I don't really think that's as problematic as people are making it out to be, but of course I can see why people
You got it.
So yeah, it's called staying in your lane. You know it works and stick to it. Yeah, and also like here's the truth.
Yeah, pretty sure it's one with
behind
spare
the
on it indeed.
scenes making like setting up a show, and I didn't
You're
even do
gonna
99% of the
pulled?
work.
Yeah, Leo.
I know how much work it takes, and that's why I respect Jeff Keighley a lot. Because I know what it takes to make that
Who
happen.
pulled? Troca 0.
But I just think that he's making
The
the
Leo
show
was
too much
closer.
about people who are not like the real audience of players.
Yeah,
And
rest
he's
of life.
making it too much for, you know, Hollywood or to have it be accepted by like traditional media. And I think that's the wrong decision.
Show us the way.
Approach to have.
Either way,
So that's where I'm at.
So I think you can alternate between those, so we don't have to clear.
You should do your own personal game of the year. Oh, I already have. I
He
decided
will
my
stand
earlier
over
this
here,
year. It's
like we don't want to
collective.
stand in the
So,
between of the
Game of
ships.
the
You
year
can stand
is, I didn't play
range
them. I
status
didn't
and
play
the
Astrobot, I
DPS.
didn't
We
play
want to stand
Final
here,
Fantasy
you
VII.
can take
Game of the year
over
is
here
Black
on
Myth
yellow.
Wukong. Best narrative
So your
is
back is
Metaphor
on
of
this side.
Fantasio. Best graphics are...
And whoever is tanking Rip Limb, we're gonna have one person as well who can stand kinda where he's like range can stand over here. And they can stand over on this side, and you bait over from left to right. So that means you stack on left side and bait traps
You should do a stream for it. Yeah,
like
we'll see what happens.
half moon around there.
But are you sure that they're here where on the edge where I'm standing right now, that this is less than 60 yards until
What
yellow?
exactly would mean
I'm not sure about this side. That's the other side.
Because
I know.
that's, yeah, but this is the way what the dog will run. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain as well. Like, you're gonna be tanking here. So Leo and Passa, I guess, will always get hit by the thing, the spear thing, I guess, unless you were lucky. And then when he's thrown the spear, the boss, you need to follow him like all the way over up till here. So you need to be kind of topped off if you have dots and shit, I guess. And then, because if you just stand still over here, then no one will be in range to the dog, and then we'll get teleported and most likely land in the lava.
I just don't think it should be for the Game Awards. I think it's too basic.
So you just have to run until the end of this bridge.
I have to follow him and wait him on the bridge until he returns.
Yeah, and also as well, you just stand there AFK until he returns to you, and then you run.
There.
The giant is slowly coming our way. If you pull now, we will pulse it.
Yeah, let's walk him one more round and let's kill green.
And I'm not going to
Because
complain
if
about
he's
that at all.
coming in addition, that's just bullshit then.
Yeah, all right. And the Jeff for, you know, best video game of the year goes.
And if you are allowed to clear the emulation traps whenever you have cooldowns for it.
Yeah, I tried to disarm them. It takes a while, but it helps the tank a lot, I think.
That's a lot of signs.
Yeah, but I mean, like that one, he has every 45 seconds, so he should be able to do it.
Probably a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a percent. Like, if you compare this to an oil rig, or like, not an oil rig, sorry, like one of those.
And this also gives you, you will, like, very...
Each, like, shipping container that they have can fit this in, like, a tiny little corner. A private jet, yeah, it's like nothing.
We can clear we're gonna
It's
frog the
funny to
trinkets.
talk about, like, you know, the perceived hypocrisy, but I really don't think it's there. This makes me realize that these signs for all parties and political
We can
races should be
clear
banned.
the
Such a waste of
elementals over
resources.
here, I guess.
They should ban.
No.
That is so dumb. They need
Not
to
only
ban
me, everyone else.
signs.
Everyone else.
Oh my god. They need to ban. We need to, Reddit needs to, they want to ban signs.
Just get into your positions.
Oh my god, where are these people coming from? Where are they?
I don't think it's gonna be better, but let's look at it at least.
Range will
Yes,
stand by
ban Reddit.
this
Somebody
crater
needs to
thing.
do something about this. It's crazy.
It's gonna probably look really
Nestle owns you because they want the water and you're 90% water. True, Game Awards can
Alright,
if
healers for green.
Game of the Year is
Or
eligible
we
just
could
before
probably
nominations
stand
drop.
over,
I
but
saw this
yeah,
as
it's
well.
kind of weird.
I don't like the idea of DLC and expansion being nominated for Game of the Year. I hope that Jeff can read the feedback and maybe change things before the nominations
I'm really
come out.
worried about
I don't know
range.
whether that's going to happen or not, but it seems very obvious that a lot of people
Give it a
don't
shot.
like
Let's
the
give it a
idea
shot. We're gonna
of
see how
the
it
Game
works.
Awards having
Should not
DLCs.
be taking any
2-8?
damage.
Well, I don't know why.
How
I mean,
much is
why not
Bobby
just take
allowed
it?
to move
So, yeah,
around
thanks,
yellow
guys.
if you're standing up there?
Banned from r/picks.
I don't
What
know,
a fucking
he's not
surprise.
there.
So what is this
Yeah,
here? Most
like-
Germans are unaware of the situation.
And like
Just
he's
take
just
Mogna, for example.
he's gonna stand over here kinda all the time. So you should be able to reach him.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get a trap out.
Move back a bit, Mogna.
Okay.
Yeah, Shannock's incoming.
No, I mean
Yeah.
farther away. Yeah, I can even heal you there. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
Boss is incoming.
Okay,
This
boss is
looks
coming.
like a lot like America.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, that is kind of weird. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna watch a whole video about this. That seems fucked up. Video seems
Targeted.
boring. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but you know, we'll look at it.
You're too far away, Bobby.
Not really.
Crystal
This-
trap.
This rat's perfectly healthy. Put him in a bath of water.
This rat is perfectly healthy. Put him in a
Face
bath of
rage.
water and
Face
he
rage,
finds
can
his way
clear
to
it with
safety
Reach me from
every
here.
time.
5.2.
Good rat.
Yeah.
Now,
Kind of,
look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet, complete with all the fats and
Fuck,
sugars
the spear's gone.
regularly consumed. He doesn't know where to go. His brain
How?
has been damaged.
The spear was thrown, but the dog didn't get it. He just stood there and the boss had the spear instant back again.
Face rage.
They're learning after even a day.
Maybe something to do with the tank dying.
As the
something,
challenge
I don't
gets
know.
harder and harder, they fail more and
So
more, just like
why are we
in
not
all
just killing it on
fantasies.
flat surface?
36.2.
Because that requires running
In
around.
this lab, the
This
belief
doesn't,
now is that
technically.
Alzheimer's is
And
really
it's basically
diabetes
just
of the
to,
brain,
not
linked to
have the ads
insulin
to-
levels,
The ad
which
has to
can be
run around
affected by too much sugar.
thingy.
This is an interesting experiment, but I wouldn't believe any of this.
Yeah, so
This
you
doesn't really
need
make
to
sense
get
to
into
me.
position a lot
Because-
faster, Bobby.
A rat's biology and its internal like digestion
We have the
system is
risk of
totally
not being
different
able
than
to
a
heal
human's.
you if a
So in the
trap
same way that
drops
there's
on one of
different
those.
pH levels
Yeah, it's
for
pull on
Just,
mount or
yeah,
something.
throw your
like,
shield and
for
just
example,
run.
like shampoo
I
for
was
humans
just in my
aren't the
laser
same
hand
as
ready to
shampoo
pop
for
this in.
animals.
Yeah.
I can grip you
It's
as well, I
similar.
guess.
It's not that much.
Damn, he's jumping right into it.
I was reading something online today about
I know what he's up.
They
No, but
calculate for
the
that.
rain, where are the rangers standing right now?
We should
Oh,
be
right.
over.
Green. Right.
Yeah, we should kinda be over here as
I mean,
well,
like-
like at the spike, because if Leon there gets the
Look,
face rage, we should be able to
it's gonna
clear
take a
him.
lot to convince me
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
a
asking, yeah.
rat eating the same thing as me, their side effects are going to be the same
So
as
we
my
should be
side
like
effects.
over here, I guess.
I hear that, and I'm like, well,
Oh,
yeah,
here on
of
the
course
Dana
it's a
side, yeah,
rat. It's
okay.
totally different than a person. So yeah, it's way smaller.
But
well, I mean,
we
obviously they're gonna change the
Kinda want
portions.
one person
So,
to be
yeah.
a little bit further away,
Right.
just so you don't have to
Hello?
run all the way.
Yeah. Right.
I just hope that you also have an eye on the healers. Get the face rage as well.
I'll let him fucking pick
Uh-huh.
this shit.
Boss is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just try.
I'll
It's
stand
good
closer to
practice
yellow.
for 25
Yeah,
man.
what up,
So one of you is red and one is green, right, Tessa?
Well, I
Let's
was
see.
designing
Or are you
this
standing on the
first.
same
I
mark?
wanna try and get this, you know,
I thought we were on green.
a
You
lot of
can
design
lit,
stuff is we're gonna do later, so
can
we're
do
gonna
whatever
do
you
this
want,
now
guys.
before we start
Yeah, would
I wanted
would
someone in
propose so
Neo's
since
opinion
if you got a
to
trap,
build
then only
time
one has
and
to
what
move.
they think.
But you can use
I
all
talked to my
the,
chat a little
like
bit,
on
and we
red,
came
for
up with
example, you can
this,
just
but I
slowly
want
go
someone
Yeah,
who's
guys,
to
Channels is close.
Go ahead and
towards
give me your
Alistair.
full
Alistair.
on opinion what they think. So I'm streaming it in Discord.
I'm gonna grip you when you get in range, Bobby.
You what?
I'm streaming it in
Minute
Discord
3.
for you if you want.
Okay, never mind. Already pulled.
Oh, how do I do that?
Just click my name.
Don't attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone aggroed, fuck's sake, and count down the boss.
Crystal trap.
My
Okay.
and have a 20-second delay.
The closest thing, in many cases, to a human are hogs,
Face rage.
pigs.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't reach Mokna. Oh, no, I can.
And I'd be curious to see this study with pigs. But the rats' digestive system and the way that they process sugar and experience and so forth is similar enough.
Oh, there
Crystal
you are,
trap.
Oh, he doesn't take the spear, by the way, up here. Same happened again. Spear toss came, but dog didn't take it. So the boss straight had it instantly.
Okay, then maybe we must be on the other side then.
Just go a bit more to the edge. Let's see if that works or helps.
They chose the fangs, and we made it white because it pops the most. But I want
Crystal trap.
if we should try something else. We can go through and look at
And then maybe the boss cannot toss up here as well.
We have spear right now.
I ain't
Let's
gonna
see.
write it off.
No.
I just said I wasn't gonna write it on. I said
Yeah, now we did it.
Now he took it, yeah.
I'm not a rat.
That's a fuck ton of damage.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Face rage.
Someone needs to break it on me. Good.
Crystal trap.
Just a point there. When you know when the IRL meeting will be,
Retreat.
Yeah, no. Just try to keep myself alive.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I got teleported.
I mean, it's kind of up to Miz considering he's.
Yeah, that means no one was close enough.
About 1 week after.
I was standing between the bridge and the camp.
Alright.
Face
Yeah,
rage.
but we don't have anyone.
Crystal trap.
Somewhere in between, depending.
Do I have to stay all the time then in melee or what? Of him?
1 week after.
Yeah, it needs to be, someone needs to be, I think it's 10 or 15 yards, so someone should be kinda in the
My dad
back
did
as
a lot
well.
of this stuff. Like he worked at
Got
college
teleported
and everything.
on
He's
the
a college
spot.
professor, and like so he did a lot of experiments.
Because if you're not, if the you're
Yeah, but
allo- is
okay,
allowed-
then I have to run all the way
Alzheimer's is pretty commonly
Crystal
known as
trap.
type 3
and drag him
diabetes.
again up there without having any healers in range.
And also, I mean, I look and I see this.
So looking at December.
But I think we should
And
only
you
have
look at
one
kids in
healer up there.
schools nowadays.
On
And what does
Denmark.
that show you? Not so good,
Face
huh?
rage.
I don't know what to say about that.
Probably on,
Let
like,
me
the
see. I'm gonna
4th
look at the rest of these two.
Wednesday.
Recent video
Then
made me happy. I stopped reviewing
it
games.
should probably
Games
be
journalism
just
is a crazy place when you get into it.
Pass after
Most, if
and
not all of them, were gamers at some
fuck
point.
yeah,
They
down
became
here.
jaded and lost their love for gaming along the way. When money comes their way, they will
Okay,
obviously
let's
take
try
it as
that.
favorable. I don't think that anybody in games journalism is getting paid to do things that are not true. I think what they're doing instead
So it's gonna
is
be
that they're
Leo,
operating as a
Leo,
block
Passe,
and not
and
as
Kissy.
individuals that are thinking for themselves. We're sorting by new and not top.
And no one should be touching boss at all, because
Plan for the 7th.
he won't have any effect on the boss.
No wonder so many of these posts were fucking
That
dumb.
cheese mechanic is starting to look
No
a lot
fucking
like a
wonder.
DPS loss mechanic. If we're gonna have to wait like 15 seconds for the boss to position
Holy
properly.
shit!
Because
It
we
stops making
couldn't
any
get
sense.
the
Wait, so
wrong
what the
ledge.
hell is
If you
this?
remember,
What's that?
Mofna, how we
I
did
could've
it
been bad
on
was.
Thursday,
Yeah,
we
this
did
is
it at
more like
completely
it. Oh,
different
okay, here we go.
position on the
Frogan
map, and we could
fans are
instantly
also
damage,
blaming
and
Asmon
it
Yeah.
wasn't
for
so
the
scuffed with the
apocalypse.
ranges because we had
This
much
is
more
actually
space
insane.
to work with,
Imagine
and we could
caving
instantly damage the
to
boss and start killing it.
Amon
That
was
took
like-
like 10-15
Amon
seconds on pull.
Gasold.
Leo, we did it on the markers.
Imagine that. I
We
really
didn't do it here on the
And
map.
so yeah, there we go.
We were
No,
at a
I'm
different
sure that
position.
A lot of people, they're
No,
not
we were exactly
Last
here.
10 man on Thursday we killed it
I
upstairs
hope
where
that
we
these
tried
people
first.
understand
Yeah,
this.
exactly this position.
That's where we did it.
This had nothing to
This
do
this wasn't the place where we were.
Let me
on Thursday.
explain the timeline.
You're
This Twitch being anti-Semitic
strangely
thing
delusional. I'm gonna
happened
pull
while
up the
I was
logs.
banned.
I hope it's in
Okay.
the replay
And
there.
I explicitly did
That's
not
the same
talk
thoughts
about
that I
it,
was there,
and I
so I
did
thought
not
actually we
say
killed it there, so
anything
I'm 100%
might
sure
be
it's
wrong.
there.
suspension
I remember all these ledges.
because I thought that if I said something about it, it would lower the probability.
Everyone
of me
was
getting
upstairs
unsuspended earlier.
last time.
So I was like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about this.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
BB
talk
doing
about it.
no.
I'm going to wait until I'm able to go live.
We
again,
were at the
and I'm gonna
range
talk
where
about it
purple
then,
is at the
right? Because
moment,
I
and the
don't wanna
tanks
get- I don't want them to
were
see
where
that, like,
X
oh, yeah,
and
fuck
green
you.
is
You're just
nearly
gonna
at.
come on
Yeah,
and
that's what
farm
I'm saying.
us, so
We
we're
were
gonna
there
keep you
where we
banned.
started.
That's
But
actually what
it
exactly.
wasn't there.
Okay, this isn't gonna happen.
We wasn't
so
down.
all of these wheels were in
No,
motion.
we weren't.
Well, we are now not, but there were red and purple are. Those
Where
were
I
the positions where we
started
had it.
first.
Before I even came
Okay.
back to stream. It had
I think you're just
nothing to
misunderstanding
do
each
with
other.
it.
Might be so.
I didn't do
Yeah,
this.
replay.
I didn't push this. I didn't try to advocate for this. I made
I'm gonna be
intentionally
I can show you. I'll find. the
Look
stream
look at the
and show you.
replay now, Leo, in the other signups channel where the
Boss
markers
is
are.
coming, guys.
The wheels were already in
The
motion.
boss is actually here.
So where do you want me to stand?
Downstairs at the ranges, maybe halfway to the bridge.
Okay.
I guess we're not pulling.
When people are used to
We
getting
are.
preferential treatment, equal treatment seems like discrimination. Yeah, I think that's the way it is
The
for
boss
a lot
ever
of
came,
people.
at
And
least.
it can be applied. This is Thomas Sowell is great, right? And I
Ripping you
totally
in.
fucking agree with this. Absolutely right about
Where
it.
is
100%.
Face
Everything
rage.
is your fault. Yeah, I did this. Like, I fucking did this. What do you mean I did this? Political streamers read my agenda platform is getting exposed. Quick, I do or must do. Let's blame Asmon. Politics should be banned.
I can't reach,
Save their revenue. I actually
Yeah, I'm
saw this.
upstairs right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
This is what.
Yeah, you need to
I got
solo.
teleported down.
I'm still in the range of the dog.
Mizkif says all
Yeah,
political
that's kind of
streamers
too
should be
far.
banned from Twitch.
Yeah, can't run faster than I
rage.
can.
On Sunday, the day after, or Friday. It's gonna be one of those 3 days, surely.
I
It's
personally
either
just
that or
wish
you can
politics
push
were
it to the
permanently banned off
14th.
Twitch.
I don't want
But
to.
I
would-
really do.
3 weeks in. I don't want to do that.
I think a lot of stress and a lot of
I
problems
was
should
just
be gone.
telling
He's just
Chat
mad I'm
that,
getting more viewers than him.
Crystal
let's say
Trap.
we have this and it's well attended, and we got people coming in from out of state.
Just like, hey,
Let's
you want to
just
be
say.
political? Get off the website.
And then we plan another
You want to be a
one in
political boy?
January.
Go to Twitter.
I
You're
think
gonna
if we
find
got
the
to that
stream.
point, we
I
could
swear.
look at
I think all
possibly
political streamers should be
if
banned.
we had a lot of
If you're a
people
little,
coming
if
in
you're really
from
political,
Arrangement
get off.
is
out of
scuffed.
state or
Because if we
wherever.
can't handle it,
Face
with the ad
rage.
load, if it's going to
Hotel
affect the
with a
ad revenue for
ballroom.
everybody, it's going to ruin the website. You might as well do it
Making
anyway.
a deal
You
with
have to.
them for the rooms for people that fly
Crystal
in.
Trap.
You know,
You
so
have
what
to.
if everybody got a kick in?
The song gets banned.
Or whatever. Who cares?
If it affects
I got
every
a buddy
content
that works
creator
with,
losing
for
ad
Hilton,
revenue, which
like,
also might
be able to
affect
see,
the
'cause I know
entirety of
that
Twitch, Hassan
a
should
while
get
back
banned.
that Hilton said to like for him that he would like do something like set up one on.
There's a lot of people.
The healers are both down at the moment, right?
There's a lot of people. Now, do I think politics should be banned? I do not. I don't want to see politics get banned.
I don't know.
Crystal
What I
Trap.
think they need to do
Face
is they
rage.
need to have either a separate category or a separate section or something similar to that. That way, because what he said.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is not working. I'm getting teleported down.
Somebody is like on there causing a bunch of problems for everybody, and it's like, okay, what's really
Yeah, like,
what's really going on here? And make it clear. Yeah, exactly. Politics is a good thing to discuss. Yeah, I think so.
If you get teleported, that means no one is enraged to.
But I can run faster than I can, dude.
Okay, but you're sending a POV video of a 25-man raid where you can actually pretty much just put people around the whole fucking way of the dog so that
it's
nobody's
the
ever in
Feral
range.
Druid that's doing the same. Like if you watch it, that's the only person.
Feral
who
Druid
has-
has also speed, so you can keep up with the dog. We don't have a Feral Druid.
And they think are so
I can
obvious
go
that
travel
everybody's
form in here, I
opinion
guess.
on it.
No,
So,
yes,
like,
stays
here's an
there.
example. If you say that, you're talking about abortion, abortion is a political issue. But people are going to say it's not a political issue, it's a human rights issue. Or this is a right, an issue of like, basic human dignity. Or like,
Yeah,
But
the
then
only
that's-
thing what you could do counterwards is like that you spread the people among the edge towards the bridge. That's the only thing how you can capture that. Otherwise, it will be any tower every time when the spear toss comes, sometimes far away than this 10 or 15 yards or whatever it is.
But is this shenanigans used to make him lose the stacks easier, or?
Yeah, he lost it all the times. So the dot were gone, the haste stacks were gone, and even Rage Face has to run a long way that it does the same. So that part of the mechanic is working.
Okay.
Yeah, but apparently for that to work, we need a Feral Druid to tank the dog.
Yeah, that's my fear.
I think it's this side that's kind of scuffed because you can't.
I want you to sing.
Like if you see where they are standing, it's closer to. They're kind of standing because the edges are not working out. Maybe we should stand over here.
Just want to see you play games, dude. Politics are annoying.
Then it
There's
will
a
be.
lot of people that feel that way, but in the reality is that Twitch is not a gaming website.
Oh shit!
There is a lot of gaming
Oh,
on the
leap him
website,
up.
and the truth is
Wait,
that
he's the leap himself.
Agents have done
the
it.
plurality of games.
I think
put up a
then
summoning
it's
stone, please.
green, and then we just move this
Right?
stone.
And like it's the biggest category, but it is also encompassing a
been not
bunch of
put in
other
this time,
categories.
No, no,
I-
You also have
not
things
yet.
like IRL, ASMR, music, special events, which are sometimes
And then I
sometimes
think
not.
Fluxy, since
And,
you're the
stuff like this. So
only one who
Twitch
can
is not
immune
just
your
gaming.
thing.
I would say that now Twitch
Yes,
is
you can be the one on.
gaming and 20 to
extending a bit further back.
That are interested that I would personally vouch
That's a
for.
very good spread as well. It's not like that's a bad
You're-
deal. So
Yeah, you can.
Atsi, can you please try something? You should be able to reach the tank from here, right? Where I'm jumping now here from that edge.
From that edge?
Yep. Are we able to reach everyone who's around there?
Yep.
Because that might work out, and then the question is, can you put up the red mark then on the right side of green at the beginning of the bridge? If Leo stands there, then we have kind of a chain.
I don't want streamers to invite everyone they fucking know. No, it's like if it's your best
Yep, exactly there. If Leo stands there and Atsi stands on his spike where he's hiding right now, then we shouldn't have the trouble with Doggo not being in range of anyone, since I will follow him anyways.
Can you heal Leander from there as well?
As I can from green.
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
But I think, I mean, the most wipe so far is from that face rage thing.
Yeah, we don't break it.
And when they watch me talk about stuff, they also go, I'm going to see who this other guy is. I'm going to watch this other person instead. And so it brings people onto the website and it puts them into the ecosystem. So I understand what people are saying about
Yeah, no one of the people who are standing in melee or around the boss should be die by that, since you are enough to help each other out. And even melee can do that.
Do you still need to crit them for 35k on 10 man?
No, only 30.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube
love us.
Even I as a DK it's a DK tank. I can do it since my death strike is critting for like 40 to 50k right here.
Or
Okay.
you can use like your 9 stack workshop that fulmination.
Yeah, if it crits, yeah.
Okay, well here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if I hit the dog and the face rage is up, it's a guaranteed crit though.
Okay. Yeah, but the Earthshock is not guaranteed.
It is on
Everything
that
is
one.
guaranteed. As soon as the face rage is up, every hit is a crit.
Ah, okay. I see.
And boss is coming.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Well, let's see if that
Be
works better.
careful to not stand in front of the boss, or you will can get.
Yep, on the pull you have to be a bit careful, I'd say.
Just a factually untrue statement. But of course, some people want to see games too.
I don't know how to approach this.
How could they ban politics? That's like banning opinions, life, everything leads to politics in a way. Yeah, I think so too.
Very easy to go on this boss at least.
Honestly,
Yep.
Weave, when you start playing games,
That's troubling you already, then have fun with the next.
like watching reacts. Some people like watching political stuff.
Well, it's not just this boss, it's a bit of a gear
The heck?
issue as well.
Come here.
Every single group of like
Why the heck is this
Crystal trap.
fucking
that what ends
So
up
Leon
happening
who's
Lance,
damage?
be
Who's
careful.
damaging
a lot of
the
people who
doggo?
are very clearly
We're having that on the
not like-minded.
Probably
But I
clear.
wanted to
Talk about
level
so
with
many,
someone, or
so
at least
many
just
other
watch
things.
them and just
And the
basically
process of doing
stand
that,
over
big
their fucking
surprise,
shoulder.
it alienates a lot
While
of
they
people.
play the game
Because
for
I
the
talk
first
about
It's gonna
so
be a
many
spear
things.
here now.
And this
Good,
will
you can start
highlight
running it
things for
instantly.
me. Like, oh, I never thought about that. Yeah, that is something that
People like
new
different
players
things, no
may
way.
not
Yeah, I
know,
know.
right?
It should be fine, and then you just stand still there.
Just wait here now.
For that, you go for politics now? Well, I'm glad that you like it. But
Absolutely.
and I think also like I am very bad at video
already
games.
wants to do
Like the
it,
reason
but
why
he
I'm bad
has
at
played
video
before
games
when he was
is because
17.
That,
I
I
don't
have to move up
intuitively
faster.
understand video game logic because it doesn't make sense to me. Like for
Reach
me, like,
flush,
I have a
yeah,
very,
maybe
very,
Tassa
like,
can.
very strong
Tassa
internal
can definitely.
logic
Standing next to
Crystal
her.
trap.
And so if something like I am a very
The
rigid
sooner
thinker.
I can do this, the
Like,
better. Because
things
the
need to be
PowerPoint's
this
being
way.
worked
They
on.
need to make this type of sense, and if they don't,
Can be
they're
a
wrong.
face reach anytime soon
So
here.
it's very hard for me to
Careful,
understand
spear behind you,
with some
Tessa.
other perspectives because they're
Targeted.
just completely illogical to me. It's all the sugar. Yeah, I think so.
Fucking
But,
runes, get ready.
Also, like, I'm just not a big. I'm not a very serious video game player guy, right?
Can't reach
Crystal
flux.
trap.
You never read clear
Yeah, I
instructions.
got teleported.
The reason why I
Yeah,
read
wasn't able to
instructions
follow
is
him
because
since my
I'm trying to
My
ice
checks
chains
did
weren't
not get
ready.
like
reset.
when I'm playing video games off stream, I don't have those same problems. But I understand it's like kind of hard for people to like get. But
Like
if
5
you're
seconds left to
multitasking
reset
and
my
you're doing a lot
stacks.
of stuff
Face
and you're
rage.
also trying to entertain people at the same time, I just simply can't do it. I
Crystal
don't
trap.
retain information. I don't
I
know what
just
to
wonder
say.
if the boss is
Like, and I'll
reachable
try
from
to
the
do
bridge
it
if we
with
can
new
send one
games,
more
and I
there.
always fall apart
Maybe.
because I just don't have the mental capacity to do
Bit
that.
fragile on the face
I
rages
can't
then, but
focus on that many things at the same time. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I can
I
reach
can't
one.
do it.
Felt a lot
Yeah,
better.
a other streamers do it in
More
different ways.
Until Tassa got threw around over the map.
Yeah, that was when the dog was running and I were out of frost runes. Couldn't
Well,
chain anymore.
Riplem had a lot of stacks.
Yeah, because I have to walk here. Actually, I would love to already run up again to extend the way.
Yes, we are doing it tomorrow. That is the plan.
You don't know a lot of things.
90% of the time you don't
Oh,
know the
like.
instructions, only read them when I die. Yeah, exactly.
People don't know. Does that make sense?
That's why when play games like Vampire Survivors did so well for you.
Yeah, just
exactly.
let's give it another go. Gonna try to improve on that.
About being entertaining. Yeah, sure. But anyway, that's why I don't really play a lot of video games, is because it's really hard for me to process and understand new things.
Aussie clip.
Senator Bernie Sanders says he looks forward to working with Trump to cap credit card interest rates at 10% to stop big banks.
As long as I can get some lightning bolts in, the mana doesn't seem to be a super issue.
She did. She had this shit happen.
Oh, that's good for you, because
she would just use.
I'm struggling a bit.
She would do the meme where it was like, I'm going to have one credit card.
No, you can't really on that part, right?
Not when I'm standing up there. Can't
Well,
even get my judgment off.
It's not like in TBC where shamans have like no mana region.
We'd go to Sam's Club, and she'd be
There's a shaman, you shouldn't have money, it's all worst case you just throw a few lightning bolts.
Yeah, but just in TBC you healed like a motherfucker, but you had like no mana region, so when you were you were out.
Yeah, but that's not anymore. Thank God.
Yeah.
That's why you win the Shadow Priest group.
Visa card, what is it? Discover, MasterCard, like American Express.
Let's see one more time if we can make this work.
Sending her letters, and they're like, yeah, you owe us $20,000.
Oh, there's other mice we can try on the ground again, maybe? I don't know.
And she just never fucking paid it. And I told her.
But that means a lot more healing on the guys he's attacking.
And she's like, are you sure? I said,
I guess.
Yeah, let's see, this teleport thingy may not fuck us up, that's the thing.
You need to use those traps.
For financial advice for
Can't we like put out dummies that he can attack?
Nope.
Okay.
But to be fair, I was right.
Yep.
She died with over
Good to go.
in debt.
But then range you should stand in front towards purple on our side, I guess then.
Well, depends. Worst case, you have a range issue with Atsi though.
I mean, just so to spread out the base range a little bit more.
And by the way, I don't feel bad for the credit card companies for this at all. Because these credit card companies exist
Face rage.
Face rage on me here in the back.
It is. It's usury.
Oh man,
it's
don't.
a total fucking scam.
No one
It's
is thanking him.
predatory. They're doing it like a 25 to 30% interest rate. This is fucking insane. I swear to God, probably half of the mob charges less than that. You know what? Honestly,
Crystal
I
trap.
think they're way more reasonable than MasterCard. Yeah, because there's a degree of trust and respect. You've got to build up a rapport with them, and like you've got to know somebody.
You got trapped in a prison trap.
That was the dog.
Really, I'm serious. I
That's my
actually
doggy.
believe
Rage, you need to bake.
cartels and the mob
When the
are
dog is
more
running
ethical than
towards
these
me, I
credit
have to
card
move the
companies.
boss a
It
tiny
isn't
bit next
well,
time.
if you
Maybe I
don't
can
pay them.
reset it then.
That
Crystal
is an issue.
trap.
But in the process of paying them, I think that they're probably a little bit more ethical. It's insane. Yeah, they break some. Yeah, they'll kill you if you end up not paying them. But other than that, everything's totally fine. Yeah, just the occasional kneecapping. Right. Thank God. This is what I would. We need to see this every day.
Yeah, I got teleported again.
There are so many of these
So,
common
this
sense
is
What's
not
in range?
working.
that
Face
people
rage.
that are right-wing and
Face
Crystal
rage
left-wing
and
trap.
plot guy in the back.
and I would love to see this happen. This is what we need to see all the time. These are people that work for the
It's
government
not
and are working
working. We
for the
get,
people. They're trying to
you know,
improve
teleported
lives of
even
average
with people in range.
Wow. Oh, dry up available credit though? If the only way to have available credit is for it to be subsidized by usury
So,
and
my
manipulation,
guess is this doesn't
then
work
maybe
for
they
10 men.
shouldn't be getting that much credit.
Yep.
Has it ever occurred to you
No,
that
it
some
would work,
business
but if you had
models
an
that are
often curl.
completely unethical and parasitic on society, maybe they shouldn't fucking exist? That's what I think. That's
I need
my
to pee real fast.
They don't need that much credit. Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
didn't we assign
Like,
people
credit
for
score in
face
the
rates?
US, I don't know. I don't have enough information about that to have an opinion.
Foxy,
But
Leo.
yeah, dude, it's just as bad as gangsters. Yeah, there wasn't so much money in it, it would be illegal. Well, it is illegal. Like in a lot of Muslim countries, like you're
Yes, I
not
mean,
able to
from
do
the
good shit,
first
are you?
pull until now, we have always
pretty
lost
sure you're
someone
not.
to face rage.
It's fucking
The
weird as
first
fuck, but
ones.
it's fine.
Lose my donut. My distrust if Trump wants to implement it? Yeah, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, interest is haram. Completely fucking agree.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I think that in some cases the interest is allowed, but there's like a lot of framework around it.
Oh, that's
But that's at least like what my understanding is. I could be wrong. So there you go. They do have banks though. There is some stipulations. I know. And I think that there's like a tiny amount, but otherwise I think that they are totally right about that. Absolutely better way of doing it. These credit card companies are parasitic and they put people into indentured servitude and they
So
effectively-
let's
and
do
this
it
is the
differently
problem,
for
right?
Sandman.
Is that who ends up paying these credit card companies?
Now, shall we jump up to the upper river or just do the walking, the regular walking strat?
I bet this happens because just
Like
what
we
I
do on
know about
25.
taxes is that these companies write off people not paying their credit cards.
Let's wait for
government
Mockner
has
to come back.
Basically, they write it off their taxes.
I think that's a good amount. Worst case, you always have a repair dude on the
But part of it is
front,
going
but I
to the
guess a good
government as
rest,
well.
right?
And so, yeah, I think this is an amazing, great thing.
I went back and I
How do you feel about
actually watched the
overdraft
VOD. I
fees?
was like, at the beginning, it was really chaotic. But you get about 30 minutes in, there were the occasional annoyance disruptions, but it was pretty smooth for 200 people in a call. But I guess it's really easy to farm.
I
base
cannot
by calling
see
streamers dumb and
a
annoying.
justification.
I think it's on me though. I just need to be better at server muting.
I feel like they're just a scam. It's a poor man's tax. Yeah. And so, like, and this is one thing that a lot of people that,
Mockner, how do you want to do it? Like we do in 25 man or like we do in the 10 man?
I mean, for me, it worked perfectly fine on the 10 man, but if you guys had issues with it, then we can try something else.
I only think I got issues with it.
Two main reasons the way that banking
In what
costs
way?
more money. Number one,
I
is the overdraft
got
fees.
out of
That's a
range.
really big one.
The
Number
boss
two
got some
is
issues with
also
you at
have
least.
a minimum account
Yep.
balance requirement.
And I
Do
got
you
a
guys
lot
ever
of
have
face
this in a
rage.
bank account?
That
Where, like,
Yeah,
if
won't
you
let's
have
go back
over,
to the
like,
position that worked for us
$700 in the bank,
last time.
Then they just withdraw the money.
What
out
was
of the
that?
bank. You see this
Upstairs,
happen all the
that
time.
what we did the
And so
first two
both of
times.
these things are
Mhm,
taxes
okay.
on poor people.
The one we
And
don't
also
agree with
not
Leo.
It's not
being
about.
able to buy in bulk.
Oh, you mean still shenanigan tactics?
So
Yeah.
having to
So,
buy things
boss
on
flag
a
around green.
paycheck to paycheck basis makes
He
it
doesn't
to where you're
range on
not
purple.
able to buy things in
Yeah,
larger
so,
quantities.
Boss was
which
here,
allows
I
you to
think,
save more money
last
over
time we
time.
did it.
Yeah, or the
And
bad
so
range
what
depending.
happens is that
I didn't
you
have
end up
issues
having
with over
to-
there.
And,
I can
American
start on
Express
green
either-
and
yeah.
fight them back to
And financial services, socialist Asmon. Well,
Uh,
I think
Flushy,
some
if you can
elements
stay
where
more
this is
out
very
like
problematic
here.
and very bad. Why
Where's
do
here?
Americans
Where are you?
not just use debit?
Oh,
A
there,
bit
yeah,
more in the back.
Then,
But
yeah,
The
then you
reason we
don't
didn't
have
want
me
him
as
there
as
is
a
because
stack
he
up
will
though.
not go through any traps.
Because credit
That's why we
cards
want
have a limit
him
on them.
more
That's
towards
it's a
the
different
purple,
system.
even more towards the big spike behind the purple.
1 through 10?
Because then he
Well,
will
you're
run
saying you have
close
a
to
higher
the edge
system
and
rate?
run
Yeah.
through
Yeah,
all
it's
the
more
possible
about
traps.
getting a bit
Credit cards
distance
are
to the
safer.
range
Yeah,
camp.
in
That's
some
why
ways
that
they are.
they not
But
always
these
have
are
to
two
move
of the
if
main
the
things
spear
that I
toss
think
comes. That's
if
why, but
you're a,
this
if you're
automatically
a poor
means
person,
that the face rage has to
these
be
are
done
two
by
of the things
the
that I
DPS
realize
since I will never be
cost
in
way
range to
more when
open
you're
it.
poor. And I think there's a lot of other instances where,
Okay,
like,
but
for
Well-
example, like you get bundling.
What's the difference
and if you
between
can buy
you
things
being
together,
where you were
like,
just
there's
a
a lot
second
of
ago
ways that rich
and you
people
being
save money that poor
to
people
like
don't
20
have
yards
access
away
to.
from the range cap
It's
band
a
towards
massive,
the
massive
purple?
thing. Healthcare,
Yeah,
insurance,
like if the bosses
healthcare
are blue,
is
the 60
a
yards
weird one,
can
where
get
the
a bit
people that
closer.
are really getting their
The
lives
more I
ruined
get
by
go to here.
healthcare are middle class
So I'm
and
rather
lower
jumping
or
around
upper
more
class
here.
people. Because
That way.
lower class people just go to the
Pretty
emergency
sure
room and
60
never
yards
pay
is
the
exactly
bill,
at this
and
big
upper
spike.
class people have really good
Okay,
healthcare,
well,
so they can
guess
pay
we're
for
gonna
it
find
out
out.
of pocket or
But I will
from
stay behind you.
But it's middle class people that have to pay inside. Like I had to buy my dad an inhaler one time, and it was it was I think 400, maybe 400 or $500.
The knowledge you have. They'll have no
That's
idea.
insane. That's absolutely crazy.
What you're dealing with.
No
Or do
wealthy
you want to
person
pull the
use
boss?
debit or
Can also
cash.
pull it.
They always use credit
They're in the
cards with your
center if you
cashback or
want to.
travel miles.
Oh,
I think it
coming
depends
to
on
the front.
Kind of you.
I'm not really sure whether it's that
The
definitive.
less you have to run
but
to
sure.
get there, the better it is.
Let me go back. I'll look at some more of these. Face when you go. come across a group of
So we stand close to purple down around here.
Oh no.
Yeah, they are somewhere at the edge. You don't have to stay on the mark. It's just like being over there.
The other thing,
Yep.
just looking at her fucking bars, right? You can tell that she's never
This is a Western game developer.
and moved it somewhere. She doesn't.
It's a
even have her
conference for
action
Western
bars
game
enabled.
developers.
That's
Crystal
something you
Trap.
She probably she doesn't have target of
Yeah, I
target
could see
enabled.
that. Sure.
No
Yeah,
one plays
definitely
without
makes sense. I
target
get
of
it.
target.
Yeah,
These are the
perfect.
kind of
Face
things I
rage.
wanna
Yeah,
talk
look,
Face
they're
rage?
having-
Not
I don't know.
buffs.
Nice.
She has a
Democrats,
counter
right?
for arcane
Actually, this is
Well,
in
why
the
would
game
she
as a
want
side quest.
No
No,
one's
no,
told
I've
her.
seen enough Yakuza clips that
Fucking she has her
anything
quest
stupid
club,
that
so she
happens in the
accepted a
game,
quest, she
I
put it on her
assume that it's real and it
insane.
actually was in the game. Because of just how many ridiculous things there's been. So no, I'm not surprised
Crystal
by that
Trap.
at all. Absolutely not. Really hope this poor woman didn't
What?
have to
Ignore.
end
Oh,
up marrying this
fuck's
person.
sake, came too late. Too bad.
Damn it. Face rage.
Is it the wrong kind of trap?
Yeah. Crystal Trap.
You need to reset dog.
Oh man.
She's undead.
Face rage
That's
needs
weird, bro.
crystal
That's
trap
weird,
immediately.
mad. Yeah, he mad as hell.
Anyways,
What is
this
this?
He's there.
we're having.
And
Oh,
I did
perfect.
This, yeah, I looked at this a little bit earlier.
Hopefully it
before
jumps over after.
this game. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's gonna jump
Ubisoft
and
can't do it,
we
and,
need to
also
still
Ubisoft,
fight, right?
Video games can change
Face
the world
rage.
by changing people.
Crystal
I don't think
Trap.
that's necessarily
Like
the same thing. I
resets,
feel like a lot of people say stuff like that.
Oh, he's trap immune at the moment. But he resetted the stacks anyways, so it's fine.
Yep, quick pop.
Range is fine.
Oh, that's why. Cool.
I love it. I love it. Godspeed. I hope he can.
Gonna be a face rage in 5 seconds-ish.
Crystal Trap. Face rage.
Need to be faster.
This isn't a part of the game. This is an
There are
add-on.
plenty
Sorry,
of guys that like fucking fat
He got
chicks.
turned,
I
he
could
did.
easily believe this.
Any
Yeah, it's
comment
just like
as well?
any other weird like thing. Yeah, there's plenty
Crystal
of guys
Trap.
that like that. Yeah, I
Go for it.
It's a
straight
trap
up
Let's see if
exactly
I
on
can.
purple.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there was one there as well.
There's
Nice.
there's
It's
several.
50 times the same fetishist. Yeah, maybe you're right. And they just do it because they fuck a cat.
Okay, get away.
Well, I try not to make.
It's
I try not to
Face
make negative
rage.
comments about people's appearance.
He's like, oh, okay, I'll learn.
This one is
Crystal
I am
Trap.
exercising a great deal of restraint.
Three
Twitch
traps
ad
around
block
purple.
situation is a result of
Yeah, he's in,
treatment
he's in.
and selective moderation, reaching
But he
a
lost
boiling
his
point
stacks
for the
anyway,
community.
so
Twitch
looking
are the
pretty good
ones
at the
that
moment.
set the tone and the rules for the website, and in turn are the
Trying
ones
to get some
responsible
mana.
for this happening. I think this is true. Big surprise. The tweet that I made is true. And or at least I think
Yeah,
it
also
is.
the tank stacks
So,
always
Crystal
reset in
Trap.
that way.
problem right now
Pretty good.
because I think this is the real issue with
Face
Twitch.
rage.
I'm
Oh,
just
good
gonna
ice
be
block,
totally
good ice
honest.
block.
The real problem with Twitch is that I think their internal moderation and teams that are involved in deciding what goes and what doesn't go on the website,
Fucking lag.
I think that those teams have a
Ah,
group of people
nice.
That way
are
it's pretty
using
easy.
the website as a vehicle to push their worldview. And the reason why I think that
It's got
is
some
that a lot of those
insane
people
lag
have been
spike.
shown to be making
Just before you
posts
killed it.
that mirror a lot of the insane things that people say on Twitch.
Those are some big clouds. Goddamn.
Take some
Big
healing,
surprise
please,
that
and
the
still have
website
stacks
that
up.
has employees that have these same opinions isn't banning people that are on the website saying the same things. So the heavy biases too, exactly. Well, this drama? Well, the drama is happening because I think a
Ryan
lot of
next to
people
this?
are tired of seeing the website be run in
Do you guys mind if I do my
in
loot
such
council
a
myself?
blatantly biased
Or
No,
do
you
actually
can
want
do
I
to-
think that's why you see so many people frustrated about it. But
Or we can
that's
go
that's
better
really
like
it.
normal mode to get some
The
gear.
politics label classification got removed from your stream. Can you rename? I don't know.
Rio's not that big of a
Yeah,
thing,
Rio is
actually.
heroic,
Why do you think
definitely.
they
Alice
haven't
was always
been fired
normal.
The
Beth
reason
is
why
not
I think
is
those
normal.
people haven't been fired
Yeah,
is
Beth is
So
normal
run
because
up
it's
and
fucking
do
good.
the vanish trick.
realistically,
She can do.
there are
We'll just
probably
wait here.
so many there's so many nuances and complexities to it that it's
I
hard
want to do
actually
Alice on
look at the
normal.
problem
It's
in
not
a
that big of a
legitimate
mess
way.
on 10 man.
They know too much. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they've
kinda
been there from the
chill,
start.
don't
They've, they have friends there. There's
Oh,
probably
these
a lot of
bastards got
reasons.
to
So
sides.
I think that Twitch
Okay.
definitely needs to
Ah,
have
well,
like,
I
an
think
Don't
research.
aggro, don't
system
aggro, don't
with what their
aggro.
moderation is.
Just leave them run.
Because I
Yeah,
think their
okay.
moderation
Yeah,
is
exactly.
very hit and
Yeah, we
miss.
have to.
And I
Whatever.
think that more often than not, when it comes to
So I
sensitive
died
issues,
for nothing.
they miss.
Goddamn.
And I think the reason for that is
Yeah,
because
it was
they agree
definitely
with
less
the,
what you usually have.
in my opinion, bad takes and problematic takes that people have about those sensitive issues. I think that's what's going on.
Mason's first.
They should have a quality assurance guy. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't
I mean,
pull
there's no
everything.
perfect platform either. This is just
Oh, no,
going
I
wrong on the
still
ladder
just
for how
missed it.
bad things have been.
What is this?
Well, it's hard to have discovery on Twitch. Yeah, it definitely is true. Are you sure they want to change something? High enough up the ladder, they do.
Okay, he's getting
But
it.
they just don't understand.
Because
probably what the
technically
problem
nothing's
is.
stopping us
I
from
think
doing
that's
the
main
same
issue.
tactic for
I
Shanax
don't
on
think
25 man,
Dan
right?
Clancy, who's the CEO, is responsible for this.
Oh,
That
not
what you
enough
mean?
space.
Make no mistake.
Yeah, with
I put no
25 man, it's
fault on
getting a
Dan
bit
Clancy.
narrow there. Sure.
I don't think he did this. This was something that was happening before he
Oh.
probably even worked at Twitch.
Those dudes
This has
were
been
not on the
going
plan.
for a long, long time. Do you
I guess
understand
they are
that
not.
they won't do anything to change? Yeah, I don't know. Dan Clancy
It's
is
free
using
rep.
moderation,
Okay, maybe he's fine.
Yeah, but position-wise, there
That
shouldn't
could
be any other
true,
problem.
Hold on, let me.
but
Like,
it is not the fault of
It's
Dan
not like
Clancy
it's gonna be
that
too
it
crowded
happened,
or something.
because it happening pre.
We can also
That's
try
true.
the Boomnox's idea, because
Like
we're gonna
this
have
happened
an
before
actual
he was
crowd.
CEO.
Does he really
So it's
die
like,
here?
What the
you know,
fuck?
you
Wait,
look at
wait,
it
wait. Let's.
scientifically.
Jesus.
If you remove a variable, the
Can
same
Can
thing
we rest
happens.
people before
Clearly
you
that
just?
variable wasn't
Drag
causing the
him,
thing to happen, right?
Oh, serious?
But that's the reason why. Negligence.
That was
though,
a good
I wouldn't
res,
stop it
Edwin.
either. He could still stop
Thank
it.
you.
I know, and I hope that he does.
Immediately
I
into the
hope that he
fucking
does. I
meteor.
completely agree with you, and I think he should. For the betterment of the website and everybody that's on
That's
there.
passive skills of DKs.
Holy
Rezzing and trying it's safe and rezzing you straight into white zones.
Hit it again.
God damn.
Why are you playing with 3-second GCDs?
How's it so big?
Why isn't that volcano despawning?
Well.
It will, but after a time.
Just takes a while.
Yeah, don't run too
That's
far.
insane.
There. Stay on the aisle.
Holy fuck! I've never seen one this big. That's crazy.
Oh.
I don't even know what to say. Mutation? Maybe. I have no idea. This is insane. Look at
Anyone
Who's
should
gonna
like-
take the
Can
spot?
they eat them for food? Yeah, I could see that. Oh my god.
Probably Kasir, I think, because he has Enos.
Look at this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
walking
easier.
down the street
Grab
of
them as
Jandor
well.
in the middle of the night. Look at this. I feel
And Bobby
so
has
safe,
Hammer of
tremendously
Righteousness.
safe. I can
He's
go
kinda good
anywhere
at
that I
picking
want to
up
go.
a
What
lot.
does that leave me?
Okay, who's up for driving?
I'm volunteering, but I cannot guarantee success.
You don't know where Chengdu is.
Great
More than
success.
Chengdu
More than enough
is
for us.
practically the capital of southwest of China.
It's
Very
kinda
nice.
more forgiving as well, like you can miss one and then
I
take
love
it
watching people
after a bit.
mimic Donald Trump because some of them do it so well.
Man.
Of China, yeah, exactly. There you go.
Very nice.
Trump's lost Chinese poster. Yeah, there's
Right,
a lot
new
of them that do
buffs.
that. Someone explain. Donald Trump saying stupid things is funny. That's
Fuck
it.
is this music?
I don't think you realize how close we are, how close we came to a
Posturian.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Mom arrested after 10-year-old son walked to town by himself.
Good pull.
I'm surprised they're not pointing a gun at her.
I think there's 2 in there. Yeah, there's.
We good to go?
Control 2.
This is only 2 minutes. I'll watch it real quick.
Tedwin, you start on the right foot, please.
Mats, you want to repair soon?
Najib's done.
We'll
Yeah,
repair
man.
one.
By the way, I bet
We don't
the
have any
actual
hunter, so
story is
15
that
should
she
be
I
fine.
need
filed
10
charges
seconds,
and
give
this
me a
was
sec.
Just kind of the last straw.
9, 8.
ABC's Andrew Fajita.
What do you mean with 15?
Police body camera video
Pull
shows
timer,
the
so
moment
10
Brittany
or
Patterson
we don't
was
need the
arrested,
whole
letting her 10-year-old
30 or
son
20,
walk
I'm
into
not sure
town
what
by
we do.
himself.
What am I under arrest for?
Is Stas back yet?
And how was I recklessly endangering my child?
On October 30th,
That's not.
Patterson said she took one of her children to
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, let's go then.
Go, go, go,
Army's
go.
army's drawn though.
decided to walk less than a mile to town from her home in rural Mineral Bluff, Georgia. While out, Patterson Patterson got a
We
call
don't
from the
give a
sheriff's
fuck about
department,
armies.
worried that Soren was walking alone.
I wasn't concerned. I wasn't, you know, panicking
Well,
or concerned.
keep going
because
right.
It's just a short walk from our house.
What
He knows
the
how to get
fuck?
home. He knows how to get there.
Authorities dropped Soren off at
Because
home.
like whenever I heard this story,
Fox on the
anytime
right
that I
foot.
see something crazy like this happen, I'm assuming they're like resisting arrest, or there's like a rap sheet of like, you know, this is like their 7th charge for this thing.
More right.
But this
Full
just
right.
seems like,
so hard, and it's funny that
oh my god.
Full right. Come on.
Right.
Come on, all on the right foot, please. We need to get him over the damn volcano.
That's not
Watch the lines.
You're the mother. That's your responsibility. Anytime I check
Alright, now make him go straight, please.
It is when they're 10 years old.
Patterson was
Left, left, left.
Like
Focus the left.
You should have your action bars.
How many of y'all
And we can go for this one, I guess.
I have an active one.
checked on?
Go right.
I did.
Where's camera?
I did. I
Oh,
remember
we
the
go
first
left then.
time
Go
my
left,
mom
left,
let me
left,
walk
left.
to the store by
Yeah,
myself. Actually,
we have
I
3
did.
people
I walked
steering.
to the store with Toby, and Toby was like a few years older than me.
Yep,
He was the
sorry.
one that gave me the
All
asthma.
people on the left leg, please.
And
Let's make him do a
she
big
was like, okay,
arm
you can
bet.
go down if Toby
Yeah.
walks with you. And I'm like, okay.
Like
fine.
everyone plays on Never.
Sorry,
And so we
I
went
said
down, I was
something.
like,
Nah, not just you. Everyone was saying something.
New players.
Okay, everyone shut the
Yeah,
fuck up
yeah,
except
it
for
was
one
either
thing.
that, I don't remember exactly whether it was Toby or I just like randomly.
Yeah, we're
came
not
up with
really
it. It was
swapping
somewhere
to
like, I was
left
like 8
foot.
or something like that. And so
Even though
in
we're
any
calling
state,
it
I was around
for
6 or
a
7.
bit.
Yeah, I was still pretty young. And
I
then,
might
yeah,
want
by
to
the time
have
that,
a
like,
bit
we
more
were,
of a
like,
healing
10
to be
and 11,
fair.
I buying keybinds for strafing instead of moving
like
WSD.
I remember. Okay,
You don't
so
need to
at
do that.
I remember at
I don't wanna
12.
give people like
At least
we
as
would
soon as
walk
I have the app.
probably 2 miles to go to the public pool.
what
Yeah,
movement
I
And
have
we
beacon
were-
on
and
you,
I was
but
also like
I
probably
was
the
kind of cut off.
no, I was the second oldest.
High demand.
Because there was like 7 of us that would walk over there about like 2
Ah,
or 3
well,
times
like
a week
being
on summer
9
vacation.
seconds, around 50%.
Yeah, 55 years ago. Yeah,
It's not that
exactly, like,
healthy.
But that's your
Yeah.
man,
right?
helicopter
However
police.
you
Yeah,
wanna
this is
do it, as
weird
long as
because
it
it's like
works.
I feel like this is so normal, and especially in Georgia, right? I mean, this
But
isn't like
never
upstate
like,
New
you should
York
have
or some
show
like
target,
fucking,
target. I'm like,
you
that's
know,
not an
some,
opinion.
or,
It's
you know,
better
some
to do that.
snooty place where you know people don't understand that. What the hell?
Left and right. Like some people do it where
Booked
it's
on
like it's strafe
suspicion of
always,
reckless
so they
conduct,
actually aren't
a
able to
charge
keep
that
Reckless
could carry
conduct.
1
You don't
year
need
in
to.
jail.
To be
Wow.
fair, you don't need to ever
Claiming
keyboard
she
something like
willingly and knowingly did endanger the
Backpedaling
body
Oh,
of
are we
her
running in?
juvenile son.
There are moments
Oh,
Seems so.
let them rest in
That's
it.
good.
But you
Did
did
we have
something
web protection?
illegal, negligent.
if
You
you're, like,
did something
hiding
criminal.
Guess not, right?
negligent. So what is it she did?
Niet.
Authorities have offered to drop the charge if Patterson signs a safety
Anyways.
plan that includes the use of a GPS tracker on her son's
Like if you're
phone.
crippling poison, like zoning a warrior, backpedaling can be a
I wasn't close enough. Can someone
She refuses to sign
Or
it
if you're
or
tanking
admit
and you're
doing
trying to like
anything wrong.
adjust
Russ
Just felt
a
like
bit
the
closer?
light
Thank you.
in front of
and
you,
that in
and
doing
doing
so
so would be
She should not sign it.
the thing.
Yeah, no way.
agreeing that there was
Correct.
something
Yeah,
unsafe
backpedaling
about my home
is
or
a new
something
thing,
unsafe
but-
about my
Yeah.
parental decisions, and I just don't believe
Not
that.
always. It's a thing.
Brittany Patterson is out on bail.
Okay, so the rest of us doesn't help with steering. Let Lundrain practice.
What a massive waste of government money.
It's just faster.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? I mean, like this costs taxpayers probably a few $1,000s minimum. Like this is such a huge
Are you gonna be
waste of
playing God
government
Hardcore Fresh
funds.
at all? Absolutely not.
Bail, what the fuck? Yeah. I walked to school at 7. This can't be normal. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
let's see
sure.
Let me message Tyler.
And
and see if
single
he
mom
wants to
getting
do this.
bullied
He
by
might-
cops,
maybe he
not
wants his first
surprising.
time playing
Well,
WoW
what I mean,
to fucking like
it's
not
just
be
so
getting
outrageous.
handheld by
Like
me.
because you know, at the beginning,
would
I
be
was like,
funnier, to
oh,
be
okay,
fair.
this is probably just some, you know, this is like her 7th charge of this or something like that, right? No, that's unreal.
Just let him
Wait
fucking
till
learn.
someone important sees
I mean,
this.
they're
Yeah, it's
giving
just like
money.
I feel like people like this are just
Game.
they're the reason why people hate police officers. And the crazy thing is that like we've seen a lot of situations with like
Aussie-
people having
oh.
public freakouts and like these different like
I saw
problems.
this in hardcore
And
WoW death
most
moments.
police officers I actually think don't act like this. But there's like a small subset of them that effectively act like elementary school teachers. And they try to be so bureaucratic and
Fucking
like
Sardacco again.
what's the word for it? Like
Don't
controlling.
go too close. You're
Very,
gonna pull
very
it.
weird. Body cam
Yeah,
W.
that's
Yeah, this
cool.
is
Just
why you have
mount up
body cams,
and
by
run
the
in.
way, is so you can expose people like this and make sure, like, I think that if you're not able to de-escalate a situation like this and you end up having to arrest a single mother, I feel like probably you shouldn't go out on patrol.
Oh my god.
Just make him go a bit straight before the first Ganos
That's the kind of
spawn.
person you are. You know, it's just, and also, like, because again, police officers are public servants. They need to operate in the best interest of the public. Are they doing that?
Start focusing the right leg, please.
It's very disappointing that a lot of police accountability issues have been turned into race issues, because I think the truth is that bad policing is something that affects all races and all types of people, and in some cases it affects maybe some groups more than others, but
make him do a full turn so we can make him go straight to the other one as well. Make him go straight.
That's the reason why. It affects POC more. Even if it, whether it does or
Remember
doesn't,
to
right?
kill the
I don't want
obsidian
to
as well.
debate on like who, you know,
full
gets
on the
harassed
right,
by
full on the
police
right.
officers more, because I think this is just the reason why is that I don't think that it's
We
productive.
need to make him
because,
turn
like,
completely.
Statistically,
All on the
it's
right
bad
foot,
every
please.
time that it happens. So it should just never happen. So let's work towards it never happening. That's it. Bad equals bad. Yeah, exactly. And so I really wish more people would see this. We get a rule against I got banned in another sub post. Yeah, there are a lot of these now. It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, classic.
Find someone
Make
who
him
looks
go
at you the way the
straight.
monkey
Make him
looks
go
for fruit.
straight.
Monkey's facial expressions look exactly like Asmongold's.
More on the left, a bit more on the left.
This motherfucker has a golden cap. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. How do you even find that out? Dude, no way.
Make him do a full turn. Everyone on the left, no cleaving.
Does he not have bloodthirst? Where's bloodthirst on his bar? Am I blind?
Right now, when he's turned, we make him go straight.
I'm dead.
New thumbnail.
60 plus elite, chill.
Make him go straight. Even the DPS out.
Classic. No unit scan. Yup. You need unit scan. Mucho importante.
That's crazy. Wow.
Focus on the left foot, please.
Wow. How about that? Got more teeth too? Yeah, it's not hard to do. Unscripted? I might watch this at some point. What is this? Oh. Did you see this? Bro.
Once he's semi-turned, like about now. Focus,
Man,
cleave,
I don't
make
know
him
what
go
to say.
straight.
Yeah. I feel like this was probably
Once that
this
volcano
was
is down,
probably
focus on the
more
right
interesting
left
than
leg.
the fight for most people on social
Focus a
media.
bit on the left.
That's
Yes,
what
good.
everybody was talking
Make him
about.
go
They
straight
weren't even
again.
talking about the fight. Asmongold,
Likes to be Goro,
real
make him go
fans,
straight,
are you
please.
here? And then this is a bot. Probably an AI-generated girl. I've seen one on every video as I watch
Alright.
top comment section. It's just ridiculous. Do people actually like these comments, or is it other bots liking them?
All on the
Yeah,
left.
they do.
Focus on the
Because
left.
all
So
they do is
clear
they
on the
just
left.
see the comment. They're not reading the name and like, oh, I wonder if this is an AI. They just read the words and they say true or not true.
That's
like,
not
that's
on.
the reason why it happens. So yeah.
Right.
I
Me
would say
really
no,
need to.
losing for $20 million. Yeah, exactly, right? And bots like that to boost it. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I
the
was
real
going
truth.
back again.
Celia, she's pretty chill and a big Asmon fan. Really?
Make him go
Wow.
straight.
The entire
Even it
internet
out.
has a
Make
big
him go
problem with
straight.
bots. I think so too. That's why I always thought it was weird when they started blaming everybody like on on Twitter for bots.
Just keep him, make him
blaming
go
Elon Musk
straight.
for bots
We
on
have the
Twitter.
kill
It's
if
like bots
you
are
keep it
everywhere.
that.
Like there's entire like it's like the fucking Skynet on Facebook. You have like these bot accounts that are making AI photos, posting it like automatically with like a machine, and then you have other bots replying to the AI photos saying that they're good photos, pushing them in the algorithm that's also basically an AI, and then the bot is like, oh wow, the algorithm
Well played,
likes this,
guys.
let me post another fake photo. The entire fucking
A
thing
bit
is
close
fake.
on the
It's
end.
insane. Think about it. Bots are
That's
coming
a
from
bit
bots.
annoying
Yeah,
to
it's-
see.
It's so bad. Dragon Age Origins back when BioWare had balls. Here's 5 silvers.
Alright, I'm
buy
gonna
yourself
pass
some
on the
food.
5 star on the
Kick
other
in the
upgrades
face,
I can
kick in
get
the
a
face, and
minus.
that again.
Loss.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen this 50 times, but it's funny every time.
Hood of the Zephyr. Minor upgrade.
Where is...
Didn't you give up the Protector already?
Well, I did, yeah, but I didn't put the session on for it, so just pass on it, please.
Oh, okay.
He's memeing.
Same on the Earthcrack bracers and on the
Oh my god.
gloves of dissolving smoke. Please.
Yeah.
Not really sure what to do with the Firestone.
He's not a literal terrorist.
Yeah, I will pass on the Firestone myself. It's only minor upgrades for me.
Come on, guys. It's funny. But
You can upgrade the relics, right?
You can upgrade the relics, and yes, indeed. Everything in the third slot can be upgraded.
Did you get the rest or?
Nope.
Okay.
Alistair is a normal or heroic?
Normal.
What's the difference in normal?
That's that you have pending, does it?
I do.
I'm seriously, Clash, you met changes in normal.
Can do maybe normal or something.
Yeah, Major Homo is definitely doable. I'm just wondering what's the difference between normal Alice and heroic Alice.
Alice Razor, you don't get the meteor, so you don't have to hide from the firestorm. There is no firestorm.
Oh, there is no Firestorm. Okay,
Yeah,
so you can just go ape upstairs.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
No meteor or firestorm, I think.
Yeah, so you can just keep going ape upstairs, and by the time she's down, it's one air face. That's it. Okay.
Yep.
We just.
Oh wait, I should maybe activate that on this one here. To be fair.
Somebody in chat said this. They asked if it was imaginary.
I would roll for the Firestone if I can.
You would probably roll for the head, but I'm not giving it to you since it's mastery hit. Sorry. Do you need the Firestone though?
No, I will take it for the neck though, since that's instant upgrade.
I mean, I could use it for the relic, but the relic is so tiny upgrade, so doesn't make much sense.
Well, that's most likely something what you will leave the whole phase, I guess, downgraded. Except you're pretty lucky as raid to get a lot of those.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all.
I mean, the difference on the relic is just can't even see the normal.
It's very minor, I think.
It's maybe like 20 intellect, 15.
Oh, lucky stuff. Thank you very much. Okay, then let's just quickly do the trash on Ellis, or do you want to do Beth first, Magna?
Since we're here, just let's do Alice.
Should be easy, you know, when we send the mage and Shadow Priest upstairs and make them go ape.
I thought it was pretty decent, right? It was okay, but everything else after that, you're right, has been literal trash.
Who will jump on those big birds?
I feel like that one.
The Rogue will, and I'm pretty sure the Unholy should be on the other one.
I wasn't really a big fan of it, but yeah. Modern RPG guide, strength barbarian build. Wow, how'd you get like that? Every time I misgender someone, I do 10 push-ups.
Horde Fang.
Cats on the achievement, Magna?
I don't know what name I go with.
Thank you.
It's a tough one.
Oh my god. We have a fellow Dragon Age enjoyer. That's great.
I don't think I do main phase.
Oh, you hadn't bought the 359 here?
Nope.
So,
oh yeah, that was the other thing.
Timer,
I wanted to figure out.
Just go, bro. That's trash.
I kind of want
Interrupt the barrage thingy.
Don't stun in the fireballs that the birds
Kill the eggs, not the small guys.
Interrupt these.
As his name, which a lot of people knew Russell was Booty Bay Boy.
Thank you.
But when you die and it says Booty Bay Boy has died, a lot of people have no fucking idea who the hell that even
Those bloods are up to the shenanigans again. They are not listening.
You can turn them towards.
I just don't know, like, how do I...
The problem is...
If you jump up on them, yeah.
Don't AoE kill the pals. Bring the detached things to the pals instead.
Sometimes
which are you on the right one? Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes when you
And
play on
Bobby,
the left button,
collect
it
the
goes-
ones that are spawning from the other one, please.
Fucking slide off like main thing does. You decided troll or undead. I'm pretty...
This is what I mean, when you press left it goes right, stupid ass bird.
Yeah, I had the same yesterday.
Very unlikely. The undead has...
Are you guys sure you know your lefts from your rights?
Because the button says left and no right. I'm reading the buttons, man.
This is because of how populated Orc is. And Orc has a lot
Okay.
of
Now we kill the birds.
They kill each other, so turn it.
They cannot.
How they cannot?
Because sometimes when you press on the
Still
left,
block.
it goes right, and when you press on the
Kill
right,
the
it goes
left one
left.
first.
The only thing it does correctly is up and down.
Oh no, it didn't for me yesterday.
Oh,
It refused to go up.
But it's really sad to see this happen,
Elon
right?
Tusk.
It sucks. That's so sad, man. It's Google translated? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, either way, the guy got his account stolen. And so he basically said that he wasn't going to play PlayStation stuff anymore. So I'm going to read some of this stuff so you guys can see what happened. A stranger contacted Kareem. That's
Of course, it's okay if you aim for a Machna.
To third parties by
I already killed 2 people, like, I'm
The
quite
TAS is
okay.
always happy if people die, you know.
Yes, but
I love how
I
she
like-
picks a target for every phase, and it's always a different one. Last time it was Kalmari, now it's me.
Oh, the first time it was Jens. I was
Yes.
giving his orders to kill him, I killed him twice.
Was perfect.
I think that Kareem is Hakum. I'm like 90%
I think we get Bobby up.
That proves the involvement of individuals within PlayStation. Sony's response was definitive and unconvincing. The company attributed the ban to various technical violations, including automated trophy acquisition and excessive account usage.
I'm gonna presume only one ad spawns on 10 men.
Nope.
No,
2
there's
ads
2
things.
still up. Don't have meteors, that's it.
So,
but I mean, there are 10 men and 25 difference.
Yeah, so the... No,
Less
not
druids.
on this boss.
Yeah, less of the smaller ads at least.
Is it just 1 at a time instead of 2?
Something like that, yeah.
PlayStation Gunner? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, otherwise it's basically the same.
However, Hakum and the wider gaming community refuted these claims.
You're having the unholy DKs flying. That's gonna be fun.
What?
I mean, they need to learn. Flying itself isn't that hard.
But Draknog's shooter flying in Goibon.
Yeah, we had former days also raid with a lot of melees, so we sent melees up as well. That's working out as well.
Yeah, Rogue
get
is
used to.
actually quite good upstairs as well, but when you have a mage, there's no competition.
Yeah, we need the melees down for the
If you want to parse, you need to fly.
Yes, but
Regardless
that's the
of
thing.
class.
Nothing counts in other traces. The entire fight is bogus for pausing.
Are we good to go, by the way?
Yes.
You might want to divide which melee is going where.
True, true.
It's a 10-man.
Yeah, we just go in the same map and
And it's
pray
normal.
that.
Yeah, kind of play 4-4 anyways, also.
It's the same spawn rotation as in 25 man.
So what tank and healer goes left or who goes right?
Then I go left with Atsi, Lundrain, and Leo, and the other 4 people go to the right side. Right means red side, left side is yellow side.
Left side, even side.
I did see that. I talked about it a lot
More
yesterday.
dots.
More routes.
Anyone fine? All fine with that?
The majority of their comments
Yeah.
Done.
showing Pepe the Frog.
Go to yellow side for buffs.
I had it open earlier.
No, or healing. I mean, after this first one.
Yeah, we'll get gripped anyways. Oh.
I know, but you don't want to stand in front. Can marry?
Yeah, let's see if he makes that as a mage as well, since that's even more dangerous.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
That's gonna be unavailable, but maybe I can get it reserved.
Netflix sucks. That
I couldn't get it is the thing.
made me re-log into my YouTube account.
I bet we get fucking daggers.
I would love a dagger, man.
We got so many daggers in TBC and Brass, it's hilarious.
Panic!
For I feel like over a year now.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months or a year.
It's been delayed several times, but it's very popular because I guess
Don't get how you can get hit by that Demo. That hitbox of that thingy is huge as melee. Can even attack it here from the mark.
fight. Ever listen on the radio or some shit.
Both flying.
Very, very media
I'm
stars
over it.
who are maybe pretty good
figure
at
it out later.
boxing,
I'll
but
think
you
about
can't
it.
really tell because they don't
I
go up
don't need
against
to find
really
out
good
today.
boxers. Again,
They're probably good at boxing on like an amateur level.
Bobby, make sure
and
you
they're
stand on the
probably,
egg as
like,
soon as they
top-tier
spawn.
amateurs, but
The debuff is the only thing what you may not ruin.
playing against professionals is totally different.
Washed up famous boxers. Okay, it happened. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
How
and
the hell
now
is
it's
it ad
happening
stalking
again.
me from the
Jake
other side of the
Paul,
room?
age 27, who just went up against Mike
This is a
Tyson,
tough one.
age
58.
58,
Hussy.
which is
Tuss to it,
illegal,
no.
by the way. As someone who tried to settle a
Oh yeah,
boxing,
there's no worms.
The first one got already eaten here.
for almost
Oh, okay.
Just do a quick eating since they usually take pretty heavy damage.
Didn't even see it.
You can beat the fuck out of old people if
Don't
you're
stand
in
in front of
Texas. That's
boss,
crazy. I
then
had
you
no
will die.
idea. Wow.
It's not the threat, it's a promise.
right now, it shouldn't have happened. Now, all the experts would have told you
Oh, that was a bit too fast eating.
win. Perhaps a Jake knockout, because
Yeah, the first one I usually instantly snag.
by like KO
Second one I wait.
knockout by time or something like that. And I wasn't interested, right?
Tusk manager, I'm over
Until
it.
this
Alright, let's go.
All right, I was browsing YouTube
So I need to get
shorts,
rested XP.
and I
I
see
don't have
Mike
Hungry
Tyson
hatchlings.
with a child. And the
Guys,
child
don't forget to pick up 2 feathers. We have 3 on 10 man, it seems.
So I log in, I can kind of just go. How the fuck do you get rested XP?
You're supposed to kill these.
Yeah, I'm on it. Just wondering why they don't
No,
take...
I'm not talking about you. Benidels is the most important. We don't have any casting on our side, so we're behind.
Not supposed to.
I actually can't skip. Rested XP.
Yeah, there you go, little Timmy.
Maybe?
That's it. Yeah. Holy shit. It's like a
Do we get another set of worms after this, by the way?
Mm,
different, man. He's a stone cold killer. All right, this is not like Floyd Mayweather or Dylan.
there's another night
Someone
of.
who was bought out by money. I did not believe in my mind Mike Tyson was signing up to do this just for money. I feel like he wanted to prove something, you know? It's like a
It doesn't say anything about the worms on boss mods.
AKA the plot of every single
I
Jason
can also
Statham
literally just
movie
do
for the
soda
last
poppin'.
15 years. I know that because I've seen over half of them.
Once. Shame on you.
Take
When I
rest,
watched
Dima.
Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
fight.
God.
Fool me twice. I made a video a year
And use your
ago
blink
after
or
the fight,
block,
I got
whatever you
Logan
have spare.
Paul, Dylan Dennis fight.
Yeah.
Can't die, he has a mage. For flying.
Fool me 3 times.
Fiery Vortex is coming up.
Because then, man, all right, after that video aired, they had the way and Mike Tyson walks up wearing nothing but a damn Speedo.
Yep.
And then slaps the shit out of Jake Paul.
I have no idea.
Yep.
No? Fuck, okay.
Now, what I did not realize is that would be one of the first and last times Mike
That's where
Tyson
you
would
get it for
ever hit
free.
Jake Paul. Before
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of
Let me
true,
download
isn't
the
it?
add-on.
Oh,
I actually
man.
don't know how to do this.
we get to the fight, let's talk about the live streaming experience. Okay? Because I
There it is.
believe
Yeah.
Netflix got hit with a
Should have taken a thunder.
You don't need much today. You can log
This
in later.
was the
Just
live
don't
streaming
die.
See,
experience.
guys, all those
Curse
people
Forge it is.
saying streaming is harder, is easier than a 9 to 5. See, it's
Rip
not
them
so
in.
easy, huh? How about that? Yeah, look at that. This is hard work, what we're doing here.
For 95% of people. So many people try
Take
to
the right side of the
interrupt.
boss, by the way,
Nobody
then
wasn't able to
as
handle
soon as
the
it
server
pops.
load. And so
Ultimate
the streams
hardcore
would buffer,
survival.
they would crash several times. Just me personally watching. I had to
Specifically
close out,
crafted to level
reopen.
your character as
Meanwhile,
safe as
people were
possible.
streaming
Okay,
from
we
the
speedrun.
venue perfectly. On
Thank
Twitter.
you.
They would just stream on their phone. That was
Where are you
great.
standing, by the
The
way?
issue is Netflix.
Towards
so
the
good.
entrance,
Lot of
tanks.
people, all right, they found out it's a little bit harder than 9 to 5. The crazy thing is they should have known this.
Enable group quest
This
or elite
happened
quest allows
last
difficult
year
quests
because
early
they
in the
tried
guide. Leave
doing a
unchecked
live
if you
streaming
prefer a
event
solo
for Love
experience.
is Blind.
We can
The
do that.
reunion.
Enable auction house.
Okay,
no.
and let me tell you, Mike
Enable
Tyson versus Jake
hostile
Paul
enemy
was
warning.
very big. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
okay. A lot bigger
Submit.
than some
If we kill
reality
it in the
TV
air,
show
remember,
reunion
don't
where
loot it.
everybody's old now. Like, I hate watching reunion shows.
Yeah, Magna's
because it,
also
like,
fly,
reminds
so
me
it's
that
like
everybody's older.
Magna's
And it's like,
massive
oh my god.
Technically, I shouldn't
like,
be, but Foxy
everybody's
fucked up, so I
fat
went.
and old, like, oh
But
no.
now I don't have enough feathers.
The druid towards the
Stresses me
entrance,
out. Like,
and
I remember one time
Who the fuck
I
took
had
that
this
feather?
game, you know, like, you remember like Warped Tour?
No idea.
Where it was like, you know,
Untenable flashbacks.
Jesus Christ.
you know, I don't know, like Evanescence.
I mean, it sucks
the
being a holy
feathers
paladin and
themselves,
trying to
right?
heal this
And
without
so
a feather.
they posted a new one, and
feel
this
like you
is
can
like
turn
maybe
that
2 or
off,
3 years ago.
Oh wait, Bobby, you're on the wrong side, are you?
And then everybody in the
What?
comments
Yes.
was like had like fucking gray hair.
Yeah,
or,
I think
they're,
there's like
30,
hardcore mode
and it
speedrun.
was like, oh god, I can't wait to see them again. It's like, oh, like I don't want to see this.
We
This
got
is
one
just,
save.
oh no.
Oops.
Why
Fucking
fucking
none of
say
this matters.
shit?
I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, when we were young. Yeah, it's like.
Oh, I'm not
oh,
in range of
bro,
Bobby.
come on.
Bobby, use some.
It stressed me
Thank
out.
you.
30 and gray is total bullshit.
Wait,
No,
do you
I feel
get
like a lot of
rings
people
here?
out there
And
in
this
the
arrow.
world.
Oh my god, it's all coming back to me.
I feel like it's extremely common.
The Love is Blind
Just follow
reunion.
the fucking arrow.
We're talking like, you know,
So how do
one
I
of the
change
top
this to
5,
hardcore mode?
Reality show moments. That's what people. That's
Activate
a great
hardcore
show.
mode. Okay, so speedrun, activate
People are
hardcore
gonna want
mode.
to tune into that shit.
I guess we'll put
It was
Deathlog in this fucking
horrible.
What is
It
it?
crashed
Guys?
constantly. It
Bobby,
did
you're
not
going the
start
wrong
on
way.
time. It was
Oh, it's
delayed.
going right. You need the last
Everyone who
worm
watched it
to
said it
reset,
was
Bobby.
an absolute
Yeah,
shit
I was
show.
going back to the worm,
So
but
they're not very good at live streaming.
Yeah.
All right.
Take the one that's up there.
They pivoted
Oh.
their
Oh,
business
that.
model this
Yeah,
route.
I
They
see
did
that.
Tom Brady, the Love is Blind, now the Mike Tyson fight. They said they bought the rights to Christmas Day football. So now, unfortunately, if you're an NFL,
Jesus. Bro, if you're an NFL fan, how much does it cost to follow the league?
And I don't know where to put UIs here.
How much money?
No rest.
Because isn't it like
Nah,
3
at the
different
moment we
places
don't
you
have
have to
one up.
go?
But let's see how long that one can hold it.
I think Tasse is even
It's
holding
free
it.
mostly. Red
No, it's
zone, you
Tasse.
think so? Yeah,
What's
I've
that
heard
one?
it's a lot more, $80
Yeah, I couldn't keep doing it.
Oh, man.
Like, I have bestiary.
It's free on the 7 Seas. Is that right?
Don't I?
Yeah,
Add-ons.
I've seen like I think football's
You have
doing
both
this.
now.
Basketball,
Yeah, now I have
don't think
both.
it's as bad, but if football doesn't make it away with it, guess what's
See
gonna
if
happen?
Atsi can
You
manage.
have to manage for like 3 million HP, but it's almost dead.
football on Christmas Day, you're gonna be watching it through a lot of
Football,
buffering.
Firelands,
Because
Yeah,
they
that's the thing is like I feel
Like
like
3%
watching
boss.
football and watching sports on like
Oh, really?
holidays, especially Christmas, like
Yeah,
that's
2%.
I can't remember.
Don't
the
loot,
times that I
don't
didn't
loot,
watch
don't loot,
football.
don't loot.
One,
I'm not even a big
one
football
boss
fan,
is dying now.
but it's just that's what you do.
And he's dropping down.
You just watch football on Christmas.
Oh,
because
perfect.
That's just the way it is.
Finally, that bug is done.
suck at it. And here's a funny thing: the one time where it didn't buffer,
I don't even one-shot a fucking
no,
hair.
no.
That really is so nice.
Late. Spring.
I need threat plates.
that's about
I mean,
Both
the
DKs
ring
are happy,
seems
I
pretty
suppose.
decent, no?
entirety of
Yeah, it's not having mastery, but it says to be my best at least on heroic.
Yeah, I think it's because of the expertise on it, no?
No, haste.
That's more
You
the
go
haste.
haste build now.
First round, Mike was throwing punches. You're like, okay, maybe
Most
we have a fight
likely,
on
yeah.
it. Okay.
Still one
There's a little
mastery
more
as
Jake
fuck,
favored,
but
but Mike's still throwing punches. After that,
I don't know.
not shitting you, it was over. If Mike Tyson was walking around, I swear to God,
Well, I press need, but if Deadwin wants it or so, then he shall take it. Or get it.
The Guild Mother got the Fire Mother head. Not the...
I want you to keep this in mind.
Are we doing the skip or killing the trash?
Targeting? Where would I see
Oh, we have a
names?
spider.
Yeah, but I mean, on the spider, are we doing the skip or the killing the trash?
I guess we want some rep as well, do we?
Yeah.
I want the rep, but it's also because I hate
And more
skip.
random since we already got 3.
Okay, enemy nameplates turned on.
It's kind of weird that only the agility classes wants
Intel,
this
I have
cloak.
AMD.
That's crazy.
Gonna quick
Sex
exchange my neck.
That is crazy. And he still didn't knock him out. Yep.
He had a brace on.
Deadwin, by the way, what's the
slow
reason
as
that
hell.
you don't sign up
And
for
it's
the
basically a game
main
of
raid?
will Jake Paul knock
Because
this
that's your main,
old
this
man
Deadwin.
out, not a fight
This
between two men.
DK,
He did
right?
not throw a punch, Mike
It's your
Tyson
main.
was for multiple rounds
Yeah,
in
it's
a
my
row.
main.
He just didn't even.
The reason is that I play
It was
another
so
character in
bad that at the
another
very
guild,
end of the
and
fight,
they put
Jake Paul,
second
instead of
progress
fighting
rate
to the
on
bitter end,
Monday, so it's
started
overlapping your rate.
Because we
Yeah.
all knew it was over.
Okay.
Too bad.
And of course, who wins by unanimous decision?
Jake Paul.
Jake fucking Paul, dude. Because you.
Everybody knew Jake Paul was going to win.
Let's go.
And here's the reason why.
Yeah, I'm already getting mob tech. I'm probably. Oh god.
Remember when they have
Like,
one
like,
tank?
Rex
Do
gonna
we
produce
have
her.
2?
Everyone's gonna
I'm
try
on
to
my
do
way.
that on
If
stream.
they let Mike Tyson off the fucking leash for the
Actually, that's
first
not
2 rounds,
And no one's fucking
and
me.
he actually tried to
But I'm
knock
fresh.
Jake Paul,
It's not a problem on this
The only
trash.
downside is because
No,
it's
no,
gonna
no.
be
Trash
focused,
can be
it's
solo
so
tank, that's an issue.
populated, there's gonna be like
Just have to wait to
overwhelming lanes,
patrol.
so definitely a lot to where
It's a show
it's gonna be
match.
tough to get on the
It's
later
more if you got
either
aggro on something as run to the one time.
Shouldn't have a 27-year-old man.
What guild do you raid in, Dadwin, by the way?
Okay, I don't know what Netflix is doing, man. I don't know. They're spending so many billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Well, what do you mean you don't know what they're doing? Dude, everybody's talking about this. Everybody's talking. Everybody has an opinion on this fucking fight. Netflix made
kill
a
model
great
boars and
business
loot them until you have 10
and
copper
they made
worth
a really
of
bad
vendor.
moral
I thought
decision.
did I not have a quest to kill 10 model boars?
That's what happened. Let's
How
be
am I not
real.
level 2?
Everybody's talking about
Kill
this.
the spinners first.
Move on.
And it's an absolute shit show.
I could actually read this shit.
It's an absolute shit show what they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think their business model makes any damn sense. You know how much
I
Netflix costs
like
right
your
now?
pet.
$6.99 if you want to watch
We
it.
got a little extra.
It's like $12.99 if you want to watch it without ads.
His pet really
That-
loves the ninja pro.
Yeah, that pet is fucking ADHD.
The prices are going astronomical.
And then just
And then the
basically-
content on there, I feel like
I might actually be the least fun because I have to
I'm gonna
level
be real.
twice and gear twice.
$12.99 a month for no ads. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to like speedrun and actually sweat.
I do. I don't think it's that crazy.
Because if I die,
It's not that
Only
bad.
annoying
Yeah.
part is that we don't really have a consistent slow now.
Yeah,
I would have
it's
to
just not a big
appoint
deal.
Miz
Like, I
as
think
Yeah, no, Hunter is a bit tough.
Oh, no Hunter, no Boomy.
We got
So I'd
Earthbind.
characters like I did last time.
Yeah, that's gonna be shit throwing around Earthline.
With normal mode, it's not that difficult, I think.
Guess you just have to be fast on the spiderlings. I'm pretty sure we go Beth normal, right?
That would be
Yes.
advisable.
I don't know. Jake Paul
I need to
seems
read.
like
I
he'd be
don't
fun to
fucking
fight.
read, I swear. Train
Excuse me.
Well, we could use some extra
Paul's
practice. I don't
fun
think
fight.
the
And then
time
this
we are
guy.
gonna spend here is gonna be fruitful.
Beth wasn't that much of a problem for us.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, we
surprisingly.
killed Shannon.
Yeah, that was surprisingly good. We did 125 man on Monday.
I love the Paul brothers as anime.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's what I mean.
definitely
We
gonna
can.
push for Warlocks getting up there as well to DPS Better Luck way more, but we don't have our Warlocks with us here anyway to practice.
We have one.
Cool. He's such a he's the worst.
I'm raiding 5 days a week, bro. I get enough practice.
Suck ass at using it.
Dio is all of those things, and it's like it's great because it's a TV show. So if you
Oh, the
stop
shield is
taking it
annoying.
seriously and you just look at it from that perspective, it
Don't I have
becomes so
charge?
fucking funny.
To be fair, Mike, he
Talk
called
to
me
you about
a
things, yes.
blockhead beta bitch, so we're both in the same camp. Me and Mike Tyson, we're both the same, him and I. And my
Yeah, yeah.
takeaway, I will not be fooled again.
Classic
All right,
Caspars.
I
I don't
will
know
no
if you
longer
need
be
classic
tricked into
Caspars
watching
anymore
a
PS4.
Paul
I
fight.
think they actually added it to the game.
Everybody, stop.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You will be there. We will all be there.
Let me turn off my classic
You will make
Caspars,
another
and I'll see
video
when I get to
and
the
you'll
end.
say, I told you guys.
What does she do on normal,
I
by the way?
wasn't gonna do it,
You
but
still have
That's
the
the same
brute-
like on heroic, just
The
no
brute
blue links.
lens doesn't come, so there's not a lot of damage downstairs.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
normal it's healing wise, it's super boring downstairs.
I will no longer
So
be
we
tricked
can
into
send a lot
watching
of
Paul
more
fight.
people
Anyway,
upstairs,
that is it.
right?
I'm gonna keep this video under 8 minutes. There's no mid-roll ads. Maybe I'll post more mogul mails.
I mean, it's still the same mechanics. You still have to kill the spiderlings and shit.
Fuck you, Netflix. All right, goodbye.
The spinners in the beginning.
More of these. I was running out of
Okay,
content.
But I guess 2 ranges up is okay.
And yeah, I used to always post drama videos like every 2 or 3 days.
So
we killed it
Devlin's
on
gonna
the
be
right
up
one.
for his gargoyle. I'm gonna go up for my Doom Guard.
No one's ever gonna get the
And I
sword
guess
tab
Rogue.
or tag.
And
gonna
now
go up.
he's finally doing it again. Great. Shameless. Hey, there it is.
You want to
Hopefully
send
it
3 up
happens. I'll
though.
link you guys the video. Give it a like. So
Mhm.
he
That's
does
not how
another
you
one,
play
okay?
WoW. Just
No,
I'm
let's see.
correcting you. You're right.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
normal
fucking
the
useless
flash would
downstairs.
melt.
I don't know how I got unsubscribed from him, man.
Season
Is your
four
pet
is
joining you
vastly
upstairs?
different.
The issue is
Yes.
an
Not use
individual.
that.
Okay.
You have Netflix, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Amazon.
Then I will go up for tanking, and I guess Tessie, you join me for healing, right?
Yep.
Disney. Oh, you did talk about. You're not talking about not HEB. HBO Go. You're not talking about YouTube Premium. Like, what about that?
Remember tank first,
Come on,
then
there's-
heal,
and what
then
about
us.
OnlyFans, right? There's so many more of them. Brazzers, yeah, Crunchyroll. Think about that. Peacock. Yes, there's so many of these fucking websites. It's insane. No, like Ludwig was right about all of this. This route, like, it's so ridiculous
The
that
fuck?
they did
This guy's
this. It is dumb. It's sad. Like Mike.
Are you going up, Tessa?
Yep. You're staying down. Place in the beginning, stack on purple marker for healing.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot there's no AoE loot. Oh god.
Chocolate rain.
5, 4, 3,
That's why it
2,
happened.
1.
I'm on the Asmongold YouTube. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let me go ahead and refresh and make sure that I'm on the other one now. What the fuck? Give me a second. Let me see if I can fix it.
It's barely ticking.
Well, no, I had done that because remember I uploaded that video the other day, and so I wanted to make sure I don't want to have a leak. I wanted to make sure that
Tank up.
I uploaded that, so I logged on to the official channel.
The hell?
Healer
that's
up.
the reason. Show watch history.
Use cooldown.
I don't know what. God
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we're good.
How long did I play
fine.
retail for?
Yoink.
And yeah, did you see Tyson's ass?
But I like already got
Yes, I
unused
did.
to having AoE
I think
loot.
everybody's
It
seen
did
that
not
at
take
this
long
point.
at all.
Yes.
What is
that's pretty
happening?
much done.
Y'all see that?
I absolutely have.
What the fuck? My rate frame doesn't show.
New
So
drone.
Yeah, I'd have to talk to Mod.
Right, there are no new whips coming down.
Yeah, I think that there's gonna be a lot of people for have that happen.
I don't have
You
anything
versus
crazy.
Emmy? Shut the fuck up.
Hopefully
Okay,
it's not
towards
ours.
behind you. It's coming straight for you.
Everyone's just gonna get fucking stutter.
That's why I don't want to box. I don't want to get hit in
Turn off
the face.
direct
I don't want to deal with
X12.
that.
So on 10 men, you only got 3 reps.
Experience that I wouldn't enjoy.
No way. We got
4
definitely
actually.
more.
Must be 4.
Where would I find that?
Emmy wins,
406.
I guess so.
We got
Yeah, there are no whips downstairs, only 2 if you went up.
Oh no.
was that stuck there?
The
Spider
panel
wings?
that, you know, these are like therapy support groups now.
Alright, let's see
Every
if it stops.
time I see a clip from these people,
That's
they're
good. That's a
therapy
setting I need to make
support
sure
groups.
everyone has on. Why is DX... I don't know what DX11 or DX12 do, but why is the default one causing issues if that's the
New
case?
drone. Tank up. Healer up.
Ooh.
Even the one concession
not
I've
your
heard a
PC's
few people
PP,
on the losing
'cause it's
side
new, it's
offer
just AMD.
that liberals should stop saying the Trump voters are stupid.
I don't know if it's AMD.
Comes with a kind of unspoken parentheses.
Well, we know that they're stupid, but if you tell them that, they'll get mad because they're stupid.
No, they are stupid. Just don't say it.
Oh, fuck's sake, I fell through a hole. Better come down.
Yeah, there is a whip. There's
Oh
a
wait,
whip.
I can get up again, but I'm not sure if you survive it upstairs.
Max foreground? What the
Sorry for that.
What are these FPS
fine.
limitations? Hello?
Combat rest for me, please. Thank you.
Wait, that's literally what I've said.
Oh, you might want to come down there.
Yeah, figure that one out.
Yeah, Tess is still up as well, I guess. Is she? Oh, not long. Bubble, 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 bubble and jump.
New drone.
I was trying to keep it up there, because if we don't have anyone,
Yeah, but we
then-
have another phase coming since that was only the second, so it's not coming down now. That's the problem.
It's okay. We can blame the tank.
I know it sounds crazy.
We
I didn't
definitely
see there
will.
was any hole since there wasn't any weight before or something.
And because of that, I think
They didn't move at all.
so
Vertical
frustrated
sync
and mad.
disabled. Maybe that's
You need to go up with
okay, we're higher now.
the tank. At sea.
Okay. But who's gonna heal here then?
Whoever can, so just try.
Tank up.
I'm not gonna wipe on normal. That's
Also not used to my health bar being
That's a crazy photo.
That's a bit of a new.
Take a net. At sea. You need
Yeah.
to take a net.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Get
there
up.
wasn't any until now.
The Democratic polling firm Blueprint told Democrats months ago that
New drone.
Your monitor
I was trying to heal the wrong tank.
we're more likely to find the president too liberal than too conservative. They also found that voters didn't just want Harris to distance herself from Biden. They wanted her to distance herself from what they believe the entire Democratic Party has become.
Don't forget to heal yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's totally right.
You're right.
Portlandia sketch.
Someone throw a few heals on Bobby.
Imagine that.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
By the way, this show was so
How did you
fucking
know?
good. I live in Austin.
More
I'm
FPS
using
Austin
or
is
like
basically
heal to heal myself.
Hmm.
pretty
Great.
much Portland, right? I mean, we like all the
Phase
stupid
2.
things that happened in Portlandia.
Okay,
happened
lost
in
Get down.
V-Sync.
bunch of privileged
Like a
mean
vegan pet
girls
shop.
complaining about privilege and trying to make fetch happen.
God, it's happening again.
What a shocker that the people who see everything
Easy
through the
enables your
lens of
monitor
race
FPS, so we
and
knew it
sex,
was. Oh,
see
that's how
their
y'all knew.
election loss as a result
What?
of
Like,
racism.
do you see
and
these
sexism.
random freezes?
Guess we can lost.
What is that?
Presumably unenlightened, we would have elected a black president by now. Oh, what we did?
It's Spotify.
Oh,
Is
right,
it?
and then
I closed
re-elected him.
Spotify.
Maybe you missed it because
Yeah.
it wasn't on TikTok.
Damn, bro. Like, I just
Spotify
noticed.
Still feel like it's kind of happening.
Oh, right, and then re-elected him. Maybe you.
Damn it, 4 years.
Don't, buddy.
Jesus.
Bobby.
Yeah, it's not the add-ons. Thank God, actually, because that means everyone would be having an issue.
Can you imagine that? It's a stressful job. Yeah.
God, it's so
Damn.
bad.
Because it wasn't on TikTok.
Target FPS. I'm gonna turn these on. I'm just gonna up
Hillary
it to
got
like
3 million more votes than Trump, which in a
200.
normal
I don't
country
ever
would be
need to go
called
above
a
that.
victory.
Yeah.
You were doing quite well, guys. Come on. More DPS.
We have
Fucking
affirmative
Norton
action
curse
here.
word
It's called
triggered a
the
high
Electoral
CPU
College.
usage alert. What?
It wasn't 21st
Curse
century
forge?
sexism.
Now,
that
why
prevented
are you
Trump
dead?
from
Fuck do
being
I have
president.
Norton?
It was the Electoral
No heals?
College. Democrats run for
Blame it on
office.
here.
Voters don't.
How many stacks did you have?
I was off stacks again since we switched on each kit. Kiss.
And the office, but they do. They live here.
Turn
And they
hardware
actually see
acceleration on.
women
Okay,
and
Bruce.
people of color. And it
Got
doesn't look
only
like
healed
some
by
ultra
one
progressive
Riptide and the
Very
totem.
acceleration.
do problems
For
with
10
the
seconds.
It does if you
Yeah,
go
he was a
outside.
bit busy.
Like, and this is very true. Like,
Yeah,
if you're
that's
inside
if you
a
have to
Walmart,
handle
or if
that
you go to
alone,
a
even on
thrift
normal,
store or
that's
something, or
bit tough.
anywhere, you're just gonna see people getting along, and there's not gonna be any problems.
Yeah, that's what happens when a certain tank falls down.
Like every
As I said,
Yeah.
there wasn't a void and it just fell down, since usually you have this kind of fire on the web then, if there is a hole also. But there wasn't, so don't get that.
Performing a potentially harmful operation.
Giving me the Ember Dust to put into the bank.
Ordinary average people, yeah, they're just Walmart Americans. They don't care about any of this shit. We had a
Infuriating.
black president.
Uninstall. Can I
heard
uninstall
about
this
that,
like
yeah.
this or no?
pertaining to racism and sexism? Of course.
No
But
druid
a poll
here.
last year asked,
Such.
if America
Now I
is the
can
great
use it for
country of the
teamwork.
world, more blacks and Hispanic Americans agreed with that than the white
Okay,
progressives.
hang on. Don't look at this shit. Skip offer. Fuck off. Uninstall.
Wow.
I plan to reinstall, so keep my settings. Uninstall Norton and remove all
That's
my users.
Yeah, we might want to go the other way around.
It asked if racism is built into our
Okay,
society.
we'll follow the Shadow Priest.
Progressives agreed with
If it
that.
asked me to reboot
Ah, I
my
forgot this thing doesn't have loot council on.
It asked if government should increase border security. Same result.
I want some intellect gloves, London.
Yes, I can actually use those.
Alright, I'm restarting my PC.
Do you want to know why this happens?
Maybe they will help out.
It's because
I definitely need more
Hispanic
intellect.
doesn't mean
The rest
they're
here?
Mexican nationals. It doesn't
I mean,
mean
just- it says, "Please
they're
wait, it's
Hispanic
uninstalling, so just hang on."
Americans. You think about that word here, Latino Americans. It's crazy how like
No, I think this is just put on my PC.
Let's try someone, Baldock. Heroic.
Thank you. Yes, it's so stupid.
Alright, Norton
They're
360
here
installed to
legally, yes.
complete
Remember, we need to soak the frontal with tank.
Maybe I don't need to complete
Less
the
the damage
process.
is kind of high on a few
Maybe,
people.
like it's not that big of a deal. We'll find out.
The votes are in. They don't want your pity. And black people can't
So on
afford
10
to
man, there's also 2 kisses or only 1.
to end
Oh my god.
One. Most of the time in melee.
So it's only melee doing the wiggle.
No, not only melee, but it's mostly
You
melee.
in now on 10 man you do it normally, so you need to do it normal.
people can't afford to
No
indulge
wiggle.
rich white people's need to endlessly flagellate themselves.
But you can have Shadow Priest or Barrel Druid soul to soak.
Yes. Not a monolith. I know.
Alright, let's just keep playing and we'll see if anything
It's so
fucks
weird.
up. Vendor
For
trash.
prices to go down and good jobs and the
We
police
got
and you
one
can't
from
help
behind.
black people. They're just like us.
Wonder how that happened.
I'll turn it into the raid, Bobby.
Holy shit.
Yours. Bullet cleave. Split.
Wow.
Guess we have a totem out there, side there still, also.
Kill the volcano, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ignore
we
the
skip,
volcano. Just kill
the-
kill the big dude and the despawns.
Rest of XP's just follow the arrow, man.
Well, it's
Use
like them
Leatrix for
saying that
automated
the
trash
economy
selling.
is really good when people still can't
Yeah,
afford
I could adjust
groceries,
it.
and a lot of the gains in the economy, like, isn't it like 90% of them are in like the top 0.1 or top 1% or something like this? Like,
But did we still have totems out, or what was that?
Probably. Any
Or did
answers?
we have a DK pet running mad again?
Like investment report.
I don't have
I
it.
made a lot of money. It
Was
was
a
really good.
bunker with
That
trees.
was wow, that's awesome. But somebody that's working at like you know, I don't know, Target or something like that, I don't think they're saying wow. Or if they are,
Oh,
it's for the opposite reason.
Oh, that's why.
Maybe take 1 week
Top
to
1%
ask
are
what
they
you
are.
did wrong.
Yes.
The basis for democratic campaigns has become, we're the smart people. That we know from the
That's right.
get-go.
Yep.
No need to look into that.
Repair
We know
automatically,
that
right?
a
Yeah.
priori, which is a Latin
Actually,
phrase
no.
the Red
Yeah,
Hat
repair
people wouldn't have
automatically.
a clue about.
But you know how
But they
to
don't need
do
to. Have you
CDs and
seen
stuff on
my
this
"In
fight,
this
right?
house we believe" lawn sign?
Oh, there's some lady that's near my house and she has one.
You
of
use,
those signs.
yeah,
She
you,
took it down.
How do I feel like
Yeah,
that guy
she
just
took it
walked
down
in?
Well, it's
after the
actually the
election.
decimation blades. What you take it for most of the time, right?
no, in Tin Man,
I just
it's
thought it was
kinda
funny.
easier if you
It
solo
was.
tank.
It's
And then
something
you
she's
just
like,
use
oh, well,
AMS
we
on
lost.
every decimating strike.
Not anymore.
And then you can
See,
use
it says
everything
right
else
on
in
it,
the
we believe
Inferno
in
blades,
science.
like Space
Science.
Demand.
Well, we
Blades.
pulled one again, by the way. Actually, we pulled the whole pack.
Could have escaped from the one
Questy,
lab
I guess I
in
don't
the
need
one
Questy
city
then,
where they
right?
were studying it. How far-fetched! The New York Times called it racist. Democrats have become like a royal family.
You do? You
That-
still want
That's
it? Okay.
definitely what happened. Yeah.
I think I...
because
Can
of
you
so much
quick
incest,
taunt that,
has
Bobby?
unfortunately had children who are
My whole
retarded.
I'll try it.
There's no healers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no
know. I'm just
DPS.
doing enough room
Oh,
power
man.
for resing one inside.
Oh man.
Death
this
strike,
guy-
death strike.
Yeah, I
I
have
don't
the
know.
power up.
Is it me
Just have to
getting
run in
older?
though.
I think he's so funny. I do. He's such an asshole.
What dropped?
And he's so funny.
Don't take it
Retarded
yet,
is back.
Tossa.
What?
Guys, it never
Don't
left.
take it yet.
Okay.
I ran in.
I can
Yeah.
rest soon after you
Yeah, I
die.
know.
I'm just waiting for the big guy to become
getting
free.
old.
It
Is
comes
that
back
it?
now.
Yeah, but we
Am I just gonna have to like
kind of
sell
ran
this
in.
West?
So.
Yeah, sadly, since you would have gotten a
So
rush.
should I run in or not?
Yes, you can. Actually, since everyone else did, yes.
Maybe take the closed-screen
Okay.
talking
I'm just thinking
noses
about, like,
and
on the
actually
live servers,
converse
I
with
think
the
I
other half
definitely
of the
have to
And
country.
take the left way
Imagine
what we
that.
came from Beth,
Screaming at people
since
to get with the program and instead
Oh,
it's
there's
hard
a
to
big,
skip. It's hard to skip from the other side.
big
I think
doggy.
this is what happens a lot, and it's kind of what I was saying before.
Yeah,
like,
those
I mean,
subjugators
with, like,
have
people
a
complaining
long
about, like,
ass range.
YouTubers and like podcasts having so much power. It's that what happens is that a lot of people feel like
But what, if
they
we're
think that
doing
they
heroic,
have,
what
like,
are
such
we?
an
Are we
authority
free
to talk
healing
about
or
this, or to have an opinion that
Free
everybody
healing?
needs to
Not sure
listen
if
to
anyone
them
else
because
has a
they're
healer
that
spec
certain
spare.
that they're right.
I do? I'm not really used to it, but
Actually, this guy brings up a
Go left way.
really good point in chat. Bill, this was very
you need to
insensitive
run
for him
through
to say.
Bethelac.
You can probably come
At
here,
least
like, loot this
incest
badge,
children
and then go
didn't
to
choose to be
Scorpion Tails, I
retarded.
guess.
Do we need to go up?
We need to clear something.
Yeah,
Because
we can
if we
clear
have
X-ray.
to, if we have to run this way every fucking time, then we're
Or we
gonna
can
get.
skip.
Oh, there's peons over here too.
We should
Actually,
take this.
Can't skip that, but can take the
Well,
pack
you can
now.
get likes on Twitter.
Yeah, we should take that one.
You
We
can
can
get
skip
people to
the,
think that you're a good person, which is what they really care about. They don't care about the elections. They don't care about any of this stuff.
the
They
people
care
need
about
to
being
run
seen as a
in
good
as
person.
well.
So much of what happens in politics and what happens in media is all about appearances, and it has nothing to do with what's actually being discussed.
Said, I have 2 little girls. I don't want them getting run over on a playing field by a formerly male athlete.
We love that.
But as a Democrat, I'm supposed to be afraid to say that. Yes, there's the problem in a
Can pull
nutshell.
it back a bit for dog.
He's right. He's
Oh,
completely
Doggy
right.
Stunned.
Because Congressman Moulton sounds reasonable to me, but his campaign manager immediately resigned
Replace
in
tokens as
protest.
well. Or no,
Let
it's
me
not.
make
I turned around already.
That's crazy.
So weird ass intro.
Wow.
Might wanna kill the course risers.
How do you do that? What's wrong
It's
with
just
you?
standing there healing.
It's a stupid ass example. No, it's not. So let me explain kind of what this is, what the issue is. If people think that, if people have an opinion about like the trans like sports thing, because this is true, that the trans sports thing is a mountain made out of a molehill. But the problem is that if it's a molehill, then why won't you just concede that it's true? And it's kind of like flat Earth in a way, where if somebody believes in flat Earth, I assume that
Just wait a second.
the mechanism that they use in their brain to make decisions is dysfunctional. So I think what happens is that people see something like this and they say, well, if they believe that, I bet they believe a lot of other stupid shit. My biggest hater ever, who is it?
Plater's better, sure, it can be better, but that's
Oh
because
my
it's like
God.
you can customize it a bunch.
Who
I
is
don't
this
care
guy?
to.
Jesus.
Are you leveling now? Because I'm gonna transfer to the
No.
new server and be ahead of everyone.
No, he's just a retard. He's not a hater. He just got out of the yeah, he's just an idiot. There we go. Following and hating. Yeah, gooning and hating. There we go. That's another one.
But I've been watching some Holy Palace V. I know it's 25 man, but there the healers switch on each crystal.
Try making too woke be a cancelable offense. It's important for America to have a center-left party, and for that party to be competitive. And a good first step toward that goal would be to make the voters not want to punch you in the face.
I think another big factor is that, and this is an issue that I think Republicans failed at with having Trump, because Trump was like kind of a pretty radical change. And I think it also happened with like the Tea Party in like the early 2010s too, is that both parties have a really hard time being able to root out extremism inside of their communities. So what ends up happening is that the extremist people get in there, and then they establish a degree of credibility, and then you can't get rid of them. That's what happens, is that they're not removing and they're not repudiating the people that are inside of the party that basically are insane. It's because both parties are trash.
Bobby, do you have a red
It's
spec?
because you only have two parties.
No.
Look, I'm just saying this is what's happening.
Right, so at Adsy, basically we're switching on each crystal.
Okay, so you mean like you healed the first soaker, I healed the second?
Yeah.
Well, not soaker, but crystal.
That is, will be the soakers though, since whether you're stacking or you're healing the tank, and that's what you switch all crystal.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so when you're not healing the crystal, you're healing the
Both, yeah.
Like,
the
he's
tank.
completely fucking right.
Exclusionary attitude blew it. You lost everything.
What dropped from the boss though?
White House, Supreme Court, and left us completely unprotected.
What do you mean?
and ready to be
What dropped from Bethelak?
Tank trinket and Druid, Boomy or Resto gloves.
I think we need to get the glyph and Soul Soak first, or
Asshole, I love it.
Pardon?
That would be nice if you could.
then I need to buy some dusts and reforge a trinket. I forgot to reforge.
But how often can you soak?
Should be every minute.
Every minute.
The woke
So
shit
each
isn't even
second.
what lost Democrats the election, it was all the economy. I think
I
that the woke
think
stuff
it
did matter a
is.
lot.
You mean
I know
dispersion?
a lot of people like to act like it didn't, but the problem
With the
is
glyph,
that
it's 1 minute 15 second cooldown.
American sees somebody saying that, like, you know, trans
Every
men or
fat.
trans women should compete against biological women. And
Oh,
trans
summon me too, I'm gonna reforge.
And your Walmart American sees that and says, "Wow, that's crazy."
Because you don't
I
use
think that's what
dispersion
happens.
until 20 stacks.
This one will.
Peanut won the election.
Yeah, but the
and
crystals
so
are coming like,
it
what is
both
that,
did?
each
Oh, no,
each
I'm not
45
saying
seconds?
that the economy didn't have an impact. I think
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
economy
fair.
probably had a bigger impact. But what I am
So you
saying
should
is that
be
can do
able to
1,
take each
3,
second.
5, 7, yeah.
And so on.
Kamala didn't focus on the woke stuff
Also,
at
the
all.
buff
I
drops
actually
off on
commend
10
her
man
on the
after
fact that she
45
didn't really
seconds,
focus
not
on
after
her
60
being a
like on
woman.
25 man.
She didn't focus on her being, non-white. She focused on like issues, but the problem is that I think that people voting against her
Did you
were
get
voting
the
against
summon
the
mark now?
Democratic Party.
No.
It's not just her; it was everybody. Yes, she did. I really
Okay.
don't think that she did a whole lot. Yeah, I don't think so. She focused on hating on Trump. Yeah, campaign did all that if she didn't. Yeah, I don't think it was as much. Like, I had never seen an interview with her. If you compare like the way that she ran her campaign compared to like Hillary Clinton, I think that it's a night and day difference. I do. Huge
But
difference.
you got it this time, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
should we talk about anything else besides bashing Trump?
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's still not not the same thing.
Okay, so you want to try with solo tanking this?
Yeah, if
Flashy?
Boomnox suggests so, yeah.
I stopped watching after round 1.
I mean, that's kinda meta on 10 man, I guess.
It is, yes.
On the Netflix Reddit with how much everyone was complaining, that
But
was
if
very
Bobby don't have ret, then it might be a bit hard.
Yeah, he can soak as a tank the other 2 crystals then.
I'm gonna make.
Right click, chat tab, and in global, check hardcore deaths. You have classic cast bars enabled.
But here's the RNG is a bit more unforgiving with only 2 healers, since if you get the torment, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
You need to get good RNG with the countdowns.
Yeah, if I get tormented, then actually have to heal the tanks.
Flexi, throw me a
The
portal again. To Orgrimmar, please.
We're good. I'll eat some beef jerky. We're back.
And you can soak as Destro, by the way.
Watching the great. Yeah, there we go. Canadian Army is still struggling about their marching drills. What's this?
Hmm?
Like it does and it doesn't.
You can soak as Zulu soak as Destro as well.
China does it so much better. It's
Because you have a nether protection thing, you know, so you get reduced damage from Shadow.
I'm not gonna play a sub-spec just to soak it.
And for future reference.
Magna?
Yeah. Destro is not a future reference until Dragons or Pandaria. Yeah.
Oh god.
But who should I put on third?
Yeah, China does it way better. I'm sorry to say.
Crystal.
It's not
I'm
even close.
doing a three-way rotation.
That's not even close.
So I got first is
Twitch
Boomnox,
advertisement,
second
Twitch,
is Bobby and
Amazon denies
Lundrain,
advertising
third
for
is
indie
Datwin,
developers. That's
and
weird.
then
I don't
someone
know
else.
why.
And you?
What is this here?
Okay.
Putting him in bath water? Oh,
This rack is
yeah, we already saw it before. The Man from Earth full movie. What the fuck? Every
How
new game
many
dev should be played
stacks
by
do
HL2
crystals have?
commentary
Still like
mode.
25
HL2.
seconds?
What is
Yep.
HL2?
Still the
I
same.
don't even know.
25 or 26.
What the fuck?
Depends
is
on the
this?
RNG.
Recent. Oh, I already saw. How the fuck am I getting repeats?
So, Boom, you're gonna
Half-Life 2.
take every third.
Yeah. I got banned in Twitch chat. Oh, I banned you. You didn't get banned because you asked why the
If
VOD
it
got
ends
deleted.
up spawning out
You
in
got
range,
banned because you
then
asked
it's
why
gonna
the
be
VOD got
Magna
deleted
plus
10
Leo,
10 times
but
in a
most
row.
of them are gonna be in melee.
That's the reason why you got banned.
We're gonna be spread
pretty
out.
simple. Yeah, you used up all the hot posts you were browsing to earlier? Yeah, I guess so.
And I've seen that you can avoid getting tormented, or is that wrong? With the link?
That's what they fucking do. No, it's narrative. Oh no. I didn't know this
Yeah, the debuff spreads on 1 yard and the link gets cancelled on 4 yards. Proximity.
And then trying to
So if you're playing that correctly, then yeah.
Oh my god.
No, it's still bugged.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's bad.
So many of the viewers are generally retarded. I know.
Try not to spread
What is
tormented
this?
to each
Oh,
other,
right.
melees.
Oh god. Here we go.
Yes.
I need to go sell.
Let me see if I can find it. Aiden Ross apparently
Heroic or normal?
has
Good
left
question.
Kick. I
Heroic.
don't know how this happened or
Then
really
switch it
why
to-
this happened,
Yeah.
but it's pretty weird.
Oh, we are trying heroic? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
see
why.
here.
We wouldn't waste so much time standing here
Aiden
for normal.
Ross threatens to expose Kick
That's-
CEO
you can
Eddie
go like that
Craven
few
after he
attempts.
went on stream and said Aiden is banned on Twitch and he has
I
nowhere
don't
else
hope
to
for
go.
us to kill it. I
So
just want
basically,
some
he's
practice.
stuck on Kick.
No, I agree.
And then Aiden Ross threatens him. Well, this leaves me no choice.
I
Absolutely
think
handle
we
this in a
should,
way that I want to handle this. Instead of dealing with this stuff in private, you want to crack jokes and laugh it off and tell
Can
Neon's
Bobby
management
solo
that
side
this is
one?
all a script. I'm gonna enjoy UFC and give you one last
And with
chance
full
to make
cooldowns,
things
he
right
should be able to.
privately
Yeah,
before
but
I
can't do
tell
it
and
like
show
each
the world
crystal.
the real you.
But he can't do it every bird
And this
because
is what Eddie said about him.
Okay.
Here we go.
I mean, that would get Etsy stacks up as well.
What would?
If Bobby would take the second crystal alone with all cooldowns you have in the end, that would help the healers definitely.
Maybe I can take the first second crystal. Maybe I can take solo, but then.
Yeah, afterwards, like what is it then? The fifth, you take with Landry together.
Maybe only if Landry can take like 5 stacks for the first one. Just to make
You gotta respect Eddie, man. He's getting high on his own supply.
So 5 in the first and then on the second 10 or?
I'll let the Twitter stuff do the Twitter stuff.
I'm just wondering, is it worth it to go a bit more dodge, or doesn't it matter actually? The mastery, what's interesting is a DK here, if you have IM.
He's like, we got you.
You
Right?
do a lot of
man.
self-heal.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
I
Got any
know.
money? Eddie's coping? Oh, I don't know. Let me see
Hey,
here.
but I have
and
no
I'll
clue.
watch the
Right
rest
now,
of
I
it here.
only care about
If Eddie were to
healing.
leave Kick, would the platform die?
So we
Okay.
just switch on every second at Seek. You should be able to see in your rate frames who is soaking and how many stacks they have.
And try the stuff. You know, I think the likes of
probably.
Aiden, right? If
I'm
like,
not
hey,
sure
look, if he was to
how
leave
you
Kick,
stack up
would
as
Kick
a
die?
Resto
No,
Shaman,
Kick
what
won't die.
spell you're
Would
using.
Kick lose viewership in terms of hours worked? Of course, would it lose
I mean, you want fast heals, right?
Sure.
But I think again, it opens up room for other people to
Yeah,
grow, right? I think
gonna
again,
throw
it's a
some
platform,
healing
it's a social
surges,
media
but I mean they
platform, and
cost
if
a lot of
social media
mana.
platform is reliant on
Yep.
like any individuals, that's like a very dangerous position to be in, right? Like at the end of the
Extremely.
day, it is that
Yeah.
community sentiment. It is that.
Is there
backbone of the
any
company
is there
that
any
matters,
number
and I
of
think Kick is
stacks
very
that's like
fortunate to be in a
optimal,
very
or?
good position right now, whereby
No, you just
healer.
only heal the
Kick needs
soaker.
any large
Yeah,
names to
I mean
to
just
continue
like
going because they have such a low
how many
peak.
stacks
Yeah.
should I get
I think that
per-
honestly,
by
Kick has
healing?
defined itself in a pretty big way.
No
And
fucking clue.
I'll see if I can
Okay.
look at the
I
rest of
used
these
literally
too.
spam
And where's he gonna
Panon,
go to? Yeah,
in
there
that
it
case
is.
it's
Okay.
most likely using
So
your tidal wave
basically,
in
people
an
are
effective
talking
way, just with
mad
your regular
shit about
normal
this.
heal plus the
Now,
Riptide
I think
generating
that
it. So
Only inside? No.
Okay, yeah, because if I just use healing surge
I
on
don't
Oom
think they
after
should
like
capitulate
yeah,
to
that's what
Aiden
you
Ross
not
at
shall
all.
do. Maybe on the last stacks
fact
when
is
the
Yeah.
damage
that-
gets a bit higher, but in the
Yeah.
beginning
I
it's
mean,
either
where
with
is he? He's
Riptide
not gonna. I don't think he's gonna get
normal wave.
unbanned on Twitch. I don't think that's going to happen. Why would you? Yeah. And
is it me
if he
or
goes
is
back
Drachnos
on Twitch,
back?
what's going to
Okay,
happen is
maybe
he's going to
me.
get banned. Like they're just going to ban him again. I can almost guarantee you that's what's going to happen.
What did he say?
So he deleted all those
Drachnos was
tweets, by the way.
standing
Did he
still,
really?
running in there.
Let me see.
I just said, is it me who's lagging or him?
AR-15, the demon. Jesus.
Okay, let's see. 3% dodge more helps.
Well, you'll miss. You'll take 3 hits less by 100.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, it is the 3% of
Yeah,
the
he
decimation
deleted all
plates,
the
then it's
tweets.
fine.
There it is. What a surprise.
So, are we good to go?
What gets you banned? I don't know.
I think so.
Twitter X is
We'll
moving,
see how
making a
it
big
goes.
move towards live streaming. They got a new creator program. I think SFan is a
Fuck,
part of
fuck.
it. Sounds like Aiden's mad he isn't the big boy on the platform and doesn't bow down to him anymore. I don't know exactly what happened. I have no idea. But I do think, like, in general, if he doesn't stream and make content, people lose relevance very, very fast. And especially it's true with the younger audience because they just grow up and they move on. I guess Kick did talk with them in private. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah, of course. Aiden
No,
take
we
a
asked
fast,
you to
pop it,
flash.
and we go.
There's 10 charges, right?
Aiden is probably the best
Or is it
person
11?
at networking in social
Oh, it might
media.
be 12 even with the bonus of the guild.
Like maybe there's like a couple of people that are better than he is, but like what he's done.
Let's
to,
see what
like,
happens.
establish himself as like a as a person. I think that he's done an insanely
Don't
great job
spread
at
tormented to each
networking.
other.
Who was
I
healing the
guess you would say,
first
so Kai,
I'm
crystal?
healing the first
But
Soka.
here's
Yeah,
the
okay.
reason why I think Aiden is a little bit different. Aiden is a little bit different because Aiden wasn't really that big, but he ended up finding people to collab with him all the time. Whereas Kai
So I
was
take
really
5,
big.
6 already. Oh,
Kai
no.
clears it. I think Kai does now. Yeah, Aiden did it first.
Okay, I can
too.
see the stacks on the
And
rage
also,
right
like,
now.
if you want to tell me Kai's better at networking than Aiden, I'm not going to debate you on that. Sure. I think that's a totally valid opinion to have. I'm not saying like either of them are bad, but I'm saying Aiden is. If you don't think he's the best, I have to say he is for sure one.
Okay,
of
We
the
need
best.
the lust
He
on
is
that
one
one.
of the best people at networking.
Okay, I'm healing
And so
that
if you
one.
don't do that with other people and do content with other people, then I feel like, you know, you kind of fall off and you lose interest. Kai gets more people on. Yeah, well, Kai is also much more brand
I didn't
friendly.
get enough stat.
Like, I personally, I think Kai right now,
No.
I think the
Do we
two
have vibe
best
protection
like
up?
English live streamers
Yes.
right now in the world are
Oh,
Kai and
okay.
I Show
On you.
Speed. And I don't really think anybody
Yeah.
else is even remotely close to them. I feel like those guys are doing stuff that no one else is doing. They're entertaining a larger audience than anybody else is doing. Kai is promoting gambling. Queso, I feel like it. Like Queso is great.
So
I feel
when
like in
first
terms of
crystal
cultural
hits, we
impact, Kai
really
and
want
Speed
lust.
are like the biggest ones. But if there was a gaming
Actually,
streamer
cannot
of the
simple.
year,
No reason
I
to
don't
wait for
think
it.
that it would be fair for anybody to have to compete against Queso. That's how far. That's how big of a difference it is. Queso is just the biggest and best gaming streamer. Period. Like that's it. Yeah, like there's. I feel like it's definitive. So yeah, I show me. Yeah, I remember that. And
I
yeah,
get
Hermione,
fast food,
yeah,
food
certainly
buff,
is biggest.
so we
He
can.
is absolutely. And Maximilian, dude, better. Oh no, for sure. If you like Max, that's great. I think Queso is really funny, and I think he brings a lot of interesting people to the platform. I could talk about it for hours, but overall, my opinion is that big surprise. You know, Aiden Ross had to come back to the table with Kick. And the thing is, like Eddie saying this is like kind of like, oh man, it's kind of like pulling. It's
Bob
like an
is
ego hit,
starting on the boss,
but
or was it Flash?
Eddie's right.
I take it completely alone.
Like, where's Aiden gonna go? Like, what's he gonna do?
Don't stand on
He is
healers.
kind of right. I mean, he's not stupid.
5, 4.
UFO confirmed? I don't think so,
2,
man. Literally died
1.
laughing at Meat Canyon's video on him. Yeah, I remember seeing that. And no doubt, Kai Speed, as you said, have the biggest and broadest community. Maybe the wording's bad. Everybody knows him, especially after touring the world. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the reason why I would give Streamer of the Year to them. But overall, I mean, I'm not like I feel like every time that you say that, like people try to use it as a platform to like say something negative about another person, and like that's really not where I'm coming from at all. But
Someone take.
yeah, that's generally what I think about it. Aiden wanted to quit gambling because it was making him unhappy. Kick kind of started turning on him after that.
Oh my god.
Well, you have to understand that, like,
all right. Well, now I know that.
I mean, I don't think gambling, like, I don't know why people gamble. I don't understand why people gamble. I'm gonna be totally honest. I've never understood what causes people to want to gamble. It just doesn't make sense at all.
Walking around doing other stuff.
Oh fuck! You got
Yeah, torrent doesn't go off.
You played gacha games? Yeah, I played them for stream content. Like, do you remember the
Let's
last
just
time I
go
played
ahead
Honkai
if we
Star
can.
Rail?
just
Because
for
I don't.
Practicing purposes.
Same with
if you have
Wuthering
to do it.
Waves. Like, I played these games for stream content, and then after the content is done, maybe I'll play the game a little bit longer, and then I just kind of lose interest in it. So, yeah, and also, like, to me, gambling is a lot different than, same reason you farm mounts.
Okay, what the fuck happened with the?
Like, well, that's not really the same thing, because there's nothing that I can lose.
Yeah, I
with
wanted to,
farming
but I
mounts
ran
at the
into
time. And so if I
Landrain
enjoy
having
doing it, then
fucking
that's okay,
tormented.
but I can never
Yeah,
actually
move too
lose
slow at the
money.
start.
I just don't understand the incentive that people get
Yeah,
out
he
of
moved
gambling.
over me as well.
I've never been able to understand it at all. But maybe I'm just a weird
This
guy.
one was
I don't know
my
what to say.
doing. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, gambling is dumb, but people do it for the
I
thrill,
trouble
guess, but,
moving
like, for
when
me,
I have
wanna stay away
the
from
when
that
I'm
thrill.
healing.
I
So the
hate
link
feeling
kind of
that
have to
way.
go to me.
I hate feeling like things are on the edge and I'm stressed out.
Food buff? Hello?
Yeah,
Nice.
gambling
up
is like
to
adrenaline
healers again.
junkies because you're not an addict. Yeah, well, that's just the way I feel, right? Anyway, look at this.
I'm excited to announce
Imagine
today
I
that
died
Oklahoma is
level
the
5.
first state to to bring the Bible back to the classroom.
Actually, would probably
Today we have
be a
purchased
good
over
thing, 'cause I
500
just need to
Bibles
practice this
that
dumb
will be
starting
in the AP government classrooms across the state.
I need 1,000
Bible
more
just like
XP.
this. We have the
Okay,
Bible, the
let's
Constitution, the Declaration of Independence,
move
Bill of
again.
Rights. These are foundational documents in our nation's history. Our kids have to understand the role.
Oh, by the way, it's super important. As soon as he does the decimation blades, I have to be topped off all the time.
Right.
Whereas if I get the big bonk, then I remain on 10% HP, so you have to top me quick. But I also have to be above 90%, otherwise I'm one-hit if I don't dodge or parry.
Okay.
So you have actually 3 seconds to top me.
So 2 heals have to get you to full HP. Oh well, actually less than 1 heal.
No, that's why you get the
The
sparks,
problem
since
is
the
that
heals get
a lot of people that like this
equivalent
game,
big to
what they do is they
my
make
HP.
common sense
Okay.
conversations impossible to have. I think that students should be taught about the Bible because it's a very important document and you should know what it is. But using it as a reference source and like making people think that it's real, teaching it as if it's like real history, no, absolutely not. And I think that students should learn about all religions. Like you should learn about Buddhism, you should learn about Hinduism, you should learn about Islam, you should learn about Judaism, you should learn about Christianity. All of the big world religions, students should be prepared to enter the world to know what those religions are, know a little bit about them, and understand them. I'm not saying they need to be, it's not like you have to pray 5 times a day to understand Islam or something like that. No. But you have to, but you should know what Shiva is, right?
Yeah.
Or who Shiva is. That's how it is in Sweden. Yeah, of course, it's common sense. But the problem is you have people like this, and then you also have like enlightened fedora atheists that either want people to like never talk about it, or they want to make it core curriculum. And I think it's really disappointing because I actually think a lot of you guys and a lot of average people think about it the way that I think about it. I think that that's like the vast majority of
guess on the first
They're
one
like,
you
yeah,
can
sure,
throw
we
some
want the
heals as well.
students to learn
First,
this, to know what
30
this
seconds
is,
healing
but we don't
shouldn't be that
necessarily
high
want them to
on
be
the
taught as if it's true. Yeah, won't harm anyone. Yeah, exactly.
I mean heal the guy who's soaking.
Yeah. So because he's not doing an
I think people
Inferno
like him
Blade
talk
until
passionately
30
about
seconds in.
Bible and how it should be pushed is like a
So
left
until
I
then,
thought you...
passionately. Both cause damage to
so
their
until
respective
then you can
movements,
help,
IMO.
but
You're
your
right.
main focus should
You're
not
exactly
be is to help the
Can't wait
soaker
for
and
students
heal
to read how
tank.
daughters lusted after their fathers, donkey-sized member. It's in the Bible. Oh boy.
So you'll
Yeah,
get
America's
a few
Christian
stacks, but
country.
you
I
don't
think
really
it
care
is,
about that until
but
the second result.
America probably in a lot of ways is based off of Christian values.
The problem is just as a healer, you fuck it up with the rotation though, since as soon as you pop the tank buff, you have the healing buff up for 15 seconds and can collect any more stacks. So if that's happening unsynchronous, then you kind of fuck up the rotation.
I don't know, like, am I crazy?
Straight in the
I don't think
beginning
I'm
it's not an
crazy. I feel
issue,
like
but
that's
we're
obvious.
talking about like 5 seconds or so, or maybe 10, until the first crystal spawns. That doesn't matter, but as soon as the crystal's up, you have to divide it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so there's a cooldown on getting stacks?
And,
Yeah,
As
you
soon as
can
your
get the
spark is
sparks,
aflame.
and as
Every
soon
dude
as
in
you
the
heal the
Wild West
tank
had
with
a
the
Bible. It
debuff,
must be a
then
cultural
it
thing?
triggers
Yeah, sure.
the plus healing buff
The
on
Puritans
targets
came
with
here on the
having
Mayflower.
this tank
I
debuff,
went to a
and this
private
lasts
Catholic
for
high school,
15
and we took
seconds,
world religion class
and
every
within
year
those
to learn
15
about all
seconds you do more
religions.
healing, but you
It's
can't
crazy that
collect
a
more
private
sparks,
Catholic high
or
school
more
does
stacks
that, but
in
an
that case.
actual
That's
fucking
the issue.
public school doesn't have the ability to. Really sad.
That's why you may not fuck up the rotation, so like cross healing or something is actually not possible on this one here.
Yeah, so basically I can't heal the first guy soaking at the end of the crystal.
Exactly.
Or-
Yeah,
you
well,
can
What do you think about that?
do it until
switch
10
before
stacks.
the outtake.
Yeah, I mean, if I would heal the guy soaking, then I can't go back. Then I can't go on the tank.
Of course you can.
But then I will get the debuff, so I can't get more stacks.
Yeah.
But let's be clear, the real problem with our
And then you heal, and then it doesn't refresh. It just the first time you heal him, it will you will get your debuff will change into the flame for 15 seconds. And so if you want it again, you need to retrigger it.
I guess you can heal him until he reaches 10 stacks and then you switch to
toes,
this.
and it was my food. It wasn't my DNA.
So
it
much
was my
to
dinner.
remember.
JFK Jr. Ate
Yeah, if OG
RFK
tells you
Jr.
how the buffs
ate
look
some
like.
pork and now he has a
Yep.
brainworm.
Let's,
Is he the person that should be in charge of that?
try again.
Yeah, well, let's
food?
right, and let's understand this also. In all of these agencies, there are thousands of employees and experts that understand these topics, and there are rules, there are regulations.
Mayor, a lot of them want to resign. When they see some of the people that are going to be on top, there's going to, I think there's going to be a mass exodus of people who have the institutional knowledge and the institutional memory and DOD
Damn, it hits
at
so hard.
HHS.
Well, that's what they're hoping on. Yeah, they're planning on doing that. That's the whole point.
Except Taran. Tarans don't need it, obviously.
Who wants to work under a cook?
And let me respond to
Yeah, it's like, stop. I'm already convinced. You don't need to keep convincing me.
that. If we love our country, then no one individual should take us away from our mission. If you dedicated your life to a particular place, I dedicated my life to law enforcement. So if a new commissioner came in that I disagreed with, I was not going to say, I'm going to resign. Let's love the country. Let's love our cities. Let's get away from the rhetoric of the professionalism that we know. Those are experts in this. They're going to look at his proposal, do a real analysis, and make these decisions.
Kill the
It
shots,
happens
I'd
every
say.
day.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, so
crazy
it's
how
nice,
like an actual adult
it looked
perspective
different on
this
Bobby
is just like
for some reason.
it's like nobody's even clapping. They're just like, oh,
Don't know why.
Oh,
okay.
I can swallow this one.
Mayor,
Background
well,
at least. You should have some
Yeah,
kind of
too late.
background.
Already
tipped
over. Let me just.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mayor, when Trump returns to office, he will actually have a lot of power with the Republican-controlled Senate and House. He
Need to back up.
suggested at times using the National Guard
Someone
to
needs to
target the enemy within, and key members of his last administration called him a fascist. But you've defended him. Can you explain?
No, I defended the rhetoric that we're using across our country. And what
Yeah,
our
I'm
children
moving,
are
so.
listening to. And what we're doing. We've reached a point in this country where we no longer want to engage in conversation. They were even calling him Hitler. That's an insult
That was
to...
only his
I don't
vice
think
president.
this will be possible.
That was an insult.
It won't. But you're
That was
getting
an
the practice.
insult to the
Yeah,
millions of
it's
Jews
just,
and others
yeah.
who died. We know
Yeah,
what Hitler
I
did.
love the
And what I
practice.
said to our country, when I'm on the streets talking to my young
can hear
people,
that in your voice.
It's like whenever you emotionally
I'm
dial
a bit
shit up
stressed
like that,
out.
people just eventually stop
Yeah,
taking
just
you seriously.
Almost purely a healer boss.
Because it's
Yeah,
like, bro, like this is like
basically.
it's way too much. And you see this happen with a lot of like
Anyone
like
got
this happened kind of with
repairman?
Mr. Beast in a way, like in an abstract.
The bowlers do.
Where like at the beginning, a lot of the criticism was really legitimate, and then you had a lot of bottom
Think
feeders
Tomari had
show
one?
up later on to try to like come in
Oh, wait, that was
and
the one.
you know, like
Thank
kind
you.
of attach themselves to it. That's what
That's
happens.
it's
It'll make me
really
sad,
fucking
yeah.
hard. I'm really trying to
People are protesting on
concentrate
college
on when
campuses,
it's my
wearing
turn to
Hamas,
switch to the crystal.
signs and calling for the
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it like
destructions of
1 2
groups.
1 2 1
I said
2
we
1
have
2?
to bring
Yeah.
down this
Yeah.
rhetoric.
So
We have to start
takes concentration.
engaging in conversation.
Yeah.
You know, Obama said it right, and I agree.
I'm
This is
thinking
not the
about
divided
getting
state. This is the United
so
States. We're the
Holy
greatest
Palace
country
we
on
got
the
one
globe, and people are
where all the
watching us
healers
and
can
calling
see
name
when
calling.
it's their
Do you
turn
think
to do
Trump
the
should
crystal.
brought down the rhetoric? 'Cause he's
Everybody should.
I
let's
fucked
start
up,
at the
so I
top
healed the
then, because
tank
maybe it
right
trickles down.
before the
Everybody
crystal,
should.
the first
Everybody
crystal
should.
spawned.
He's completely right. He's absolutely right.
No,
And
but
Trump
they
says some
take
crazy
so much
shit, too.
damage.
He absolutely does. It's true. But
It
people
was
just
fun.
like to dial
Bob,
things up. Like
it was
everything
fun when
is,
Bobby
like,
said, "I
so
can solo
emotionally
this one," and then on the last
nowadays
take he died.
that it's so
No,
hard
because
to get like a real take on
my
something
debuff got
because
removed.
Okay.
everybody's so invested into it.
And then I took the crystal
Yeah, they keep
back, and then
nonstop
it
trying to blame the
just
other side,
one-shot.
not taking accountability. Yeah, and
Okay.
like that's it. That's why people love him. Yeah, this guy is he's great.
Can you
man.
bubble off the debuff?
Has
No.
he intentionally lied about the other party? I don't know. I'm sure he said bullshit like that before. I mean, we're really gonna say
But did
Trump
someone
doesn't say
take it
crazy
from you?
shit? I mean, come on, he obviously says
Yep.
crazy shit. So like, what do we
Then
what do we
drain
mean?
I think.
But it
Or
doesn't-
like 1
And
second.
can't fight
Does it
emotions.
give you
Yeah,
more
exactly.
damage,
The
though?
emotions are getting in the way. Well, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Is
'cause
like
you
you
get
have an
the
entire
tormented
movement of
debuff or
people that
whatever
are
it's called.
trying to base everything off of an emotion. Well, guess what? That's not going to go very well.
Oh shit, my bad.
This guy crashed his McLaren, and now he's trying to, I guess, make the money back on Twitch. He has 17,000 viewers.
Daggers and axes. That's
Man.
Let's look at chat.
Okay, Jack Doherty with the views. Look at robot views. Okay.
Oh, okay. He was soaking the. Oh,
Whoa,
okay.
wait, how many views? Oh, he's only at 7,000, not 17.
Slapped
Excuse me.
so hard.
It was only 7,000 people.
Yeah, I fucked up at the beginning
let's
really hard.
see
I just didn't move from the fucking crystal.
Let's see. Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Don't
Jack
run to Narnia
Doherty
today.
with the views. Look at robot views. Okay. Let's see.
Take your
He's
deaths like
obviously. Obviously,
In
it's
the
seven
end, if
can-
no one is on the shard, then
I
it
mean,
goes
who's gonna
pretty
watch
quick.
this guy, right? I mean, it was 17 seconds later. Yeah, there you go.
It
Sometimes people
feels
write less
like
when they
it's
really
very
listen to you,
hot
but
to
that's
keep
not the
you
case
alive,
for him.
Boom.
Yeah, it's shameless botting. I think.
I
he's
don't know
probably
how
botting
long
too.
this bashing
Like,
works,
there's been a big
but
issue
it feels
with
like
Seconds.
a lot of people
90
try to
second
do
reduction.
botting,
I mean,
and
90%
it's
reduction.
easy to say
Yeah, I
like,
need to
oh
do it
yeah,
on
it's this person or that
20
person. I think that if
seconds.
you're smart
I
and you know how to look
popped
at
it like
analytics, you can tell who's
21
botting
to
and
be
who's
sure.
not. It's very obvious.
I used the
I've
trinket
seen
first.
1K
That's
view
kind of
streamers
the
fly
only thing.
twice as fast. Oh yeah.
That's why
Everyone
it's
should
kind
view
of
bot until
two
Twitch puts a
healing is
stop
one
to it.
time.
No, everybody should do not view
Because
bot.
on
It's bad.
25
James
man
T's
I
having a
got.
kick, apparently.
Oh, that,
I
yeah,
saw,
then we got
like, I
pain
don't
suppression
know
as well,
anybody
make it
who
a lot
watches
easier.
Neon, but I hear constantly that
I don't
Neon
have
is like
time
the top streamer.
to use
How is it that
two
this person
TCDs
who
to
I never
unsack.
see them like ever
How
make
much
a
is
YouTube video that's really
sacrifice?
popular. I never see them on live streaming clips. There's nobody ever talking about them really.
I don't know.
But like, who the hell is Neon?
30%
Exactly. Like,
damage.
where are these
But
people?
even if you have
He actually gets a
your
lot of
healing
viewers, not gonna lie.
triggered, you can still heal me.
Where are
It's
they?
just that you don't get any stacks at all. Triple zero.
I went into chat and said he should be in jail. Well,
So
yeah, you probably
can
got banned
try
for that,
and if
right?
it's
He
very
also
hard,
bots his
like at
Instagram
20
posts
stacks, you
too.
can just
It's like,
trigger
is there
it on-
anything real about a
or
lot of
at
these
like
content
15
creators?
stacks, you can trigger it
It's
on
insane.
Kasira, and then you
They're
can
just
peel as well.
the people are just botting like crazy. Who's Neon? Imagine watching Neon. I've seen
we
Neon.
need
I've seen
kings.
Neon stream for like 10 seconds. Right? That's it.
Yep, let's go.
I don't know what to say. He ain't no top streamer.
Yep.
I don't know if he is or not, but it certainly doesn't seem like it, especially with how many people are talking about him, etc. And we have another person here. Leaving platforms like X were founded on authentic connections, true engagement, and creative expression. I love how people like this are leaving Twitter and announcing it. I think it is fucking hilarious. It is so funny. Let's go see ya. And the thing is, right, this is what's going to happen, is that celebrities exist because of the attention that they get, right? So if a celebrity isn't getting attention, they're really not that important anymore, and they're kind of irrelevant. And so what ends up happening is that people just completely lose interest in them. And so if you leave and you stop posting on Twitter and everything, people are just going to lose interest with you, man.
Shards.
Yeah, they're just straight up going to lose interest. Like, they're not going to think about you. You're not going to be important anymore, and that's it. Didn't they learn from anything? The advertisers came crawling back. I think that people will come back to Twitter. That's always what happens. I think that they're doing it to, like, complain and get mad about it, but otherwise, otherwise, it's not really something that's that big of a surprise.
Are being overrun at launch.
Hmm.
You're right. I know. I think they are.
It's their fault. They're mistaking X for an airport, you know, announcing their departure. The only reason why they're doing that is, well, the reason's actually very simple.
But I don't think that's what
It's because they want other people to do it, and they want to put pressure on Twitter to censor
I
things
guess
that
right
they don't
after
agree with.
shot, I have to
That's the
holy
reason
shot
why.
you
And
first.
they are misjudging
to get
their influence
the-
as celebrities
buff.
into thinking that they can stop
And
people
then
from like doing
my
this.
heel should be
I mean,
higher.
I feel like again, if you
So
think
what
Twitter
happened
isn't
here
the
is
most
that the
important
shot
platform on the
went
internet,
off,
well,
and my
maybe
first
YouTube is,
heel
right? YouTube's just so much bigger. But if you think Twitter isn't massively important,
didn't get.
why did Joe
the effect
Biden
I wanted.
announce that he was leaving the presidential race on Twitter and Twitter only?
It is. You shouldn't play.
I think it's because it matters. It matters a lot.
I think we're gonna do like 2 more
Twitter is
polls
small
and
outside
then,
the US comparatively.
go
Yeah,
normal.
and I'm only speaking, by the way, whenever I'm talking about any of this stuff, I'm only speaking from the perspective of an American. Like, I
We
can't
also
know
wanna
what it's
clear
like
this
in
shit.
Europe. because I'm not in Europe. But in America, yeah, Twitter is massive.
I mean, it's a good tuned fight
Celebrity
and
hurts
with
itself in its
mechanics and
confusion.
shit,
Yeah,
but
true.
There's
A lot
mostly
of
a
people
clear
that don't
fight,
speak their mind.
boss.
Do you know how many artists that have reached out to me that are like fucking hippies,
Once
man?
everyone is
like
somewhat
artists,
better geared in
like
finance knowledge, at
musicians,
least, then
comedians
it should be a lot easier.
that thanked me
Yeah,
for
but this fight is
endorsing
just
Trump
a new
because
Barack
they
of
can't
Cataclysm.
do it.
So
They said they want to, but they
just
don't.
I think
your
there's a lot
killers
of
can, like,
Trump
figure out the
supporters
way
that
to
are
make
in
it
the
work.
closet.
yeah.
And they don't want to come out of the closet because they're afraid that people will
I mean,
just dogpile them and
80%
hate them.
after just
I
over
can see
1
that.
We
million.
I think
should
so.
be ready.
Want to be attacked. They can't say it. They
Yeah.
think the country's going in the wrong
I mean,
direction. They
it
think
doesn't
this
seem that we
control
will
of
go
social
foreign range
media
at
by
least.
the government, which we would have had pretty much fully if it wasn't for Elon buying Twitter. That this is a dangerous precedent to set, whether it's a right-wing government or a left-wing government, and that what you see that's happening in the UK, where people are being imprisoned for tweets and fake.
Just know. Lava ticks for 600
Hey, you got a
damage.
license for that tweet,
Imagine
mate?
them running RFC.
How the
for
fuck
the
did they
first
let that
time,
happen?
And then jumping in thinking it's gonna function like water.
How did you let that? It's so ridiculous.
Right? You just need to know.
That actually is happening? Yes, it is.
On hardcore
It's crazy.
Facebook posts.
Yeah, in the
fucking
UK, in the
crazy.
UK
Yeah.
is the part that's mind bending about it.
Yeah.
Mind bending. The
like
whole
this
thing
is in
is nuts,
China,
and
in
it's
North
a
Korea.
dangerous path that we were on. We were on that path. Trump has vowed to have free speech become a very important part of what he's standing for, and that this censoring of information needs to stop, and that we need to stop all government influence in what people have.
Well, the reason why people want censorship is because their ideas can't exist in the public space. They can't actually address things or talk about their ideas in a big way. And so what they do instead is they have to shut down everybody else who's talking about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
that alone.
That shouldn't be as revolutionary as it is.
I know it should be a core tenet of what I mean. It's essentially the First Amendment.
You know, and
a lot of people don't understand that, and I think that's the reason Twitter is non-existent by normal people in Europe. Oh yeah, well, I mean, in Europe that's different. I don't really, I don't live there. I have no idea. Paul, how many people actually think half this lib shit and you'll get a massive majority against it? We're following the 1984 rulebook carefully in the UK? Yeah, I think so. Don't you think there are certain scenarios where censorship is good? Well, of course there are. Like, for example, you're censoring real-life threats and calls to violence. I think that's very fair and that's okay. But in a general sense, no, I'm not a supporter of censorship. I think in like 99.999% of people, right? Yeah, inciting violence, doxing, and maybe two other things, right? Like saying
From
things
here?
or posting content that's, sexual in nature about underage
It was
people.
like 5 years away.
And maybe something else. I can't think of it. Right? So yeah, censoring, scamming people, right? Stuff like that. But otherwise,
you're not
what a
up
crazy
for
take.
soap
I know.
contest, that doesn't
And
matter if you
I
get
think that's the way
commented
a
or
lot
not,
of
right?
people. That's why they
Yeah,
arrested
it's
us.
sealer. It
Oh, I
also
don't know
reduces
about
healing
that.
dot.
It depends.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
true,
there's been people arrested for all kinds of
But like,
stupid
what the
stuff.
fuck?
It's a really
Yeah, it
slippery
was
slope.
quite
No,
far
it's
away
not.
even.
I feel like it's really not.
That was from like
Who's it a slippery slope
Bobby
for?
to
I
me
think
right
that
now.
in a lot of cases, it's very obvious
even
what the
further away.
difference is. Yeah, I'm very confused by that.
Very strange.
Let me see if I can find some more of this stuff too, because obviously there's been a lot of these things to talk about. Oh, that's some
Yeah, but
fucking
being
awesome
at like
They try to get through everything else. There's so
64%
many
is
fucking
not good.
things People send me. It's hard for me to keep
Yeah,
up with
you're
it all.
not used
Where
to
is
being
this?
a resto shaman.
That's why they were being arrested.
Well,
not really the
problem
best
is you
here
don't have
either.
for
the
saying
chance
things that were
here
just
for
stupid,
self-recovery,
right? Not necessarily just
maybe have
what do you call it?
each 30 seconds
Just
maybe enough
inciting
time
violence.
or
I think that also,
space
like,
for
if
one
you
lightning
interpret
bolt,
that
and
in a
that's
very
not giving
broad
that
way,
much
it can
at
also
the
be
moment.
problematic. Because at that point, it's
I'm
like, okay,
throwing
anybody who has an opinion about this is bad.
greater heal
I mean,
lightning
come
bolt,
on, that's
greater
too
heal
much.
lightning bolt.
You think that based on what? Yeah, I
that
don't
when
think
when
so.
your stack starts to become
And
high,
they
you
still
can
haven't arrested Smart
use
Schoolboy.
an
Oh
AMS.
yeah, I remember him. Tower UK video is good. I know it's
I'm
such a
thankful
long
for
video.
the
I really want to watch it,
factors on this.
but it's just so fucking long.
I get to build up a
That's
lot
the
of
reason
stacks.
why I haven't done it. It's
so
just
I'm looking
brutal.
forward to watching the.
It's not true. Do you think it's possible for the
Lightning
The
bolt
lot
gave
chapter.
lightning
to
bolt
abuse the
gave
power? It
gave
absolutely
me
is.
53k
And this is a
mana
huge
back.
problem that a lot
Yeah.
of people have is that
Still
I love
basically
how our
what
other healers
happens is
had
that
duplicates
a
of their
person
characters
gets in
so that they
control
could
of
practice
something,
with us here.
and then afterwards they
having
don't
two
think any of
healer
them
stocks.
people.
Leo does.
Fresh off the
He's practicing
presses.
on 10
Moments ago, Todd
Yeah,
Black
but
over at Game Ranks. I almost
he
said
doesn't need a
GameX
third
rank.
practice.
I don't know
Yeah,
why,
but may
Game
I
Ranks.
say something before we
He
close?
just posted an
Never
article
mind.
saying Assassin's Creed Shadows will apparently
Never
have
mind.
aggressive microtransactions planned via Battle Pass.
Wow. Was about to cancel, but didn't make it in time.
Here with your G2G order. Okay. Well, this is dumb. God damn it.
This is a single player
Ah,
game.
fuck.
Why the
Can't
fuck do you need a battle pass? What are we doing? Ubisoft said it's not true. Wait a minute.
Clear.
Wait a minute. Where?
Inferno.
Where? Because if it's not true, we'll look at something else. No, it's okay. No, this is good because like we can go on something else. If it's fake news, we don't want to be looking at fake news.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Sometimes there are dodge
posted
streaks
on
or
Games
parry
Radar
streaks, and
Plus.
sometimes everything
Okay.
goes through. This is so horrible.
Let's take a look at it right now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I should have managed better.
Games Radar
When my
Plus,
stack,
Ubisoft,
so we have 15
Assassin's
seconds where we
Creed,
heal a lot,
Battle Pass.
and I'm supposed to.
Ubisoft kills
Oh, I didn't have Soulstone.
inaccurate rumors around Assassin's Creed
Any
Animus Hub. Rewards are entirely
But
free.
it's
no
pretty
paid
funny
sub
since
or
because
battle pass,
before I
and
died,
no
your holy
extra
light was
cost.
64k each.
Ubisoft steps in
You're
to
even
set the record
126k. And the last that I got
Okay,
was like
well, there we go.
7.6k.
Problem fucking
Yeah, that's
solved.
because I have
So
to
it looks
manage
like
it
none of
better.
this is true,
So to get
and
the
it
buff
didn't
up
actually
again,
happen.
I have to put
Absolute
up
fucking
Holy
W.
Shard.
Should we VIP this guy?
For a fast trigger.
Yeah, we'll VIP.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
we'll
so
give this
the
guy VIP.
your buff
Why not?
went out.
Yes, so when
Good
it
one.
goes out, I want
There we
something
go.
fast
W
on him
chatter,
to
absolutely.
get the buff
Yeah,
right
we
up
always
again.
love to see that because
I
that way
can
we
keep
don't
healing.
fuck around with it.
I'm
we
able
don't
to
waste
keep
time looking
my
at
mana by
bullshit
just
that
spamming the
didn't
tank with Holy
actually
Light.
happen. Yeah, so I think that's a huge thing.
As you can see, 126k. It's not bad.
Oh boy. I don't know what this is going to be. I want to watch it. 30 minutes saved. If you
What's the
think I would watch a
difference
22-minute
here?
video in 30 minutes,
No
you
bees.
are so
Countdown.
dumb.
Yeah.
You are
No
dumb,
countdown
bro.
and
Like,
no
what do you mean?
afflicting debuff.
And obviously a lot less
I've been playing
damage.
this game a lot.
Yeah.
We still need to do the
I
same
have
thing.
been
Yeah, but
fixated
a lot less
on this
damage.
game. And when I say
But
I've
will
been
be
playing
still
this game a
incoming a
lot,
bit. No worries.
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean to say
yeah.
is that
But
I have
maybe will
324
my mana
hours
will
on
last
this game.
entire fight.
Okay, but Leo wanted to say something before.
Half of that was AFK.
Yeah, like doing the healing you
But
guys
half
are
of it
doing
wasn't.
are completely wrong.
I
For
just left the
example,
game.
during Decimation Blade, you don't need to keep the tank
The
top.
story is
You
so
just
good.
have to keep the tank above
I haven't finished
10%
it yet.
and
I'm like 2
190k
days away from
damage.
finishing it.
So actual
Yeah, I'm on the
Decimation
hardest
Blade
difficulty,
happens
yeah.
every 2.4 seconds every attack. So you need to use one like big heal, like for Holy Paladin, Divine Light. For Astro Shaman, I don't know, but I'm using Greater Heal as Disc Priest, and it's more than enough because it hits at least 190k on 10 man. So the thing is that either
That's not
keep,
right, Leo.
yeah, it
It
is.
hits for 90% of my HP.
Yeah, but the minimum damage it does is 190k. And if just keep the tank above the 10% and 190k health at the same time, because it's not if the tank is not going to
I'm gonna show you guys
get crit or like get killed if he has more than 190k health and 10% HP. So you don't have to keep the tank topped all the time. Just keep it above 190k and 10%.
Of absolute.
So like when I was doing on this priest, I was critting greater heal like 400ks, and it was one of them was enough for the tank to survive the Decimation Blade. And like if actually you're timing your death strike well, you can basically heal yourself up once for one attack from Decimation Blade, because death strike does enough healing that will get you above 10% and 190k health.
Yeah, the heals went like 50k each death strike plus the shield.
Yes,
like
that's
that.
why I said Destiny used to use Divine Light, and I don't know was the same thing for Rest of Shaman, because that has longer cast time and the medium mana cost, which is much better than using a low mana
fire damage reflected.
Healing spell. So you don't like the only time you actually need to pump the tanks is during the Infernal Blades. For the rest, like one big heal should be enough to keep the tank alive every 2.4 seconds. So you're wasting a lot of mana. So you don't need to spam quick heals on the tank, because of course you're going to gloom super fast.
Yeah, I don't think I used any healing surge. I only used greater healing wave.
Yeah. So you need to use the longer cast time, big heal, and medium mana cost. Single target heal. And
if you do it right as a shaman, there is no slow heal in that case. With a tidal wave, you have the big heal on 1.5 seconds, something around that.
And of course, it scares super well with the rest of Shaman Mastery that you will heal more the lower the health is on the target.
Oh,
so
right,
as a rest of Shaman, you should need one big heal between Decimation Blade attacks. Only one. You don't need to keep the tank pop. And Flushy, you can use Vampiric Blood as well to help them out, because that increases your health, so it's easier to get the percent. And also you receive 25% increased healing. And as far as I remember, that has quite a short cooldown. It's like 1 minute or something, or 1 minute and a half.
Exactly. Now I have it ready and I had it up.
Okay, I'm just saying. So, you guys have to watch out for it, and yeah, proc it with instant casts like Word of Glory, Poly Shock, Riptide, and that should be more than enough. Keep the tanks up.
Hours was like, wow, our country is really racist.
Yeah.
And also, what was really funny is that they have this.
You have to explain.
I guess.
They have
Let's
this
kill him normal.
That's gonna get taken out of context. They have
Good
this
input,
fantasy book
definitely.
in this like fantasy world, and the fantasy in this world is like our real
Don't
world.
ask me
So
food.
it shows like a picture, and it's like
buildings and
like you know real life building. It's like the modern metropolis, and they're all like, yes, in this fantasy world, racism doesn't exist and everyone gets along, and there are no wars being waged. And I was just like,
that's crazy, right?
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
It's like, is this the name of the game?
Yeah, it didn't actually happen that way.
What are you trying to say here?
Fantasio is identity politics explored, right? Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is that I think that metaphor is like the immediate refutation of anybody's agenda that people don't like politics in games. I think it is like the immediate proof that that's actually not what the problem is. That's never been what the problem is.
What?
It's always been about the
Bro,
way that it's
chill out.
delivered.
That was some dumping deep, yeah.
I don't want to say
70k
the
DPS.
racist world or the non-racist world.
The racist one.
The racist.
But I have
yeah,
to chill a bit on my
So
rune
it's like,
use.
so it's like a lot of fantasy
I'm
worlds
up
where it's
for
like
the
there's
ride.
different races of the species of humans and like anthropomorphs and like all that kind of stuff. And there's obviously like very much like a you're that species, you're worse than I am, or like I'm better than you are. And there's like a clear like racist.
There's a racial tier list in Metaphor ReFantasio. There is.
Oh, I'm going all
It's
the
a
way up
tier
north
list. And they talk about, that's like half of the game.
So is that?
Yep.
So like what? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of the non-racist world in this context?
So
to give them something to strive towards.
Yeah.
Which is our world.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're
So
the
they're-
goal is trying not to be racist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in
And
there,
how many hours in this game?
I think it's estimated to be. It's over 100 hours. I've heard. So it's like a Persona game. I'm 40.
It's a
Like,
lot.
see, I don't want to say too much because throughout the game, obviously, because you're only 3 hours in, right?
Yeah.
So you've only gotten like the
I just vibe checked
baseline.
it. I just vibe checked
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I'm 40 hours in, and they've definitely kind of explained a lot more of what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, that
And
was
obviously, I
unexpected.
don't want to say it because it's good
Yeah,
to go.
this
I feel like
decimation
there's,
blade,
like, with
this
this
one
game,
strike
there's, like, a
hit
couple
me
of
with,
really
what
big
is that,
reveals.
700k?
And like points where it kind of opens the story up in a really
That
big
was a
way.
single one?
And it's so fucking good. It's shorter than Persona.
And how
5.
much
I have no
HP
idea.
did you have when he hit you?
This blind, but there's like, it's not just like, oh, we're a
It was
racist world. Let's strive to not be a
180k
racist world. It's
overkill.
not that.
I'm sure there's some people who argue we would like to.
Let me check. What is that? Like 600k, something like that.
Okay.
Fantasy world, there is like
Nah, must be more.
like,
Bullshit.
religious like group that's like, oh no, we would like to keep it the way it is.
Think my heal.
Yeah, or 600k, 630k, something like that. So this 10% spread seems not to.
So maybe if
not
the
to work.
heals
Yeah, I have to
landed.
be full since 90%, stay 90%.
They're actually just terrible. But like they're terrible in a way that it's not like, because you know how like a lot of
Leo got
Western
an
developers,
maybe?
they use like the church being
okay, don't bother.
bad. It's like basically what you're telling us is that you didn't like going to mass as a kid, right? It's like done in a very patronizing way. This is so good.
Okay, it says Balrog's melee strikes do no physical damage, but instead inflict shadow damage equal to 90% of the target's maximum health. But always at least 250k damage. This damage cannot be resisted or mitigated. Yeah, so the tank has to be topped, otherwise it won't work.
I think the in-game tooltip is wrong because it says 250k both on 10 and 25.
Yeah, but I thought it's current. I was like 90% sure it's current health.
Okay.
The 90% usually hit. Since
Yeah, because if it was current health, it wouldn't kill the target.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it's current maximum health. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Not the life what I have. Otherwise, it would be just 10%.
Yeah, exactly. Then it wouldn't
hit.
kill you. If you had 10k, it would do 9k.
No, but no. Okay, now you don't understand.
Yeah, that's what I said. If it was the current health.
Yeah, if it was the current health,
Yeah.
the Leo's tactic would work because it says 90% of the target health, but always at least 250k damage. So Leo's tactic would be to keep the target above 250k damage, and then it would work.
And I think that the best narrative of
It
the
doesn't.
Yeah, but that I have to be at 91% health if that thingy hits. Otherwise, I'm dead just in case I don't dodge or parry
it
it.
is the best narrative that I played.
That's also how I remember it. So this 10% thingy or this minimum amount of health thingy, this is not working out, I guess.
Basically, by befriending them, you
So those come full pump, but add all cooldowns up for you. So since I can't use the damage by anything.
So the concept is really cool, and like visually speaking, I don't know how they keep cooking, but it's one of the most beautiful games I've seen.
I completely agree with that, by the way. Like the art and everything for the game is fucking insane. It is so good. Oh my god.
Straight up noob is where we should
Count
be
this
scared.
Persona 6.
It is.
Basically,
It's insane.
It's what I saw a Donkey's video on it this morning, and, and I think he said like it's like they combined Persona with Persona. It's like shit, he's right.
Some are saying it's too easy.
Yeah, very good.
The game is not too easy. Yeah, I think that the difficulty for the game is very fair and reasonable. But if you, and this is the same with any video game.
The decimation blade, it's only one hit, right?
No, 3 in a row.
3.
The game, no matter what.
Jesus Christ.
Like for example,
how long
Dark
time
Souls
between
1,
each?
There's a way for you to
3
kill
seconds.
every boss in one hit. That doesn't make the game easy.
Okay.
So the Inferno Blades hit
Except that fucking
not
dragon.
that hard,
Well,
but
even
faster.
The dragon, there's
But
ways
that I
to take
can
advantage of
mitigate
it,
with
right?
the AMS, at least
Hard
half of
mode,
them.
one mob can
I mean, if
insta-kill you.
it's
Yeah,
3
exactly.
seconds
Like
in
hard
between,
mode,
that means
so
I
basically
can't
the way the
I
game
can't
works is like
use
you're running around
Riptide,
in the
Greater
overworld,
Heal, Greater
and
Heal,
you can do, like,
Riptide,
kind of like a
Greater
very,
Heal,
very
Greater Heal.
rudimentary Souls-like
Because that would be
combat
more than
system
3 seconds.
Where a mob will have like a little bright flash, and then you have to roll or dodge. the
Yeah,
attack,
let's see how that
right?
works out. You have also
And
my
if
passive
they hit
healing
you with
in
the
that
attack,
case, but
they
that strikes.
initiate the turn-based combat.
I
wonder
also
if-
run
and
my,
then they
my
get
dodge
their
string
turn
extra
first,
for that,
rather
and you
than
have
you
an
getting your
additional
turn first.
25% plus
And
heal.
in hard mode,
that
if
time.
one
Yeah.
of those mobs hits you,
You can
there
try,
is a very good chance that at least one of your characters
try
will
like
die.
maybe one healing surge,
crazy.
one greater heal.
Yeah, it is really, really hard.
4, 3.
What do you think of the music in it?
Oh, so good. I mean, Meguro Shoji is like the GOAT when it comes to like video game composers, and like it's not like the kind of jazzy style that they had in like the past Persona games. It's like very much like fantasy, but also
as Kevin would say, it's biblical.
Oh, it is biblical.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
Bro, that
bloody
battle
brilliant.
music where that guy drops bars in Latin or
No,
whatever.
and I'm just like, let's go!
I gotta hear this.
It's so sick. The battle music for this is so sick. But yeah, I don't know, just like I think again, like one thing I also really appreciated is that like it's like not as easy as Persona, I would say, because like Persona, especially when you compare it to like Shin Megami Tensei, like Shin Megami Tensei was very like grind intensive, where it's like if you don't grind and if you don't strategize going into a battle, then you just get completely like one-shotted. Whereas like
34 non-WoW sweats and 19 sweats. All right. Undead spreadsheet. I think Sardako's the first one to make one of these. It's just sweaty. Like it's no fun, no bullshit.
Persona is a little more lenient on that, where it's like even when you're playing in normal difficulty, if you make a little bit of a mistake, you can still kind of recover and learn from it within the same battle
Healing's
without
not
dying.
enough.
Whereas Metaphor ReFantasia, at least from my experience, is like kind of in between. So it's not as grindy and difficult as Shin Megami Tensei, but also like I'm at a point now where I need to start grinding a little bit, because otherwise I'm going into these battles, I'm getting just fucking one-shotted.
Are you playing normal mode?
I'm playing normal mode, yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Fluxy.
What the hell is he doing?
And I keep changing where I'm moving the line.
What the fuck?
If Shroud's never leveled in hardcore, I
In
don't know.
normal mode, I'm like, man, these battles are actually really fucking tough.
Right.
And, like,
I'm
and you
confused.
really have to strategize being like, what combination of classes you need to go with, because different combination of classes, you can unlock extra skills
Who
that
is talking?
you
Hold on.
use together. And some of those skills are like a make or break for some battles. It's like if you don't have a particular set of classes, you just cannot beat a boss.
Okay, now the big one
So,
come.
Yeah, I
it's
know
cool.
that.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm
So that's
on
been
though.
consuming my life.
Oh,
Yep.
Good luck.
And
Chris.
will probably continue to consume my life until I finish it.
Well, I'm surprised you already put 40 hours
Dodged
in,
it.
considering
One
it's only
got
like
me off.
4 days old.
I know.
And
Come on,
I've been
that's
playing,
good.
like, yeah, the day it
Didn't
came
make it
out,
up
I think
on
I
my
played
own.
for like 15 hours.
Close but not complete.
Literally,
Whenever I took a day off the other day, I played it probably straight for 10 hours. Actually, not straight. I think I had to do something in the middle of the day, but I came right back and I started playing again.
I downloaded it the night before.
Yeah.
I woke up, played it until night.
Bro.
So good.
Bro's an addict. You don't know.
Should have streamed it, Joey. Should have streamed it.
No. Dude, no. You know, more than anything, those games just don't do well on stream.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not that good to watch
I'm
on
enjoying
stream.
it.
He's right about that.
Passive income.
Absolutely.
Just play video games,
Don't run in.
but turn on the camera.
But turn on the
Just
camera.
turn on the camera.
Yeah. Never interact with chat.
That's basically what I've been doing lately with this stupid factory game. I'm fucking addicted
Not really a
to.
stream game, though. I don't think
Satisfactory
so.
game. Satisfactory.
But
Alright.
I did want to watch this because I'm really glad to see it. I think they're probably just going to be talking about another game now. But anyway, I was really glad to see this because I feel like a lot of people don't realize how big this game, like how good this game is. And like, I like trying to promote and talking about like good games. Because like the thing with Metaphor, what's kind of crazy about it is that if you actually look at like how many people are playing it, let me see here. There we go. It's not like a huge game, right? It only had 85,000 peak players. I think this game deserves a lot more than that. I really do. And so that's why I wanted to show it. Less than Veilguard. Yes, exactly. I tried the demo. It's a very, very
It's
good game.
supposed to deal 90%
And, like,
of his maximum
again,
health.
I think that the story, it's
So
I'm
not
playing on
taken
PS5.
passive.
Yeah, I
It's
hope so.
working
There's
as
the video
supposed.
right there.
So if he's
I'm not
at
into
91%,
turn-based.
he's gonna
I'm
be
not
reduced
into
to 1.
turn-based either. I don't really like doing turn-based, but
But it also depends on his
I
max
will
health.
play
It's
it
minimum
because it's like, you know
190k.
what?
Yeah, but I'm
This
way
is
ahead.
really fun.
If
The
he
game is
chooses
good,
that for
and it's
second or
worth doing.
third, not
That's
for
the
first,
reason why.
then
Good game. Yeah, that's all
I'm way
that
over
matters, is if
this.
it's a good game.
My 90%
I said that
is,
before I played Persona. Yeah,
is
like
definitely
well, it was,
always
you
more
know,
than
for
this
me,
190k.
you want to know what the actual gateway drug was for me?
All right, yeah. So
Honkai
if
Star Rail.
Yeah, with a second stack, it's
That's
already
really what
more.
it was. I started playing Honkai Star Rail, and I just got totally fucking. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
worst case, I just
invested,
wonder
like,
if it might make
I
sense.
was like, oh, I'm not going to play
playing that
turn-based.
two-tank.
This happened, and I just started playing it. That was it. And I know
Is
a lot of
it-
people are
it's
saying,
impossible
in
to
Baldur's
get
Gate 3,
you
I'll
to
say it
full
again, I'll
health.
remind you guys, that Did you get Kafka? I did. I do have Kafka.
4,
I do.
3.
I stopped
I'll try
playing
to
when
do
like
better.
2.0 came out, and I came back for a little while, and I got Acheron, and then like maybe one other character, and that was it.
Plant grabber. Magic liquid.
But yeah, it's like doing math, you get addicted. It's not even like me getting addicted. It's just that like I really liked the game. I thought it was really fun, man. It was that simple. Do you still play Wuthering Waves? No, I stopped playing it. The reason why is that I beat it. Like I 100%ed all the zones. I beat all the bosses.
Hopefully he can.
I completed all of the tasks.
Why would he fucking not do
I
that?
did all the things. I win. That's about it, you know? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3? Oh yeah, I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 when I finish every other turn-based game. So I have to play every other turn-based game that's ever been made, and then after I do that, then I'll be ready to play Baldur's Gate 3. That's just the way it is.
They can restore it. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'm definitely scared about like us turning into Nazi Germany.
This shit is about survival.
All right, it should be fine. He's got a copy.
Nazi Germany.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show it on stream anymore.
Right.
Is the troll one locked? How do I see if it's locked? View.
Remember what I was saying before about people dialing up the rhetoric? That's crazy. Wow.
For a lot of people.
He doesn't stand for women. He doesn't stand for people of color. So honestly, I think Trump being president, it just means like the end of all of us having rights.
It's black people.
What do they think he's got? Like, that's... Oh my God. Like, the end of rights, yes. How do you believe this? Brain rot, yes.
White people, immigrants, that's all poor. That shit about everybody vote who was poor.
When was America ever great?
This is unplayable.
Turn the clock back on certain things that aren't progressive that I'm not in support of. So I feel like I have no words right now, to be honest. What do you think, sir?
I'm not the biggest Kamala Harris fan. I'm not a fan of her stances on Palestine and her history as a prosecutor. But I feel like even among black people, nobody was really that crazy about Kamala Harris. I know that a lot of my friends didn't vote because of that. They didn't vote because of the situation in Palestine. But we can't afford.
I didn't have the money for it.
Cost them
Fuck.
a lot. That probably cost them the most voters. Is like the fact that they were still like kind of trying to play positive with Israel. I think that that cost them probably the largest amount of people. Because I saw on Twitter all the time, there were people that were posting when like the election happened. They were like, yeah, I just voted for Jill Stein. Or like, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris because of like Palestine.
I think we need to use
No,
two
it didn't.
tanks.
You're clueless? No,
He's
I really
trying
think
to
it had
get
a huge
you
impact.
up.
I really do. There's a lot of people that care about that issue. Twitter ain't real. I didn't say it lost the election for her, but I think that it definitely had a role to play. There's a lot of people that care about it, absolutely, and it's especially true. And
Well,
here's
me
the
being
problem, is
offline
that
isn't
the
really
alignment
helping.
Of the people that care, there's been a lot of younger people and people that are like more progressive-minded that care.
What, you
and
were
those
during
are
the
the
pool
same
or what?
people that
No,
are like
like
kind
in
of
the middle of
guaranteed
the
voters.
oh,
So
fine.
like if you're
Got
losing your
disconnected.
base on that level, you've got a huge problem.
The Trump presidency. So I'm
So
nervous
other than
for
that,
the
it's
future as
pretty
a whole, but
fine
you know.
It doesn't mean that
Good
things
one.
can't get better.
Okay,
I
just
think
get
the people
disconnected,
are
we might have
moving in
killed
one direction despite the fact the government may be moving in
No,
another
because I
direction.
couldn't
I always have faith in the
keep him
people
topped
'cause
off.
There's still laws intact. Like this is still
Yeah.
democracy. Yeah, no, the world is not gonna
Thank
go.
God.
Healing that amount is.
Thank fucking God.
And
No, it ain't gonna be the end of the world.
Nope,
it's
she's
gonna be
gone.
the stop of the progression of some, and it's gonna be the spark of the progression of others.
So
that are
that's
already
why we need
ahead.
off
All right,
tank.
we are at Howard University.
Okay,
It's
but
a
we're
very
not solving
prestigious
the second
HBCU
person.
here in Washington, D.C.
So historically black college, right?
Yeah,
just
then we
means
need another
historically black. It
rotation.
doesn't mean only black. Actually, historically black colleges are the only universities within the history of the U.S. that don't have a history of discriminating
true.
based on
Makes sense.
color,
Yeah.
creed, culture, and it's really cool because it was founded by Union General Oliver Otis Howard, 1867.
Yeah, then
and it
let's
was the
just
daughters
put
of those
Boom
Union
Nooks and
soldiers
Bunbury
who
together
were
and
white women who were the
that
first
one
students.
Kamala Harris was supposed to deliver
You
what
don't
appears to be
need,
like an address to the nation or a victory speech
replacement or
at the
something.
amphitheater right here, but
People are not dying.
This was bad.
Shaman.
This was real bad. Oh man.
Can we have repair mount again?
Oh my fucking God.
How are shamans that bad?
the vice president tonight.
Seems like everybody's walking away at the same time. She currently has, I think,
this means
210
Bobby, you
electoral votes,
pull.
and Trump has
Oh, they're gonna
240,
check your
something like
health
that. So
depending
spirits
on
are pretty
your
low.
stacks.
Hopes are
One is
definitely
enough, but I think
dwindling.
you need
So
at least
we're gonna
2.
talk to a few people and see how they feel and
As soon as
why
you
they
have
left the
those,
speech.
then
It's not looking too hot right now. It's not over, but you know, it's just.
And then you
I
taunt
don't
on the
feel like
decimation
I want to go to
plates.
school tomorrow. We're both PhD students, so I wanted to work at the
Let's see how that
Department of
comes.
Education, big Republican.
Jack of all trades compared to Druid.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, you can try to boomnox, but you don't have to.
Real bad news on that one.
Get a big fucking
Oh, jeez.
I don't.
Push is to get rid of that.
And I'm going to close the
Are you stable
Department
now?
of Education
Yeah.
and move education back to the states.
For the uninformed viewer, like, what's their motif behind taking away the elements of the Department of Education?
They just, I think they think it's like a waste of money and resources.
What do you study, man?
I study U.S. history.
What's your favorite chapter of U.S. history?
I guess what most people consider like the Gilded Age and Progressive Era. So that's like between 1877 and like maybe like 19.
Oh, you have to stop attacking, otherwise I will never get the chance to soak stacks. You already have 3 no from them.
to 77, and then the Gilded Age and Progressive Era is right after that.
There was the era of terror inflicted after Reconstruction, wasn't there?
Yeah, so that's why I said it's known by most people as the Gilded Age and Progressive Era, but honestly, I study African American history. That's my specialty.
That wouldn't be ready.
And that's considered the nadir of American race relations, and that's like the darkest period of like race relations in American history.
Yeah, because the South Carolina State Senate was like, what, half black in 1880?
Yeah,
People don't
during
understand
Reconstruction.
In 1880? What the fuck? I didn't even know that. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
So
crazy.
what do you think is the most important element of U.S. history to teach young people, black
He's
or
hyped
white?
about the history. Smile. Yeah.
Someone's gotta do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's awesome.
I think it's that U.S. history is not centered around a bunch of great men like the presidents. You know, there's a lot more grassroots history, like history of the people, and you know, it's not just say like
Taught
learning
me,
about
last
like
one
white
coming.
people. It's you know everybody, Native Americans, African Americans,
Not happening.
Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, like all those stories matter. Like you got to understand all of it, and you really won't know the history of the country if you're not familiar with any of that.
I think that
Sure,
the,
that's
the
true.
slogan
Yeah, he's
"Make
right.
America Great Again" calls into question as it relates to people of African descent throughout the diaspora. When was America ever great? Determine what was the time frame that you would recollect that there was actually equal opportunity that was provided to all. And so I think if you're looking at the Reconstruction period, which was then followed by the Black
Yeah, the
Code,
CDs doesn't
whatever
help you on
gains
that
that
one, Bobby.
occurred
That's
during the
normal, since that's
Reconstruction
guaranteed
were
90% of your health, but you soak one stack at least too much, meaning your max health is even higher, and the tank and the healers have to heal more. So the goal is actually that you take 1 or 2 stacks, that you hit the minimum amount of health, what it does, that you can survive
That's
it in
a really
general,
good. I'm
and
gonna
then the
be
healers
honest. I
only
think
have
that's a really
to
good answer.
land 1 big heal on you to top you off.
Yeah.
Since the amount of damage what you take with only 2 stacks is way less
The reason
in
that I
comparison
continually
to me
bring
with
up the
having
Reconstruction
many
Era
stacks
is
on.
because that was the
But you
last
can't
time the
mitigate
US
anything of
actually
it except
attempted to
dodging or
implement a
parrying.
federal reparations program,
That's
not
how it
like
works.
the Uhuru style.
That's why you taunt those off,
$5
since
donation
the
model.
damage what you take is easily healable within a
But
certain amount of
administered by a
sparring.
governmental organization called Freedmen's Bureau, which no longer exists. Reconstruction basically began the same day the Confederate Army lost the Civil War to the Union, giving the federal government control over the
Just
southern
have to
states, where
overrun you and
approximately
threaten
4
in that
million
case.
slaves had just
But
been
they
freed.
will
The Freedmen's
put
Bureau
my
was tasked
rune
with helping
weapon
them
after
integrate
that.
into society as freemen, which obviously would be quite difficult given the fact that none of them had any land or any possessions. So they began by giving the men voting rights and enacting their famous 40 acres and a mule allotment to newly.
That's one thing
Yeah, I
people
did
might not know
twice
is that black
until I had
guys
him.
got a chance to vote before white women did, and women
Bobby
in
was
general
just
did.
over-aggroing
I got
so hard.
Magna.
Yeah, I remember reading that and learning that in school. I was like, damn, really?
The vengeance.
Emancipate
Yeah, yeah,
themselves. By 1875,
Exactly.
in states like South
Exactly.
Carolina, there was actually a higher proportion of black lawmakers holding office than there is today. And for a moment, it looked as if things were heading in a positive direction. But then, a small group of former Confederate soldiers who had formed a social club in Tennessee had an idea. That idea
Social club? Is that what they call it?
was to target, terrorize, harass,
Yeah.
lynch, and assassinate black politicians and anyone, black or white, who even considered voting for them. This group
Well,
was
and you
called
see why obviously this happened, right? Is that I personally think that this is the super
and
toxic,
tricks on Bobby.
mega corrosive racism.
On the poll, please.
Where like these people are seeing, you know, these black guys who they're like, oh well, these people are supposed to be slaves, and
Yeah,
now
give them a
they're
chance,
like
guys.
doing better than I am. And
Yeah, looks
instead
good
of
so far.
looking at themselves, they look at them and they use them as the villain. That's what happens. It's because of power? Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so.
Take it. The KKK, whose plan was made possible during the 1876 primaries.
That's a low IQ take. If you really think that that's not exactly what happened, I don't know what to say. I feel like it's so obvious.
Oh, wait, it's Inferno. You don't have to
Yeah,
think to taunt those.
This is exactly what happened. Yeah, it's still happening now. It happens all the time. Like, the majority of race conflict is, in a lot of cases, a metaphor for a class conflict. I think in most cases, it usually ends up turning into that.
Like, one of the punishment is...
In which, for whatever reason,
Even
the
now.
Freedmen's Bureau decided to withdraw troops from polling stations in the South, where they'd previously been protecting black voters from racial violence. The day the Bureau pulled the troops, the Klan put their plan into motion, and everyone knows what they did. I don't find it necessary to bring up individual instances of grotesque violence for a dramatic effect or anything like that, but it's important to note that the original purpose of the Klan was to terrify black voters into staying home during Election Day, and to run black politicians out of town with threats of violence. And it worked. By the elections of 1878, there was almost no black voters in Georgia, despite them composing a third of the state's population. And it's been undoubtedly proven by now that the then Democrat parties in states like Mississippi and Louisiana actually hired the Klan to terrorize black voters. And so
Jesus.
I gotta get it now.
I didn't even know that. What the
That's how it
fuck?
works.
Genocide? Yeah, that's bad, bro. Like, it's real bad.
So by 1880,
This is real
Reconstruction
racism?
was
Yeah,
over.
see, this is the thing, is I wish more people knew about this. Like, I didn't know a lot of these details.
You're healing the boss
but,
now, right, Asa?
I mean, man.
Yep.
Be careful with that.
History they never teach? Yeah, it's like, this shit is actually so bad.
The Freedmen's Bureau had closed, and every state in the South was under neo-Confederate leadership, who
Bobby?
swiftly passed something
This is another component that a lot of people might not know. Sorry, I keep pausing.
top.
Is that a lot of the statues of like Confederate leaders and
Dodged,
like, you know,
okay.
things
Third
that
one
are
is safe
like
as well, though.
monuments to the Confederacy, it's not like they happened right after the Civil War. It happened way later on, and some of them were put up as recently as like 1950.
I'm pretty sure Troll's probably the best.
the Black Codes, which limited Black Americans' ability to own property, conduct business, own firearms, and travel freely. It also enforced strict sundown laws related to vagrancy, which set the foundation for chain gangs, forced labor camps.
Sundown is that there's not any black people allowed in the town when the sun is down. In case anybody doesn't know, because he didn't say.
When you're finished soaking, Drachnas, can you do
While
the
the
mono
federal
here?
government was initially horrified at the unraveling of Reconstruction in the southern states, they would ultimately side with them in 1902 during Plessy versus Ferguson, defending segregation under the dubious separate but equal premise. The following 60-plus years are referred to as the Jim Crow era, which officially ended in 1964 with the Civil Rights Act.
This is Lyndon Johnson.
Yeah, get away from that.
To all of us to eliminate the last vestiges of injustice in our beloved country.
For some perspective, that means that the average current 22-year-old Black
No one knows
American's
that?
grandmother or grandfather was in 8th grade when Jim Crow formally ended in '64.
My dad remembers. He said that the water fountains, whenever he was a kid, he's 76. This is in Florida, right?
Oh, even with a G.
Jesus
It
Christ.
said white gentlemen and black men, and white ladies and
That's how
black
the
women.
mechanic in the end works also on Heroic. It's just like
He remembers that. It's
more
my
stuff
dad.
going on, but this 90% thing is actually in 25 minutes easier with if you have
So the
2 or
legacy of
3
Jim
healers
Crow
at a
and
time
the
on the
uncapped
tank.
promise of Reconstruction
He
is
said
still
that
The amount of health what you have there is the same, but
that the
amount of healing
old
what you have to
racist
deliver is
white
horrible.
ladies
Definitely
would hit 'em
a
with, like, parasols
gear
and
check
shit for drinking out
in
of the
some
Colorado
way.
fountain.
Yeah,
Uh,
Because he's
no,
like, oh,
not
well,
really.
you know, it's like
all
easier,
about
like there's
getting
somebody at the white
those.
one, so I'm gonna go to this one instead.
Healing stacks.
Yeah.
They troll them?
Yeah, but I
know,
was
it's
so close to
insane.
for a long time.
Bobby,
Yeah.
have you
Jim
ever
Crow and the
seen that
unkept promise of
fucking trinket?
Reconstruction
It's
is
dog
still
shit,
something
right?
that's very much alive.
And the destruction of different levels
Stackable
of
mastery?
what we
That
consider
trinket is dog
successful
shit pretty
black
much
towns
for
and cities,
blockers, isn't it?
which they use the highway bill.
Well, considering you have to use it the entire fight, so you can't like pre-pull with
I
it.
definitely believe in reparations.
Unless you can do periodic spell damage to yourself.
Reparations paid to
Yeah,
other
not
groups,
sure
whether
if
it be the Japanese
what is this
who were
mana
interned
regain
during
thingy?
World War
Hellfire.
II, whether it be levels of money
Maybe
that were provided
Hellfire is a
to
channel.
people
Well,
who were
it is
Jewish
periodic
during
spell
the
damage in
Holocaust.
one way.
I don't think they're going to be able to do like the thing is that the
Okay,
reason
who
why
wanted
the
that? Because
reparations
RC got
worked
cancelled.
for
It's
like
fucking
Japanese
bugged and
internment
I
camps
cannot
is
see.
because it happened to the
Flaxy
people
and
that were
somebody else.
explicitly put in the internment camps. And since a lot of this stuff is like really old, and the people that are alive now
bad
generally
for
were not the
Shadow.
actual
And somebody
victims
for the-
of
somebody
the
got hit.
discrimination.
Oh, I tried the
That's
cheat, man.
probably
Anyone
not
for
okay.
the boots?
Yeah, it's over
Yeah,
already.
it's-
There's
yeah, it's
always
too
a
late.
need
Male
to provide some level
agility.
of reparation when harm has been done. The question would be, what might be the right way and process to do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it was to be distributed on an individual level, it calls into question also financial literacy among the recipients. Because
Well, I think that it was done systemically, and so you need a systemic policy to address systemic racism and discrimination.
Kill the
would
dude
that look
first
like more
and just dodge
educational
the
investment?
I think education
cats,
investment would definitely be a
since
key
they're just
component of it.
jumping around.
I think that's the main component personally. Don't give a man a fish, teach a man to fish.
Are we going
I think that's the
homo on
reality.
heroic
Is
or
like if
normal?
you teach people and you educate
That one
them,
would kill on
then
heroic,
they
I
can
guess.
take care of themselves.
It's not a big thing.
Okay, then
That's what I
follow-up
would say.
question, do you want me in single target spec or cleave spec?
I think that we're at this
Most
particular
likely
juncture,
single target
there's
spec, since it's only the
additional levels of
illusions what you
discussion
have,
that's
and they
still
don't
being
have that much
ongoing
HP on
about the fact that it's needed. And to me,
I would love to
unequivocally,
try the
it is not
tactic
only needed,
on the
but it is owed,
stairs, but I
and
don't think we have time
subsequently we
to
just have to get to a place to be able to figure out what might be the best ways to be able to implement it.
Yeah.
Kind of
I don't
tactic
think
is
it's going
that,
to
just
happen.
for knowledge?
I think that if it was going
Not
to
the
happen, it
cheesy
would
one
have
that,
happened 100 years ago.
the one
Like
used.
it's just too far back
Kinda cheesy,
from
so
like
that
a
you
lot of the history of what happened.
stack and unstack pretty much
There's
every
no way it's going to happen.
Every spell.
I appreciate you.
before
From the
every
south or the East
spell.
Coast?
Pardon me?
From the south?
From the East Coast.
Okay, great.
What's
man.
your name?
Andrew Callahan.
Look, give me a thing for
It's and just like if you look up Channel
Give me a
5.
second. I'll
We
have
do
you
it
write
on the
down.
stairs, right?
What's up,
over
guys?
there.
Here at Channel 5, we want you to be safe, whether it be on the
It's a
streets of
VPN
Washington,
ad.
D.C. during the election,
It's a
or just
VPN
surfing
ad.
the
It's
web
an
Yeah, how
ad
do
for
you
a
handle the
VPN.
seats
or on
and
the
It's a
computer.
hun-
That's why we use
the orb stuff?
NordVPN.
You
NordVPN
know
allows
it.
you to
I
set
know
your
it.
IP address
Everybody
in
knew
any
it was
country
going to
you're in.
happen.
If you get the
And we
seats,
know
for
that in
example,
many
for on the
countries,
left,
the government
then
controls
the
the
right is on the right.
information on the internet.
And
So
other way,
you can set your IP address to various countries throughout the world, such
And
as
only
Yeah,
the
okay,
servers
then it's
go.
more the
Poland,
orbs, or don't they
Argentina,
hit
or
through the
El
wall?
Salvador, or South Africa, or Kazakhstan, and you can see what it's like to surf the
It doesn't
web
matter
as a
really if
person
they
who
hit
lives in
through
that
the walls or
country
not,
and is
because if
inside
the
their
orbs
data
are,
chamber.
let me
Oh boy.
put the marker.
NordVPN does so many things. but
If you
one of
got
my
orbs
Yeah,
over
okay, it doesn't
here,
matter where. Yeah, it doesn't matter where they spawn.
which
The
allows
tank
you to
position gonna
safeguard
fix
your
it. Yeah.
personal files and make sure they don't get taken by sketchy hackers and people who distribute
What's my
malware.
Don't we have any
You actually
disenchanter,
hard
by
drive
the way?
files. And I have more great news.
Unironically, it's
NordVPN's having a
NordVPN.
massive Black
Well,
Friday
this one.
sale. So if you want to
Yeah.
use my link,
Okay, who can call the...
Actually, yeah.
We're gonna do it the normal
you
way.
get a
Who can
huge
call
discount on
the
a 2-year
stack up
plan,
and unstack?
plus 4 free additional
can
months.
Who was doing it
Guess
then?
what? If
Okay.
you don't
I
like
have
it,
before.
there's a
Yeah, I
30-day
see it on
money back
Edgewood.
guarantee. Again, just go to
Say, I'm
www.nordvpn.com/channel5.
just saying, right?
I'm
If
gonna
you
put the
ask me
link
a
in the
question,
description
it's the
and
answer.
pinned comment. All right, guys.
Don't get mad at me.
Back to
You
the
need to
streets.
switch it to rogue if you want to do that.
As I walked through the Kamala Harris rally, most people had accepted that she probably wouldn't win
Everyone
the
here
presidency.
have
really
killed it
disappointed
on
in you.
Yeah,
rogue,
you
so
can
it shouldn't
say-
be a
Most
problem.
people had accepted that
Bro, you can tell she's
We're gonna
accepted
find
it.
out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, bro, like that's ooh, it's not good.
she probably wouldn't win the
Why
presidency.
does it show
I'm really
Tuss as a
disappointed
main
because I
tank?
didn't have enough time to register because Texas
No,
you have
it
to
shows me
register
as this is-
before 3 weeks
Oh,
before.
okay.
So I had to vote as a DC resident.
But still, some people held on to a sliver of hope.
Hey, we're coming back. We're down 20. We're down 20. We're down 20.
It's 210, 230. We
down
almost
20. We
back.
down 20.
Look. Kamala, she needs to win Wisconsin,
My parlay's so live.
Pennsylvania,
We my parlay.
Georgia.
Did you hear what he just said?
Can I like? I'm gonna move this.
Oh, she needs to win Wisconsin,
My parlay's so live.
Pennsylvania.
Down here. Get off my screen. I only need
Uh-huh.
the map. Know your place.
Yeah. Got it.
Georgia, and maybe Michigan. And we're in
It's
there.
crazy
Nobody
how
give no
much
fuck
betting
about
is
Nevada
now.
or
It's
AZ.
so popular.
Arizona. Fuck all that shit. We respect the people out there,
Yeah.
but nah, like
Stick up.
this is what matters. It's about what matters right now. We've been out here stressing all night. We need
Minus
a
700K?
second bottle
Yeah.
tonight. Like, we out here. But nah, look, I don't enjoy what Trump did to the Central Five.
He spent $85,000 on a full-page ad in the New York Times
Spread out.
calling for an execution.
Spread.
Any three of us could have been a Central Five in Manhattan. If that's how you gonna represent a large portion of America, I can't get behind that because that's the demographic that I'm a part of.
So you
We
feel
just
like on
have
a
to
moral
go
character
here.
level,
Rate
he's just
goes
bogus.
always
Yeah,
up to the door.
Everything Trump stands for, he
To the bridge.
doesn't stand for women, he
That area.
doesn't stand for people of color. So honestly, I think Trump being president,
just
it
go
just
past the
means
boss.
like the end of all of us having rights and being seen as human beings. And I feel like
It wasn't even on my bars, spaced out.
I think that might be a bit much.
Fucking right, I should.
Maybe it's just like a little bit much. I'm, you know, that's just a. Ooh, that's a bit. That's a lot.
To accept the quest, okay.
Wow. It's a bit dramatic. Yeah. A little bit
with Harris
dramatic.
as president, she her goal is to see everyone as people and help everyone.
When it comes to voting
I don't
for the
have to
president,
trump the
right?
boss, by
You're
the way. It's
voting
just
for
like
someone who's
swapping
going
in
to
and out
select the
most
heads
of
of
the
the
time.
Department of Agriculture, the Department of Commerce, and I
Okay, stack up.
believe that, especially with her, she would choose more qualified individuals.
I think as we get even closer and closer to like the end of the timeline and within which we can change the effects of climate change, another 4 years of Trump as president would be horrible for that. It would be horrible for the Middle East. It would be horrible for women's rights, for
Spread
protection
out.
for the LGBTQI. I don't think a Harris presidency would be perfect, but I think in every way possible it would be better than Trump. And that's the
I
whole
think that's the reason. One of the reasons why she lost is that everybody basically went into it assuming that it wouldn't be good, it would just be okay. I think that's a big reason. People didn't have like any real enthusiasm about it. They were just like, this is the next best thing.
issue. I feel like even among black people, nobody was really that crazy about Kamala Harris, but
Yeah.
it was just the fact that she was not Trump. And at the end of the day, you can't really run on being not Trump. You have to be more than that. You have to do more for everybody, not just black people, but everybody in general. Class issues matter a lot more, and people don't talk about class issues. People don't talk about imperialism. There's a lot of stuff that
Fucking based.
Stick up.
Absolutely fucking based. Thank God. Yep.
To get 60 ASAP.
people don't talk about, and they focus on the culture wars, but the culture is still very important. Me coming from like a Caribbean community, I'm really worried about like how people are gonna attack the Haitian community going forward. I really don't like it.
Bro, like that cats and dogs shit. Oh my God. In my opinion, I think that was the
They
dumbest
spread
part
out.
of the election.
0.5. I don't know what.
That was the dumbest part. Like, that was the one
Oh, one
part
more
that
it
I
is.
just thought was
Or no, we have this
so
one.
fucking stupid.
3, 2.
Do I farm?
It was the highlight. I think it might have been the best meme, but it was the dumbest, like, actual, like, sure, right? But, like, the reason why it's a meme is because it's funny that it's stupid.
Okay, thank God.
It was hilarious.
Rest
Yeah,
also.
wait, people are laughing at it.
Yeah, the cats and dogs shit is bullshit. You know, we all know it's lies, but
yeah.
regardless of who would have won, our country still would have been in crisis, and especially what's going on abroad in Palestine, in the Middle East, things would have not have been all well and good. But at the same time, with a Trump presidency, it makes it so much worse.
Jesus Christ.
But like I said, if Kamala had won, it still not would have been like an amazing outcome.
How much do you think the Biden administration's policy on Israel affected the current outcome today?
I definitely think that Kamala Harris capitulating to right-wing framework on issues
Yep.
is really what alienated people like the people that we know who were.
So she's saying the same thing I did. She said the same fucking thing.
And then
That's crazy, huh?
What dagger I'd use.
How about that?
Spread.
Just like absolutely not. I'm not gonna like. What are you talking about? You're gonna finish the wall? Like it just doesn't make sense. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? We have to tolerate
Okay,
lower
move
grocery
towards the
prices
bridge.
for a genocide in Palestine.
I know that a lot of my
Come
friends
put
didn't
over
vote
here.
because of the situation in
But we just
Palestine.
often move
I
them in.
personally
I love being. Oh man.
Alcor's razor, if your guild finds it, that's huge. If I can get Alcor's razor.
Oh
yeah.
shit! How about that? Damn, bro.
Fell
Woo.
Striker probably is good too.
This couple, yeah, wow.
Yeah, I can try and farm Fell Striker.
I love how people just won't. People see the writing on the wall and they just want to turn around. They don't want to look at it.
think it was still worth it to vote.
Facts. Trump presidency's nothing good, bro.
Oh, shit.
Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with clusters. 5 is the best number.
Next question. Did the world end 4 years ago?
No.
Okay, then.
You need to kill those spirits, Melise.
That's also just
So that's the way a lot of people see it. Yep.
Well, that's
No, I
fucking,
mean, he's right about
stick up
that.
that,
We're
but-
supporters. No, I feel like here's what's
I'm
kind of
definitely
crazy
scared.
about it,
Sounds
right?
too much HP
Is that
left.
you remember
Yeah,
the
no
way
time.
it was in 2016. A lot of y'all remember that.
Yep, not anymore.
People were losing their fucking minds. I feel like now people are like the amount of hysteria about this is
Trying to
way
jumping
way
is a no.
less.
That's it.
It was so much more
I
than
know.
before.
I was too
Yeah,
slow.
2016 was huge. It was massive, man.
Yes, alarm.
Yeah, not even 1%. Yeah, world is healing. I just feel
Yeah,
like I
we
think
have
also
the
one of
portal
the big
now.
reasons
Oh,
why
that's true.
is because people accepted that it
Also,
was
the
going
boss
to happen
bugged because
before
when
it
he
happened.
jumped on me, he immediately melee attacked me and I got one shot immediately.
So like everybody
Is
went
there
into
small
it
in
with
the
the
company still?
expectation
No,
that
that
like,
shouldn't
yeah, this is
happen, no.
probably what the outcome is going
Yeah,
to be. I'm gonna link you
it
guys
melee
this
hit
video.
me and killed me. I
Channel
got
5 is amazing. Make sure to give
160k
them a sub.
damage.
They had to
Or
rebuild
50k
their
damage
entire fucking
in
channel.
0.1 seconds because it
Are you
melee
guys
hit
at
me by
Core
jumping.
Punk? Maybe.
But the
I've heard
tanks
a
were
little
dead,
bit
so-
about that game. I didn't
That's
need a
why.
chance to launch it, but I
Sorry?
did see a little bit about
Tanks
it.
were
We
dead.
were dead
They
already,
can't win
that's
the
why
Electoral
it
College
hit
this
you.
time. As I said, I thought it would be really fucking funny if Trump lost the popular vote, but won the popular vote but lost the Electoral College. But yeah, that's not really going to happen. Obviously, it's not going to happen.
Have your tanks been
And
good, PS Hero? Have they like actually
God,
geared
the
optimally?
Mr. Beast crypto thing. I wonder what that really is.
Maybe that's
The
why
fall
it
of
wasn't
dollar
a
stores.
problem.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Are they getting rid of them?
Oh, hold on a sec. I should maybe switch my trinkets again.
What the hell is this?
And just wait for 3 Sunders.
Because, like, the Dollar Trees, shit there is still $1. You can buy, like, a toenail clippings there for $1 for each one.
I'll just auto attack until 3 Sunders.
There are over 36,000 dollar stores across the U.S. That's more than one store for every 10,000 people. These companies have long been Wall Street darlings.
During the Great Recession in 2009, 2010, both Dollar General and Dollar Tree were 2 of the best performing stocks in the S&P 500 in those 2 years.
Yeah,
The
sure.
share price for Dollar Tree and Dollar General, the 2 biggest
That's
players
really
in
good.
space,
Holy shit.
far outpaced the S&P 500.
God damn.
Jumping over 1,500% between 2008 and 2022.
Wow.
But over the past 2 years, the stocks of both companies have plummeted. And the outlook, at least in the near term, isn't showing promising signs of recovery.
They ruin
We had
communities.
this pretty good growth over a period of decades, but in the last decade, we've added about 50% more stores,
Yeah.
and that's brought a number of challenges.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have both cut guidance recently, which set off alarm bells for investors.
So what's happened to dollar stores? And what do these companies need to do to get back on track?
Yo, I'll tell you what the fuck happened is that I go to the dollar store and it's not $1. Straight up.
Oh, it's every 5 seconds.
Like, that might sound stupid, but like if I go to the dollar store and something's $7, it's like it's like back in the day.
Right
You
on.
go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that's more than $1. Now you go to Dollar Tree, you try to find something that is $1. It's crazy. What they need to do is they need to pull a page out of the Wendy's the Wendy's cookbook. Go ahead and rename the Dollar General to Value General, and that way you can charge $3.29 for
He
small
really
fries
loves it.
again.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking joke. Yeah. I blame Biden.
Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and Family Dollar are
Yep.
the 3 largest brands in the space. Dollar Tree owns both Family Dollar and its namesake brand. In fiscal 2023, the 2 companies brought in nearly $70 billion in
Damn.
combined revenue.
That's
All
a
3
lot.
brands have thousands of stores across the country, but target very different areas and demographics. Dollar Tree sells a lot of
Yeah, I went to this
seasonal
one.
and discretionary items. Think wrapping paper and toys, typically in suburban strip
Yeah.
malls. The Family Dollar chain, which the company acquired in 2015 for $9
We're
billion,
stacking, right?
is generally
No,
found in
yes,
more urban
sorry.
areas.
I'm
Meanwhile,
kind
Dollar
of
General focuses on a primarily rural customer base.
The roots of Dollar
God damn.
Again before Berserker Rage is off.
Bro, imagine living here.
Or is it?
Right.
Like,
Spread out.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of dots. Yeah. There's one on every corner. That's insane.
stores were in rural America, outer suburbs.
I'm gonna get
of
3 out of
metro
4
markets.
gems.
It was sort of the places where there wasn't sort of the big
Oh,
established
close.
value retail presence.
A key thing to understand about dollar stores is that their main goal is to be an affordable place to shop with whatever set budget you have. Not necessarily the best value for your money. For example, this box of 15 dryer sheets is $1.25. It's a better quote-unquote deal to go up the road to Target and get a box of 240 of them for $10. But if
remember what I said earlier? It's actually crazy. This is exactly what I fucking said.
Yep,
Fucking exactly.
Stick now.
That's 100% what it is. People can't buy in bulk if they're broke.
Besides Tremor.
$10 is your entire budget for the trip to the store, it makes more sense to go
Pretty
to the
wild.
dollar store.
I'm just saying that's the
On
way
the
it is.
outside, these
Or wait,
types
no,
of
actually
stores
not
may
yet.
not look so
Doesn't
bad.
matter.
From 2019 to 2023, sales have increased by about 30% for Dollar Tree and about 40% for Dollar General.
That's real good.
In the same
I
time
didn't
period,
expect
these
them going
companies
to
have added over
open
5,000 stores.
moved away.
New stores will naturally increase revenues, but that can mask slow sales growth at existing locations.
Well, you can't just keep building more stores. Like, eventually you're going to hit saturation point. It's not like I remember I learned this in WoW, and I was like, how can I'm not going to sell all these in 24 hours on the auction house. Like, what am I doing?
Okay, then I'll just have to.
Yeah, there's too many of them.
Companies can say, you know, well, we're still growing revenues nicely. Both companies are saying they're taking market share. And these are all true statements, but when you really drill down to where you're taking share like at a per store basis, and that's where you would suggest that perhaps they are, that they're losing some share.
Yeah.
High inflationary times disproportionately affect lower income consumers. Dollar General's core customer base, which is households earning less than $35,000 per year, contribute to about 60% of its overall sales.
We're in a strange time where the job market is still relatively strong, and that means middle and upper income households don't feel that same level of pressure to turn to a different store or to shop dramatically different than their everyday habits. At the same
just
time,
move to the right
core
side of the room.
customer, those lower income customers that rely on dollar stores are getting even more selective and are tending to buy needs versus wants. Things like food that just tend to be lower margin.
Lower margin.
Yeah, people can't afford to buy little bits of bullshit anymore. It's actually crazy how bad it is for the working class. Like, that's one of the things to me that's like so shocking, that so many people that are like in the working and lower class don't ever realize how bad it is and try to vote in their own best interest. Being poor is expensive, bro. It's actually
Main tank would probably receive
like
special
if
treatment.
and here's the thing is like, now that I have money, there's like all of these things that I get for free. Like, there's tons of like advantages and opportunities and little incentives that you have if you have money. And you guys know this, right? Like, any of you guys make over like 100K a year, like, you'd know that like there's PCs, you know, get a free PC, and you get free stuff. Exactly. And so, like, you see where that comes in, and it's not just like, oh, it's because you're a streamer. Like, if you're making a good amount of money,
in that case.
there are a lot of things that you
Bobby
just
has to take
simply
the
do
rest
not
alone.
have to worry about. A rich person has more disposable income to invest into as well. Well, yeah, exactly. And so because that money is being invested and it's
Monetize if
keeping
you
up with
haven't
the inflation in a better
I
way,
used it
their
before.
wages are not. So it's like
120
the more money that you're
something.
spending out of your wage on
But mana
direct
is not an issue.
prices and direct
Yeah,
things, that's kind of like,
recover
it kind of
and
falls
cut
into the
us
same category of understanding
Check your
why a
stacks and see that
sales
one as well.
tax is actually a tax more on the poor. It's a progressive tax on the poor, which is a whole different conversation. But if
You
you've
might
been
want to
broke
move
and
it a
you
little
haven't
bit,
been able
Bobby,
to like
that
afford
Elise
stuff,
can
you
attach it
know
fire.
that things like, you know what it's like?
Fire.
But she can. I can Berserker Rage the first fear. That's great. Assuming it's a
Okay, this is
paladin.
bad.
And yes,
If you're broke,
Speed exploding and jump
when
at the
you're
same
trying to
time.
run
Good luck.
It's like you're
Let's see
playing
if Tusk
flop.
can manage.
10.
You have to move every knee and every shin and every finger
off the
and
next
every foot and make sure you don't move too far or too up. Same analogy. Have I used this one before? I don't even know if I have. But like, yeah. So you're playing quap. Is it? Is it? That's it. Yes. And so every single thing,
Yeah,
it's
those
like playing a
spirit ends
survival
up
game.
killing the tank.
Everything matters.
I have soul
Like you
stone,
have
so you
your,
don't have to
instead
run.
of your hunger gauge, you've got your, well, you do. You have
Mike
your hunger
is waiting
gauge,
for Switch to
and
come
then
back
instead
to
of your
keep us
water
down there.
gauge, it's your
Since we
gas
don't
gauge.
have enough, yeah,
Like, how
might
many
be a
of
good
you
idea.
guys have experienced anxiety with basically having to drive somewhere that's far away and the financial strain that will put on your money because of gas?
Just like don't sleep on the lead.
Yeah, you're playing solo
It's killing
self-found.
us mostly.
It's nuts.
You have to remove that fear on the main tank ASAP.
Yeah, every day? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, will my car make it?
But,
That's another really big
Millie's
factor
prior
too.
spirits then
It's
go
like
back
being
to
able,
boss.
and that's another thing, is that there's a lot of like health anxiety things that like people that are poor have, that like people that are even middle class or well off don't even know exist, right? So like, for example, if your car fucking like the absolute fucking stress when your car stops working and you're broke.
A lot. It's gonna happen once.
Now what?
It never happens till it happens.
Fucking now what?
So the only way we don't
Dude, it's intense. That's so bad. Like, I remember I was at like some grocery store, and I remember my car stopped working there, and I was so stressed out, I walked all the way home. I didn't even ask anybody to pick me up. I just walked all the way home with my groceries.
one person as opposed to the entire rating.
It was fucking bad, man. Car doesn't start immediately, heart attack? Yeah. How many of you guys like have had the like your car do something weird and then panic attack? Fuck, right? Absolutely, is shit stressful? Yeah. Really bad.
Means they are less profitable, but food and household items have become increasingly important to the dollar store customer.
Yeah.
In its 2024 second quarter earnings call, Dollar General said it's decreased its non-consumable inventory by 13% versus last year. The effect of inflation is also apparent at Dollar Tree stores whose long differentiated strategy was a
actually $1.
store-wide $1 price point.
Yep.
In 2021, that changed.
Or is that wrong?
It's no longer Dollar Tree, it's Value Tree.
You place it.
If you just take a step back and you think about
Value Tree, that's
sort of
great.
the magic around a retail box where everything is $1.
Yeah.
And if you have 8 items in your basket, it's going to cost you
$8.
$8. And now you move to $1.25. It reduces some of that magic overall, and
It does.
sounds silly, but
It does, because it's not $1. It's called Dollar General. It's $1.25. That's not. It's not $1.25 General. It's not $1.25 Tree. It's Dollar Tree. False fucking advertising.
it confuses the shopping experience, makes it a little more complex.
Stick now.
Real bad.
Some of the dollar store's lackluster financial results can be pointed to the conditions of its physical stores.
It's just a less desirable
Oh,
place.
these places are shitholes. Like, I'm telling you, I've been to the Dollar Tree. I've never been to a single Dollar Tree that wasn't a shithole. Like, every
Spread
single
out.
one of them are. But, like, that's fine. Like, you go to the Dollar Tree, you going into a shithole. That's just the way it is. They're ghetto, all of them. Absolutely they are.
Where are
Yes.
they?
There are
That's the
boxes
second one. Okay,
everywhere,
we have to move to
everything
the
like
right
that.
side of the room.
Like, you got, like, they've got, like, soda in the back that, like, when did this... 2021? The fuck?
It doesn't pulse on drop.
So
Shop.
much
I mean,
of
the whole idea is that dollar stores are convenient, but if
Yeah.
you go there and there's only one cash register open and there's 8 people in line, it takes 10 to 15 minutes.
Y'all ever seen the videos of the people getting in fights at Dollar Tree lines? Oh my
check
god.
out that you're losing your convenience angle.
Yeah.
Or sometimes there's boxes in the aisles you can't even get down the aisle because it's blocked.
So my stock room is literally overflowed and look like this.
So tell me, does your Dollar General look like this?
Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
Customers
Stack off
notice
mine
when a
sleep.
company is not minding the store. They
Careful,
see that
Melis.
there are boxes that are cluttering
Cat
aisles.
is a bit
They
in a weird
notice that the
position.
item they want is out of stock, and so they may decide to go
Okay, stack up.
elsewhere. And Dollar Tree and Dollar General have been
I'm gonna be real. If you're broke, you're not gonna go and be like, "There's boxes everywhere." I'm not gonna Target instead. I don't see anybody doing that.
What server?
Like maybe I'm sure like somebody does that. Somebody's done that. But like as like a user behavior, customer behavior, I don't see that.
Do I have any like
having execution problems that have contributed to a tougher economic backdrop?
Inventory challenges were especially apparent during the pandemic. These smaller sized, more affordable products normally found at dollar stores were deprioritized by manufacturers.
Customers that were then going into the stores, even if they found a store that was operationally okay, the assortment was now very different and didn't have some of the items that were the reason that they went to the discount channel in the first place.
Understaffing?
Yeah, those items, like those items are effectively like loss leader items. Those are the ones that get people in the store. Those are the ones like, yeah, I want to go there for detergent because I can't afford to pay like $11 or $12 for Tide.
Also became more apparent. The dollar store playbook has historically operated on a lean labor model. That has long created problems for both companies.
What they mean to say by lean labor model is that there's only one checkout line available, and it's the person who started working there last week.
Quick, close together.
But during the pandemic,
and self-checkout is closed.
When COVID hit and the government was paying out subsidies, and the situation where lots of employees just opted out, didn't go to work,
Okay, no, not anymore, not
then
anymore.
you got into this situation where, you know, the stores started to fall over.
Dollar General and Dollar Tree have also faced
49 people have been killed at Dollar General stores since 2014. That doesn't really tell me a lot. How many people have been killed at KFC? Probably more than that. What about McDonald's?
Player SXV's way the fuck up. It's so fucked.
That's not that many people. Like, we're acting like this is a big deal. It's 50 people. That's like,
fuck yeah.
Like, what, 2 people a year?
The hell?
I got the next
5 people a year.
Shaman on the PTR. It does not pulse on drop.
Numerous worker safety violations in their stores over the past decade. In the beginning of 2024, Family Dollar was fined.
Oh, nah, bro. Employees have been stabbed, fatally shot, held at gunpoint, punched, and pistol whipped on the job. This is such bullshit to blame this on Dollar General. Get the fuck out of here. Like, Dollar Generals are going to be popular in low-income areas. And in low-income areas, crime is going to be more popular because people don't have the money to afford the food. So, of course, you're going to have more people that are going to have interactions with criminals there. Like, it's the community. Yeah, so they need security.
Spawn, actually.
I agree that they need security. I do. That's not what causes crime.
If it doesn't pulse,
you think that not having... You think people rob... Why aren't there a bunch of rich people breaking into Walmart and stealing everything out of it? They don't do that. It's poor people that do that because they don't have the money. Were you fucking retarded? Of course people steal things because they don't have money.
Over $41 million for rodent-infested warehouses.
Careful that you don't
Family Dollar has been a
pedal
burden
too
for
much
the
to the
Dollar
left and
Tree
right
brand
side here in the
ever
room
since its
since.
acquisition
Yeah, we
back
don't
in
have
2015.
This is a really bad position.
The Dollar General fighter. The challenge was that Family Dollar had
It's gonna be shit. We have to
dollar
like.
stores. It was never as profitable.
Yeah,
never
one more
grew
leap,
as
then the
much.
orb's over.
Because it fell off, bro. Like,
Oh.
it fell
Can't
off.
reach,
Like, I remember back, like,
Yeah, it's
Dollar
fine.
Tree started popping up in, like,
Okay, stack.
2005.
Come
Somewhere around there.
Fuck.
And I remember
So
my
close
mom
on
and
that
I, we
team.
would go to Dollar General. Or like, you know, Family Dollar. And both of them were dog shit compared to Dollar Tree. Because even in 2005,
Yeah, because fuck
Family
everybody
Dollar was
else.
trying to put shit up there for $3.
Yeah, we had
Then
so
we
much
go to
fire on
Dollar
the stairs
Tree,
since
everything's actually
walking
a
there
fucking
would have been the better choice
So,
for
yeah,
the bees,
that's the
but we
big
wouldn't have
difference.
space to move there.
That's what happened in shitification, exactly.
Because the management of Family Dollar knew that it was going to be sold, they stopped investing in lots of things.
I guess this is the
Even
worst
today,
possible
when
orb
you're
spawn we
seeing,
can have.
outdated
Completely left and
technology
right in the room.
systems, outdated distribution centers, DCs that don't have air conditioning.
Alright, so that's gonna be
HVAC
the last
systems
pool.
at stores that are falling apart. So
Like
these are
10 people.
long legacy issues.
Worst, other question is, does anyone have to leave at 11:30?
And then you can't even get AC.
Can we extend?
Oh, God.
That
Oh.
Dollar Tree just didn't make the proper investments in, despite now in their 9th year of ownership.
Family Dollar is the only one of the 3 brands that has seen a decline in foot traffic from 2019 to 2024.
Because it's not a Family Dollar, it's Family Dollars. Like, that's the reason why. They fell off.
And now Dollar
So I
Tree
guess we
wants to
can.
get rid of it. But aside from the internal struggles that these companies are grappling with, Walmart has also become a major problem for them.
When you go back,
Anyone got repairman done?
well, Walmart was not putting up strong same-store sales growth. I think that's where there
I'm
was
gonna buy it
trading
after today.
away from Walmart and moving more
And
to
then as
dollar
cover
stores.
for some more money.
The opposite seems to be happening today, where
Yeah, because the Walmart prices
He's gonna
were
have
higher than
no
the dollar stores back then, and
money
now
left
they're about the same.
when he comes back.
That's the problem.
He's got over 1 million. What the hell are you
Anybody
talking
that's
about?
been to these places knows that.
He had like 1.6 when I was talking to him or something like that.
and they're bringing in newer middle and upper income consumers.
Walmart is keenly aware of
It's not like that demand is that of expensive.
What is it, 16?
Something like that, 15, 16, 17. Guess depends on the current tour rep what you have on that character way by it.
The retail giant increased its U.S. sales by about $4.5 billion in its most recent
What
quarter.
is that, like 1% though?
That's about 4% higher than the year prior.
Oh,
it's also
okay.
about half the amount of Dollar General's total sales last quarter, and about 60% of Dollar Tree's total sales.
Yeah, Walmart's fucking
A big
massive.
part of the retail giant's recent success is due to its investment in e-commerce.
A lot of people just buy things online now. I think that's also another really big component, is that like online shopping has become way more popular. And so like now, like we have a local grocery store, it's called HEB. And at the local grocery store, everywhere, like all you have to do is you just put in an order and then they deliver it to your car if you want to do that. Like I'll go in and just shop because like, I don't know, like I wonder if like when I'm like 70 years old, am I going to be like one of those boomers that like goes in, it's like, oh, I don't have a cell phone now, right? Something like that. Am I going to be like a, you know, the Luddite or something like that person? But either way, shopping remotely, yeah, I like to go in, sure. And but we used to have you know, food delivered, right? My mom would have it delivered as well, but I don't really do that. Anyway, point is that a lot of people are doing this, and Walmart also offers it. Like, but at your Walmart, do they have like that area? Usually, it's like on the side of the store where they like take the food out and they'll like give it to you, because like that's what they have for us. Where like if you go nearby, they'll like yeah, exactly, the pickup. And like Dollar General and like Dollar Tree don't have that.
Legacy brick and mortar companies like a Walmart, Home Depot,
It's a really
Best
good
Buy.
Yeah.
I like to say they made about 5 years of e-com and digital investments in about 12 to 18 months during COVID. So the digital capabilities of a lot of companies have also gotten a lot better in recent years.
Dollar stores,
Well, they're adapting to what consumers want. Consumers don't want to have to go inside to the store because people value their time differently now. And I think time is seen more as a currency. And I think that what's caused time to be seen more as a currency is the amount of apps that allow you to save time. Like things like Uber Eats, DoorDash, stuff like that. All of those things give you the ability to like realize that I can spend a little bit more money and then save that time.
So the investments you have to make to pull off a larger online business have not been able to move as quickly in those ways.
Dollar General says that the middle and upper income consumers have become more engaged in e-commerce, and those customers may not be trading down to dollar stores like they used to. Beyond
and another component for this too that some people might not know about is that Amazon has something, I think it's called like Amazon Pantry, where if you order enough food from Amazon, that they will ship all of that food to you for no delivery fee directly to your house. I think it's like over $100 or $200 or something like that. Amazon Fresh, yeah, I don't know. I remember I thought it was called Pantry. I'm not sure. But and so it's not just from Walmart. It's also from the online retailers as well. It used to be 100? Yeah, that's what it was. My mom would do it before.
First, another consideration is Dollar Store's heavy investment in its grocery offering. At the same time, discount grocery companies like the European chain Aldi are growing rapidly in the U.S. Its location count has increased by about 1,000 stores over the past
I've never
decade.
even seen one.
I think Aldi and Lidl are a lot more important than the financial media tends to think they are, because they're privately owned and they're small stores, and they don't have the profile that Walmart or Amazon has. But there are thousands of Aldis, and those are almost always in the same markets that the dollar stores are.
Even as inflation normalizes, dollar stores are not well positioned to benefit.
we have lower interest rates and the consumer is...
Well, they're inconvenient. That's another thing. It's like you go inside to the
So
store.
put it up.
You can't order online.
Look at all these
There's no AC.
It's those
There's crackheads.
Oh, okay.
Boxes are everywhere.
Stack off the next.
You get the stuff. It's basically the same price as Walmart.
Stack
You
now.
go to checkout. Checkout, self-checkout's closed.
Okay,
There's only one person in the
was
line.
instant.
There's 8 people in front of you.
Stay stacked. Stay stacked.
And there's one employee. Yeah.
That or next year, the consumers will be buying more discretionary
It's a PvP zone?
type of goods. So maybe
yeah.
the
Spread
fundamentals
out.
Dollar
get
Tree
a little
is-
bit better for the dollar stores with consumer spending, but you'll see other retailers outperform because
Check
they're
your timers.
the discretionary merchandise.
Yeah.
Look at the merchandise breakdown for the 3 major dollar store brands. Dollar General and Family Dollar are both about 80% consumable items. Dollar Tree has far more discretionary products.
Dollar Tree has all kinds of bits of bullshit. So much random bullshit at Dollar Tree. Like if you want to find like a blue pineapple,
Okay, so the concept
like
here is
like it's like
the
it's
shaman-
made out of
let's say the whole
plastic.
raid gets feared,
You go
right?
to Dollar Tree, it will be there. If you want to
Okay, how
get
would the
like
shaman
a
break the fear? They'd have to PvP
a
trade
thing
it.
that has
I don't
like
think they're gonna
you know
have
like
PvP
deer
trade it, right?
antlers on your head, you will go to Dollar Tree, it will be there.
Next.
President-elect Donald Trump ran his campaign pushing for higher tariffs on goods imported from China. That will affect Dollar Tree especially, as the chain imports over 40% of its merchandise, mostly from China. That's much higher than its other brand, Family Dollar, and its competitor, Dollar General. Plus, its fixed-price $1.25 model means margins would be squeezed even tighter. The chain is focused on introducing more multi-priced
Spread out.
items to increase spending at its.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ups the mass price to $7.
Okay, some lucky ops, please, this time.
$7 fucking.
Yeah, it's okay. Go to the right side of the room.
Are you kidding me?
Most likely leave the boss where it is.
That's insane. $1 equals $7. Why do they even? Yes. Why would you go here?
No tremor?
Might as well go to Target at that point. Yeah, bro. Like that's Target prices. Not even
That
Walmart.
core Dollar Tree model has a really nice niche. That everything's $1.25. So you get smaller pack items, you get special deals from suppliers. You start selling branded items at $2, $3, $4. Those are the same items.
Who the
that are
fuck goes to Dollar Tree to spend $5 on Valentine's Day bullshit? Of course, this is insane. Fuck, you get it at Walgreens for less than that.
at grocery stores or at Walmart.
Stack off the next.
So maybe a sales lift, but also maybe longer term competition.
The minimum salary threshold to qualify for overtime pay is set to increase
Stack.
on January
Stack,
1st,
stack.
2025.
The dollar stores, store managers, small box, oftentimes in rural, lower cost of living locations, oftentimes make less than $59,000 on a salary basis. So,
well, that's what they do. Is they have somebody, they put somebody from hourly to salary, and they say we're going to pay you a lot more money, and you have to be here 85 hours a week.
if this rule change goes through, it would cause expense pressure on the dollar stores for both banners.
Another consideration for future success is leadership. Dollar General's CEO is on his second stint running the company.
Just in case we get a fifth leap until the boss is not dead, then we let the fifth one through.
A Dollar Tree spokesperson told CNBC Dollar Tree and Family Dollar play a vital role in providing high-quality, low-priced items that help our shoppers do more for less. With new leadership, we are continuing on our journey to transform the business and position ourselves as a leader in the workplace and associate safety through meaningful investments. Dollar General declined CNBC's request for an interview or comment. With succession planning and economic uncertainty a question mark for both companies, it's increasingly clear that getting the dollar store businesses back on track is going to require a multifaceted approach.
Dollar stores are content.
They have to be cheaper.
There we go.
They have to be cheaper and more convenient, and right now they're not.
Ooh, the choker.
Like
nice
most
wrist.
people, and not most people, but a lot of people
Good
have
loot.
like something like Amazon Prime, or they can get like food delivered
definitely.
or something like that. And having Amazon Prime, it might seem like a luxury thing, but if it's $100 over a whole year, there are a lot of people that are working class that have that.
With a mix of self-inflicted problems And also
Okay,
problems
so
that they're contending with
Virgil,
because
you
the
got something.
macroeconomic
Bobby didn't get
environment
anything,
is just
right?
a lot tougher.
As far as I remember.
Yeah, if Bobby
People
wants to
who
give it to him,
shop at
of
dollar
course.
stores tend to have less income, and so they are going to feel
EBT's food stamps, by the way.
every
Bobby
push and pull of the
Mastery,
economy.
Pari, are
But at
proper.
the same time, these retailers
So
will
that's
have to get their stores back in line, and to draw back
Okay.
shoppers and build more loyalty,
Yeah,
they
that's
need to
fine.
mind the store.
Because it
Yeah.
does tick instantly.
You can go on Shein and Ali.
I thought I got more sleep. Well, maybe not on this try, but
Yeah, I think that's what happens. Like, in my opinion, I think the shit's just too expensive. Because what's happening to dollar stores is what's happening to fast food restaurants. Is that back in the day, you
Shamans,
could
can
get
you
a meal
just
at
roll
a
because I don't know.
McDonald's for $6, or you could get a meal at
Sure.
Chili's for $15. Now you can get a meal at McDonald's for $12 or a
Shoulders.
meal at Chili's for $18.
Oh, you needed them?
The fact is that
No,
like,
wait, they're not
No,
yours.
no, wrong
and,
pool.
like, the
He's a
competitive
mage.
advantage that like fast food
No
restaurants
warriors,
Okay.
no hunters, so
doesn't exist.
it's
Time
shaman
for
business.
the
And
time for
I
the
think
neck.
that the same
Okay,
fucking
Dracos
thing
is out
happened
because he's getting the staff.
with dollar stores. That's so
Ah.
expensive. Yeah, I'm being serious. That's what it
Shamans,
is.
shamans.
Yeah, Chili's is probably better.
Leo
for you
on
anyway.
this.
This happened to 5 and dime stores too.
Fluxy.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm not
absolutely
giving it
what's
to Tase.
happened. It's happened with a lot of places. Fast food doesn't even make sense now. I don't think it does either.
Okay, Demon, roll with me.
Like in Chili's, you get 3 courses. Yeah, they bring you your food, everything like that. They do as much as
Nice.
they can
Guts.
for you. And so,
Solid.
yeah, obviously that's what's going to happen.
Get
but
in
like,
here.
man,
Healers, go
it's
go.
just really
Oh, wait,
sad
I'm
to see
not
how
there.
bad these stores
Yeah,
are
that's
now.
why I say it.
Because
We're
like,
both not
back in
there.
the day,
Everyone's
like,
here, just
I
not
would
the
always
healers.
go to these stores
I'm
for
here.
long. Like,
I was
especially Dollar Tree.
busy, you know.
Because we had a Dollar
wait,
Tree.
Spoil, where's
Like, I
Mokna?
remember when the Dollar Tree was made, and then my mom and I went in there, and we were like, wow, everything here is actually $1. And we would go there all the time.
why is Tasa dying and
Chili's sucks and so does Applebee's.
some toxic
really? I
fuel?
think Chili's and Applebee's are good. Like,
Guess
I'm
that
gonna
was
be honest.
the
Like, maybe this is like
engineer
some kind
belt
of
or
like a
something.
ghetto thing to
Come,
say.
come, get in.
But
Get locked out.
yeah, I think it's totally fucking
We are
fine.
in.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Leo was out
And
still.
Franklin's at Applebee's? Well, I don't know. I went there like, I don't know, like a year ago. I went to Applebee's and I got the ribs and fries. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I thought it was good food. I don't know what the hell people are talking about, that it's bad. Yeah, it's delicious. People are complaining for no fucking reason.
But the Major Dome is a nice fight.
Yeah, really
It's
fun.
Yeah,
taking
except
long, man.
except getting unlucky with the op spawns.
I won't buy
That's
fast
the
food
only
anymore.
bullshit
My
what can
family, I
really
take them
kill
to a
you.
restaurant so we can sit and talk. It costs the
It's
same
just
now. Well, I think
so
that's what
much,
happens with a lot of
well,
things.
so they say
Is that
downtime,
the price of it has
so
gone
much
up a
time to
lot,
cast
and so
lightning
guess
bolts,
what?
so was it like max mana
People are
all
just
fight?
ignoring it. They're not going to those stores. They don't care about it anymore, and that's it. They
If
have
only.
different
Hey,
standards.
next time you don't
Do I
need
have
me to
different
cleave, you
standards?
got all
Yeah,
the
my
time in the
standards
world.
are not wasting my fucking money.
Yeah,
And
the
if I
ads
go to
died pretty
Wendy's,
quick
like,
since
I
you
went to
focused them as
Wendy's,
well, so I guess you don't need
and
the cleave
I
spec
bought,
necessarily.
like,
No, I do not focus them. I ignore them. I just pop Blaze Fury and they die.
Okay.
Well, as
Works
long
out
as
as well.
they, I mean, the faster they die, the faster we can start DPSing the boss.
Small fries.
Yeah, but that's the thing about combat.
Are you
You
on the left?
just
Yeah, on the left.
hit whatever is in front of you and hope the other thing stands near.
And I get a large drink. That shit is like $15 now.
It's basically a 360 degrees cleave with which hits whatever is closest to you.
360 even.
Yeah, I can hit whatever is close to me. It can stand behind me or in front of me.
Damn. But it wasn't like that before, was it?
No, it definitely was not. Blade Fury is the reason why combat is king of cleave.
Hmm.
In Dragon's Soul, when the gear is also up to date, it will even be comparable in single target spec to Assassin.
Even with legendaries? With
Yes,
might
that's the entire thing. Combat needs gear. Assassination will fall behind, and Subtlety will be the new single target king.
And that's why they implemented the legendaries. Just wonder, since I didn't tank that yet, after how many stacks are we switching tanks usually? After each or after each second?
After 4.
Or after 4?
I think we do that in 10 man, right?
Oh, I can't remember, to be fair.
Leo.
Let's just switch after. No, 4 then, I guess.
Okay, 4 stacks, okay.
But we want to go on normal, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
normal,
you can't do it heroic.
Yeah, you cannot do it heroic. That's why I'm a
I mean, somebody said that they have unlimited time, so if everybody else has it as well, we can just
Ah, well, not
hit our heads
unlimited,
against
so
the
I
wall.
have to go to sleep at like 2 o'clock or something.
The problem is we cannot do it as it's heroic. You need to kill everything else in heroic.
Yeah, he won't spawn.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, true.
Bag for $6.
Oh, you can
Oh.
even kill him on heroic
remember
without
they used to have
having
big
everything
sizers,
saved.
he won't
same as
spawn,
they
yeah.
had,
So if I change to
supersizer.
heroic, he
Wendy's did that.
he won't
I
be
don't
there.
even know what the
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
that
Like
is.
like when we
People are
went
just
on
less,
25
people are
man,
just
he
less
didn't
financially
spawn
aware
because
now.
we didn't
McDonald's
kill
has that
Bailrock.
$5
Heroic.
meal deal that I get almost every single day because nothing else is that
Yeah,
cheap.
but
People don't pay
no, bad luck
attention
we did
until
heroic,
they-
right?
Nope.
Didn't we?
Nope.
And the Flybird as
No.
well.
Okay, so
expensive.
for clearing the thingies,
What do you need me to
the
do?
traps,
Do you need me
I
to
guess
go into another one of my
Canary
rooms
can
that I
do
haven't
2,
cleaned for
and I
10
can do
years to
the
find
third
more
with
receipts on
Bubble.
fast food?
We can do each if you wait his blink cooldown.
You want me to go find another fucking receipt?
Farming we have to do. I think people.
But blink is,
Yes,
what is it?
I'll
16 seconds?
look
15
around.
seconds?
We're gonna look.
Something
We're
like
gonna
that.
find
Or
out.
even less.
Fast food. I'm not fast food. I'm just saying.
They probably bought in their WoW career.
It'll be like an
So
extra.
you actually don't have to
just
test
find
it.
a cost increase across
It's
all
just
the
like
fast
if you get
food,
thrown
like
up, just
$5
immediately
and
blink.
$5 deal. It's been more money, man. Like everybody knows it's more fucking.
The
money.
log said we did. We killed
People
Basler.
trying to act like, oh, it's not.
Yeah, but not on
If it's
heroic.
not, then why
On
is everybody
25
saying
man,
that
I
it
mean.
is?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
yeah,
25 man we
25,
did,
yeah.
yeah,
You
but not
wanna kill
today.
everybody's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, on Monday.
But they're
Yeah.
not with this.
That's what I mean. We didn't kill the
We'll go look at this.
Bailrock. Yeah.
There is, I think, I do actually think that we're
Oh,
having
we
a
tanks go a bit to the right, then Millie's can stand left.
This might sound
So you
crazy,
can go close,
but
guys.
I think
Come
it is
on.
legitimately
Yeah,
Yeah.
happening.
Rain,
The
stay on
reason
the left
why-
side so we don't
like
completely.
identity politics
And Tanks, you're going
games,
to completely outrange
10,
us if
20%
you
of it. The rest of
go
it
all the way to
is
purple.
that games
No,
are
we
so
we
safe
stand
and so
on the ring
boring.
left of it.
People just don't care about playing.
2, 1.
Like fuck, yeah, it's been happening. It is.
Yeah, you're outranging.
Yeah, can get
This
a
is
bit
a
more to
real
the left
tweet
though.
from Xbox.
Thank
They
That
said,
is so?
You don't know it, but you're living in one of the greatest ages of all right now. Post.
It's also just not that great when you have to stream it. And everyone's like,
Trap.
"Oh, this is boring."
There's no way they would do this.
Just pop it.
You
Not
might need to,
Phil
like, find
Spencer.
fucking
Fuck.
Viewers, just like contract them to go into people leveling
Smash.
professions, just to type like a 30-second
Can't reach.
champ, just to make the streamer feel
don't
like
see
what
it.
they're doing is fun and cool and interactive.
Where is the rogue?
So they don't quit.
I found him.
You found them? You can
We
down
gotta
them back
keep
in the
'em
stacks, hold on.
working. Don't quit.
Oh, now it shows 4.
These plants
Did you have
are
4
sick.
already,
Ah,
or
4 now.
No
4.
way, a black lotus.
just wondering if my weak aura is broken?
Why would they do
Smash.
this?
Watch
It
the
happened.
hammer.
Where does it go to?
Paid chatters? No, hey.
In
do
this
what you
image,
gotta do.
timeline through the ages.
Oh, I can mine
Ancient
this.
age,
Let's go.
Okay.
medieval
Sounds
age,
incoming.
modern age,
Fuck yeah.
contemporary age, and dragon age.
No,
the favorite
Lundgren
god.
is.
You are
Wait,
Some people
this
like
says
farming
let's
stuff.
The
read
top of
this.
London first.
No, you can't.
Contemporary age, the French Revolution.
No life has a life. Motherfuckers that like
Smash.
sitting there just picking plants.
And it ended. The French Revolution ended in
I can
2023.
down them.
Send the
It's like
chatters
3
to
stacks now, that's
keep 'em
fine.
Who the fuck made
Yeah,
this?
just take the 4th, I guess. We have hammer anyways now.
What? What are
Okay.
we talking about?
Millie, stay on the left. Kill the closest
Oh my
first.
god!
Or
Dream
actually,
foil apparently is a
until
big
50.
Here.
That's a
Yeah,
long ass
because
revolution.
Veilguard
Yeah.
is clearly the greatest thing ever, best game
I
of
was
all
talking
time.
to
And I know they're joking
Ambi,
around a little
and
bit, but
Ambi
so
when
many
they
people
first
have
leveled,
seriously
he
been
said
trying
he
to
was
prop
silly.
this game up.
kinda did
And as you
kill
might
himself out
expect, the
'cause no one was
comments.
16.
Remember, swap after they are below.
One in the lava,
So many
and
pros
2 in the
and
lava.
Slickers have been going crazy lately.
Dreamfoil was the
Enraged that
bitch.
gamers have been winning simply by refusing to buy
The
games.
amount you need
From
is-
Imagine
One high.
that the consumer actually had
Yeah,
all the
I'll start
power
right now.
all along,
Yep.
but people
Gather on
didn't
blue.
want to accept it. That's always been the
Boss
case.
still on
is
Bobby.
consumers have always had all the power. You can make the decision and you can change the way that businesses work just simply by voting with your money.
Of these corrupt Western AAA companies.
Smash.
This is something that I've talked about quite a lot
Dreamfoil
recently,
is the only
and
thing
now
that
in this
has value
video,
on
even
sides,
more
speaks to
examples
demand.
have come up.
Move.
Run.
Over on
Run,
the
run, run.
100,
Black
Jake
Lotus too, of
Brigstock,
course.
made this article titled
put a
Woke
Earthbind
More
down
than
on the way.
1,500 games have been rated on wild, quote, woke detector,
one.
unquote.
Oh.
An online group has firmly brought the culture war of woke and anti-woke into video games.
It's been in video games for a long time.
These
It's
can be
not
stunned
anything
and
new.
slowed on normal.
More than 1,500 titles have been rated on an absurdly wild quote-unquote woke detector Excel spreadsheet. And that's not the worst part. More than half of them listed are not recommended because they contain details and features that are
Get
considered
on purple all.
What did you expect from something titled woke detector?
Maybe you'll get a really good parse this time. And then AQ
I went into this fucking restaurant. It was called Longhorn Steakhouse.
Take it.
You
They
might
had a
get
bunch of fucking
first.
steaks there. I can't believe it. I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
we run
vegan.
anyways. If we have to run further,
What is
it's just like
this?
having the same
This is
signal everyone.
disgusting.
So 2, 1, run.
How is that surprising? I love how he
Yes.
says that's not even
Now
the
we
worst
need
part
to
though.
move
Like
as
you
well.
clearly
Just
tell
keep moving.
that he's upset by this
It's
spreadsheet.
like
Oh, of course
if
he
you
is.
don't
Example
move on
of
the same
transgender
goal,
character Sharona Ryan
and
from
you always have a
Hogwarts
train.
But this seems like the worst example he could have used. Hogwarts Legacy.
Clear.
It was like the
Clear.
activist types on like Twitter, like the armchair activist types who were really upset by this game, saying to like boycott it.
Yeah, they
and
were real
making like
nice.
lists of streamers who streamed it, hunting people like peeking me down.
Clear.
That was
How would
so
you use this
stupid.
example? This example hurts your argument. Look, I'll even say that I
Well, here's the problem with like the woke lists. The reason why they're problematic is because there's not like they're a binary system. Like for example, like they'll categorize a game like Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate
right
3
on
as
there.
woke because Elden Ring doesn't
Oh,
use
nice.
male and female. They use body
Okay,
type
get
1
on
and
blue.
2.
Quick.
Or they'll
Smash is
categorize
coming.
Baldur's Gate as woke because you can have like gay
Ready
relationships.
to run?
And I think that it's a
No.
huge problem with like that group of people that are like trying to fixate on figuring out which games are and are not woke because they don't know how to categorize them as a tier list. Like you might think that Baldur's Gate 3 is woke, that's fine, but everybody knows it's not as woke as like I don't know, Dragon Age, right? So that's really the issue. It's that there's not like a tier list or a power ranking for them.
Like it is a little bit iffy.
I've seen some games that get
Nixie
not
could
recommended on
turn
these type of lists
for that brief
that do
second.
seem like
Got it.
whoever put them on said list is taking too extreme of a stance on, like
Maybe I
making
need to
too
just
big of a
keep
deal out of things on a game.
That just makes
Yeah,
However,
sure.
plenty of
so much
times the not
Yes,
recommended
stack on
posts
purple.
are very reasonable, like simply not
think
wanting
it's
to
gonna
buy
be-
the
I-
very
I'd do it.
shoehorned in
Intermission.
corporate
Next
UI
phase.
swaps.
We have the
Of
hammer
course,
in the
people don't
middle.
wanna buy games
Millies
that
move
come off
over to
fake
the
or
other
preachy,
side.
Who would
Yeah,
want to get lectured by a
obvious.
bunch of lame corpos?
Bit short
I also
of
find it
DPS now.
hilarious when
Let's see if we
armchair
can
activist
manage.
types get all mad at gamers when they refuse to
these
buy
fuckers
products from
suck
corporations. It's like
That's what they're getting mad about. See, it's,
Can I
and the
make
reason
sharpening
why
stones
is
out here?
that,
Probably not. Let me
like,
check.
if we think about, so
Oh, I fucking
let's go
can.
ahead
Let's
and let's do
go.
something kind of funny.
Uh,
Biggest
there you
games
missed
of
the
the
2
year.
DPSs for sure.
Let's go ahead and resharpen
Yeah.
the letter opener.
Yeah, you're
Wukong,
really missing, you know, a healer who can heal on the
Chinese
move.
death.
These guys heals. It's
Metaphor.
not the hex trolls. These guys are easy.
Good try though.
The voodoo trolls heal and they're a bitch, and I don't.
Yeah,
have
maybe
It wasn't too
because
bad. It's
Fortnite
just
was
like
fine.
having this
Final Fantasy
go
7.
on the same timer, even if the smash is coming before we have enough
Rebirth.
space to run further.
Are we training for
And-
25 man or?
For now,
Oh,
I think
Stellar
we
It's
just
War?
want
about
to kill it.
killing. Yeah. Just killing.
Korean.
Okay.
Lightning shield's a bitch.
Because then we should we can just bait
I'm
the
starting to
traps
see a
to the
pattern.
left side.
Shield and healing wave.
Because you don't
power.
really need to soak on 10 man because
dagger?
you can control where they
Japan
land.
I don't like this.
Meaning by stacking the
Elden
whole
Ring.
raid on the left side or what?
Japan.
Range will stand on the little circle to the left.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Then you just move forward
Still got
Japan
that shitty
death.
gray.
to
Hey,
the second.
play it where it lands.
I guess that's something we have to
Ooh,
show since they will not stand on
Cata.
melee, do they?
Traps.
American Dev.
Maybe you just need to get a mining
Traps
Okay,
don't go melee, yeah.
Monster
on your
Hunter.
alt for your main.
Japan Dev.
I feel like I shouldn't let people have alts
But
until they're I
Helldivers
don't
2.
want people
Fair.
all alting. Like you can have
I mean,
a
if you
main
wanna
alt,
train
sure,
for
but
heroic
I don't
10
want
man, we
people-
should do this
You're
like
not
this.
allowed
But
to
if we
alt
just
that
range
you're
them,
actually
just
playing the game on.
Where were they
Until
from
you're
again?
60.
I don't
Also,
remember.
some people
we're gonna
have
train for people for telling heroic when we
Swedish?
have actual time.
European
Not
Dev.
right now.
Euro Dev.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's fair.
people
Yeah,
with
Sweden, okay.
movement speed increase should
Space
shield
Marine
a
2.
little bit
Fair.
as well. If you're a bit quicker, you can
where was,
be a little bit
where is
to
Saber
the left
Interactive?
of the
I think they're
rest of
American,
the
right?
group.
Yeah, but just look at, because there's a little cast bar first, and then it turns green, so you know when to run.
It's counting down the 3 seconds, and on 0 we start running.
Yeah, so don't wait for the like flusher to say run. Just look at the timer.
Did we make any good games this year?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, the voice is counting down for the flame, not the seeds.
I was so confuzzled.
Yeah, you have a counter for, or at least I have a countdown on the seeds as well.
Yeah,
even if the smash is happening before, then it's of course not accurate, but that's a common goal that everyone should have, right?
Well, we should run with square, so everyone is running together. But still call out when you're running, Flushy.
Yeah, I can also count down the 3 seconds as soon as they are shown.
Alright.
It's not completely accurate, so we can get seeds in the middle. That's why we have that long run.
We're saved. Everything's fine.
Yeah, the long run was actually because of the shifting, since we first had the smash and the seeds were delayed, but for the go it was important to run it that way, since we can run past purple and blue, kill them, and stack up back on the mark.
Tremendous problem.
And we have space. It's just like running in one dot, that's the goal.
Like they're mad that gamers are actually.
Do you want to use another
at the time of writing,
cauldron, or should we use Outlast?
323 are informational.
I got a cauldron, yes.
Oh, it's staggering. 824
Bobby
items
Otzi
are
food?
rated not recommended, with some hugely successful titles in there. There were corners of the internet that were up in arms because the transgender character in Serona Ryan was included in Hogwarts Legacy when it released in February 2023. Once again,
yeah, because there's a lot of people. So this is what these people don't understand. So when he's saying there are corners of the internet, do you want to know what corners of the internet are? They're called corners of the globe. So you have an international platform where people from all across the world, across multiple cultures, religions, races, and also nationalities, are discussing topics. And in some of those corners, being transgender is against the law, or it's not viewed in a positive light. So, big surprise, some people on the internet don't agree with things that are literally against the law in their country.
2, 1.
I'm sick of these people going and acting like this is some kind of a problem here when we're talking about this is a global internet. This is a global platform. Of course you're going to have people that disagree.
I'm not even supposed to be doing this yet.
Yeah, meanwhile, in the secret HQ of modern evidence, yes, the internet's worldwide, exactly. It's because you have a toxic positivity game community? Well, I don't know. Hogwarts Legacy wasn't a great game. It wasn't woke. It had one trans character into the game. I don't think it was woke either. I'm just telling you, like, it shouldn't be a surprise that there are people out there that are not fans of transgenders, because the internet is worldwide, and people on the internet come from cultures and from nationalities where it is literally illegal to be transgender. I feel like this is such a cold take.
Sorry, was a second delayed.
And this is a terrible example. Like, I can't believe this guy's actually writing this. Does he actually think this, or is he trying to, like, rewrite history here? Because if I recall, it was the Boycott Hogwarts Legacy people that were all upset with Serona Ryan. They were saying the name Serona was transphobic because, like, the Sir. They were like, of course Hogwarts Legacy's trans character would be named Serona Ryan. This is a transphobic dog whistle. And it was actually a lot of the pro-Hogwarts Legacy people defending that trans character by citing this Celtic deity, Serona. He then says, unsurprisingly, the proverb...
None of these people care about that issue. They're just looking for something to complain about.
Real woke content detectors curate a list of games does not recommend Hogwarts Legacy.
Let's be honest.
So as I mentioned earlier, I do think sometimes the people making those lists, or at least posting, like partaking in the lists, are too extreme. This being one of those examples.
Facing him on the left again.
Contains
Millie's
18
left,
Scotland,
right.
somehow has diverse LGBTQ
Let's get this one
uses
pop.
body type instead of biological sex.
Yeah, do it quick now.
I feel like that's fair. I mean, like, there's no logical reason other than a woke reason to use body type instead of biological sex.
No, they're definitely in this area.
I can't think of a single logical reason why that
One
would
in
be
the
the
lava.
case. Doesn't make any sense.
Like Hogwarts Legacy, I think it's a cool game. So, just my opinion.
two.
Moving on.
Stick on blue.
Oh, first one more thing. I did check the
Boss
list to
still
be
on
sure
Bobby.
he wasn't making this up, and yeah,
It's
that is
true.
on there.
Yeah.
This is sadly
right.
just one example of hundreds and hundreds, with each one having a similar format. None of the recent Call of Duty titles are recommended because of emblems containing pride flags. Forza Horizon 5 isn't either because the pronouns they
Ready
use
to run?
chosen.
2,
And Holy Scholarship Edition
1,
must have
go.
caused repulsion among those who made this wretched list.
Pop your
Most
totems.
players can
Well, yeah, big surprise. Like a lot of people don't accept that there
Yeah,
are
can
more
put-
than two
put-
genders.
put
Like
it
this
after,
is another
then we have a longer
component
run.
that these people don't seem to understand. Is that I would say like the massive, overwhelming majority of the world that's on the internet thinks there's two genders.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe
Whether
it's a
you
smaller
agree
islands
with them or not is
here. But I still
irrelevant.
gotta kill 3 hex trolls and shit.
Okay,
You
get on
have
purple.
to acknowledge that this is a minority opinion. What are we talking about? What? Why? Well, it's unbelievable. 90% easily. I don't know if it's 90%. I have no idea, but it's such a huge amount of people, and so isn't it transphobic? I don't know. Genders and sex are different.
Okay, get ready to run.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
How many people do you think give a fuck about that distinction?
Oh, perfect.
God damn it.
Drop your totems.
Really? Like, I mean, really, ask yourself the question: how many people actually give a fuck about it?
I actually just got
And
done
I'm not
watching all of
talking
that.
about just here in America. I'm talking about across the entire world. That's not going to work. Oh, yeah. It's such a small, minor amount of people. Some people make the
blue
poll
again.
here. We don't need to make a poll here. What I'm saying is
We'll
that
have, actually, we'll have transition,
I
yeah.
find it to be very annoying
No
that
damage or
people write these
No,
articles
keep going, keep going. We
complaining
make the
about
2%
how,
before
people
the
on the
next
internet
seats.
are not inclusive, but we have a global internet. If we had an
Come
internet that, for some way,
Yeah,
in
we
some
go.
way,
Oh, hammer on the
only
far on
allowed
the
people
right.
to post from like America, then you
Take the
probably
far
wouldn't
big ad.
see this stuff be as
Bobby.
popular. The reason
right
why
side.
this stuff is getting really popular, the guy that made the original DEI detected list is from South
It's hard
America.
for me to watch any reality show though and like
Nice.
Get an achievement
grip.
for kissing other boys with the lead male character.
Like,
Video
oh,
games
oh,
are
they
for
spliced
absolutely
that.
Me
Meet
that
everyone.
the arcade
And
got
an
this
entitled
other one.
select few
Perfect.
should
Then I
not
take
hold
boss
any
off the
influence
spawn.
when it comes to so-called
Episodes ago,
recommendations.
One in the lava, close.
If they have content deemed woke.
Got it.
Video games are
The other
absolutely
two.
for everyone, and the entitled few.
Oh wait, we have a sign marauding.
An entitled select few
Phase 3.
should not
Can you
hold
turn them
any
off me?
influence when it comes
The
to
second one,
so-called
Bobby?
recommending
Okay,
games.
thank you.
Actually, fuck the
Why
bad,
not?
get outta here.
Good boss.
Expected, yeah.
Ironic? It is really ironic, isn't it?
Sad.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's what they're doing? Yeah, the lack of
Okay,
self-awareness
so
is
bring out the
unbelievable.
fire if you got it.
Do us all a favor, get over it,
And get
just
ready for
enjoy playing.
medios.
So yeah, you guys already know my opinion here. I think sometimes the list makes some good points, sometimes they don't, sometimes they're too extreme and sound silly. But I do enjoy how they make Corbos mad. Even if I disagree with some of the things these lists are saying on there, I do find them amusing because of that fact.
Pretty much.
Let me know what you guys think about all that. And now moving on to the next part of this video,
Look for
Mike
meteors.
Rose.
This is so fucking
Smash.
silly, man.
Watch the
It's
smash.
so fucking
Medios
silly
down.
that they... Because here's really what the problem is.
Flame
They
soon.
want you
Hold
to
that
not
one.
be able to express what your opinion is. They fundamentally want
flames
to take
incoming.
away your right to speech,
One back
and they
boss.
want to have
Yeah,
your
got it.
opinion censored, and they want it to be where you are not allowed to have this type of an opinion.
Not
That is
plastic.
crazy. Absolutely insane. No, they don't. They
Smash.
just don't like all the hate.
Just a
So
smash.
then
Okay.
they don't want you to have your opinion. They
Flame
say that
soon.
you're not
Maybe
allowed to
help
have an
one brain,
opinion. You're not
or-
allowed
oh,
to
no,
express
can
their
do yourself.
opinion because they think that that opinion is
Look
hateful.
for
Opening
meteor.
boss.
So you're starting
Yep.
only for
That's
them to get
exactly what
high,
they're saying.
streamers
Another
only,
meat, yeah.
Pretty much, just like last time. There's a lot of industry people.
Yeah, it's literally that simple.
With
Don't be a
9%
hateful
left in
cunt.
boss.
Mostly
That's
streamers
all.
This
or
medios
I
are
don't
running
like
bad
the
for his
idea that
tanks.
because some people have opinions
Good
that
boss.
you consider
Oh wait, fuck's
problematic,
sake, turn
that
back,
then they
please.
shouldn't be having a right to have
Over
that
aggro
opinion.
also.
really good
Unless
friends
they're
with the
openly
streamers,
advocating for
but it's
violence
basically streamers.
or like threatening violence, then
soon.
I think they should be able to have an opinion on whatever they want.
I have meteor on me. so-
That's the way it is. Who decides what hate is? Who
This is horrible.
decides Who
taunt
watches
boss
the watchmen?
no.
Who watches the people? Who's the one that's determining what is and isn't okay to say?
I actually think
Well, that changes, doesn't it? And that's why it's a problem.
Nice.
You can't let somebody make those decisions.
Good stuff. Pretty clean one.
It's a
I
pretext,
didn't
it's a
look
pretext
at
for control.
all how to heal
Can you
this.
stop
That's all
showing me
Bella.
the loot?
I think people
Appreciate
have
it.
realized what the conclusion for this is because it's happened so
What
many
do we
times.
got? 200 days. The Elitring.
Decent mace, huh?
To this video,
Oh.
Mike Rose over on his Blue Sky
Helm of
page
Vanquisher.
made this
And the
post on
caster
Blue Sky
trinket,
with
nice,
over 10,000
nice.
likes. A lot of
4
people
embers,
I'm
nice.
gonna be surprised.
So how many embers did we
I
get?
didn't know
Like
Blue Sky had
20?
10K users.
No.
take, it seems.
14,
He
15,
says,
I guess.
everyone trying to work out why video games aren't selling.
Yeah, I
enough,
guess
quote,
it's a bit slower on 10 man, yeah.
prices are too low. Marketing is hard, unquote. When
Yeah,
the
it's
answer
about
this time around
2/3
is
of
actually
the
simple.
length.
The world got destroyed and no one has any money.
They did it to avoid street
Pay
runs.
bills and rent, let alone buy your game.
Boom, how many
Look,
did you
things
get,
have
the
definitely
embers?
been a mess, but when it comes to the gaming industry,
14.
The funny thing about what he's saying is actually
More than
it's
half.
Weeks though.
been found out
Yeah.
that in recessionary and economic bad times,
But that proves again,
people
Mogna,
end
you
up
were
spending
pretty
more
lucky
money
on your
luxury
first ID.
goods in some cases and
No,
entertainment
no,
goods to
it's
distract
No,
25
it's-
man.
You get more than 25 men.
you can
because
Okay,
you
that's
always have
14.
at 10
like Black
If
because
it's
you
14
don't want
on
people to
10 man,
split.
I got really unlucky.
you had other games like
Because
Helldivers
14
was
times
so
2.5
popular.
is way
You
more
also
than
have,
25.
what do you call it? Like Dragon's Dogma 2.
It's
that was
about
kinda
2/3,
popular.
so
I think
25,
this is
yeah,
an
to
entirely
1/3
fake
of it
premise.
is
There's no
minus
luxuries.
8.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems about right.
Not getting bought are AAA slob. And that seems like
Let's
it's
see how
trying
good
to
that works on
cover its
tomorrow.
trying to
That's
make
that's
exclusives
quest time.
for these AAA companies. And when I say AAA companies,
Well,
I'm also
first
specifically
ID
talking
for
about
the
Western
10 man,
AAA. I
the
should
other
have
10 man
specified the
was
player
12.
playing it now.
Yeah, Capcom is hiring more people. From Software increased their base salary.
Okay, who should
This
I give the
whole
trinket
idea
to?
that video games are in some
Best
sort of
off taker.
depression is not true. Video
Technically.
games aren't in a depression.
I don't know how
Western
good it is,
development
but
studios
on normal.
That's the problem.
A lot of gaming
Pretty
companies
decent
in Asia,
overall,
for
I guess.
example, are doing great. Last month, FromSoft even announced that
It
they
was
were
a good
increasing the
try. We
average
did a
basic
lot of
salary
trying
by
out on
around
Shannox and
11
some
points.
bit on
true.
Balrog.
And what's really
Absolutely.
funny is that the gaming companies over in
Balrog
Asia are struggling
is
right now.
not